Hello, everybody, and welcome to Against the Fence. This is the place to be if you're obsessed and passionate about the UFC. Tonight, we've got Kevin Holland stepping up in the welterweight ranks against Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. We've got a flat-out fight night, main card, coming right up with a couple of guests joining us as well.
Of course.
Yes, don't forget them
I
guests.
nearly forgot about those guests. That's insane. If you guys been staying tuned to the promo that's been happening this week, absolutely, we got some pretty exciting customers that are going to be jumping onto the stream with you as well. But that's the thing, when you do these watch-alongs, this is how you do it. You don't just watch fights alone, you watch it with community, and you watch it with other fighters as well.
Yes,
get some of their opinions live on air. I know a lot of the conversation now in the UFC is about fighters picking bets with other fighters and sort of being off that roster.
Well, don't mention betting, mate.
Yeah, we'll go keep it.
Don't mention betting,
We'll
mate.
keep that
Not allowed to do that, sir.
But either way, yeah, we get to sort of pick their thoughts, get their opinions. If you're joining here next day, don't forget there's chapters below, so use them to relive the experience and sync us up. A lot of you guys do like to do that, catch the highlights, and if you don't have time to do that in show, you can go right to the very end of this video, and you'll be able to catch the highlights all in like a 5-minute snippet. So we'll go through the whole entire card, what happened, and put some color on that detail as well for you.
Damn straight. Cool Smeagol is in the house.
What's
and
up,
Big
Cool
Bob
Smeagol?
Boys. Welcome in, Cools. Bit confused as to what's happening at the moment because
Is Tay at yours, Chris?
are they? I think he is. Yeah, you said it earlier. Because have we got a 7-fight main card?
Said I love to Tay.
Yeah, because Phil Rowe was meant to be fighting, right?
Have I missed that out? Because I've been having a look in.
Chris or Tay?
I haven't seen anything on Twitter about it. Like, so we might have a 7-fight main card, in which case
That can't be right.
we've got.
I think we may have
Rowe
lost.
coming up
Didn't we
next
lose a
against
fight in the main
Nico
card at
Price.
one point in the week? We
lost Cortez and Rebus,
Right.
but that's about it, I think. From what I remember off the top of my head. I don't know. We'll have to see what's coming up
we'll
next.
have to find out. They're going through it now. So, yeah, let us know if it's... Let's have a little look, yeah.
Surely.
Yeah.
Surely,
All right.
surely.
Either way, we'll go through the fight card as to what's coming up next. We've got Nolan Zebra's in the house as
What's
always.
up, Nolan?
Yes. Good evening, fellas.
The
He
champ.
says, how you feeling, brother?
Better now you're here.
Good to see the fights at. Well, if it's a fight night, a 3 a.m. fight night over here in the UK.
It's been a while since we won it.
It's
hasn't
been
a minute.
It's quite surprising, to be honest. Over shores in Orlando, UFC Fight Night Orlando. If you're welcoming in and you're just coming in, you've got yourself a brew, hit that like button, of course. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's get this churning.
Yes, give it a good old...
And let us know which fight on this main card you're most looking forward to as we go through the fight card scene now.
All right, stay tuned.
All right, Mr. Easton, take it away.
Yes, so obviously we just mentioned a second ago about the Phil Rowe versus
Nico Price.
Nico Price. We're not sure what's happening with that bout, but we'll just leave it there for now. But the main card is starts off in the middleweight division where we've got Eryk Anders taking on Kyle Daukaus. Again, that's an interesting one. Can Eryk Anders get another jump back on the win column? And jump back in that middleweight division. But staying with the middleweight division, we've got Jack Hermansson taking on a short notice replacement in Roman Dolidze. Yes. I was actually really looking forward. Was it Jack Hermansson versus
Brunson? Yeah, I think that was going to be an intriguing
again.
One.
Yeah, that would have been a great one to see who's another contender in this middleweight division. But well, I'm saying contender, Roman Dolidze. If he comes in there and takes out Jack Hermansson, we're off to the races with this guy because this guy's on a bit of a tear at the moment. He's a bit of a scary dude as well.
He has a chance to upset the apple cart tonight and potentially cement himself in the division for sure.
Yes,
it's
for sure.
Bit of a leap. Good leap.
Yeah, you'll find out in a sec who we've picked.
Yeah, and then we jump. And now we're in the flyweight division where we've got Matheus Nicolau taking on the always exciting Matt Schnell.
Yes.
Matt Schnell's back, obviously, from that absolute comeback of the year against Sumadaji.
Yes.
But to be fair, Matheus Nicolau is actually on a bit of a tear himself, and he's looking really good.
Yeah. Hard fight to call.
So
Hard fight to call this one.
It's a very, very tough fight for him. And then we move on to the co-main event. Rafael dos Anjos moving back up to welterweight for this one, taking on Barberena. I'm confused a little bit about this matchup, but it could surprise me. Bam Bam could go in there and take out a legend in RDA. or is RDA going to put a clinic on and do what he always does best and get another win in this welterweight division? I don't know if he's going to stay at the welterweight division. Who knows?
I mean,
I think he just wants a break from the dogs at lightweight, maybe.
Yeah, I thought it was a funny matchup to make personally, but nonetheless, Barberena gets the crack. If he beats Desanos tonight, that'd be the second champion that I think he's beaten.
Yes,
former champion. So
and obviously just recently beat Matt Brown as well, the legend Matt Brown as well. So the guy's he's got an impressive resume. And then jump onto, as John just mentioned a second ago, in the welterweight division, we've got Stephen Wonderboy Thompson taking on Kevin Holland. Again, this is going to be a striking clinic from these two.
Yes.
Is anyone going to grapple? I should not expect so.
No.
This is going to be a stand-up warfare. And who's going to take it, boys?
I mean, these guys are both tired of grappling matchups, I think, in the last few, haven't they? But I do think if anyone is going to initiate the grappling, it would be Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
If it was to happen at all.
He'd be smart to. But well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. I think I've personally gone for Wonderboy decision because I think it's the most likely outcome. But one bit of bad news is that Jack Black won't be walking out with Wonderboy, which was kind of rumoured in the week, or say rumoured, I think. So, I don't know, it was mentioned by someone anyway, but he messaged Wonderboy and said, unfortunately, he's not able to make it.
Matt Selsberger just joining now, by the way, boys.
Okay,
Nice.
Semi the Jedi's coming on in. Psycho Paul says, morning, boys, it's stacked
Hello, sir.
All right.
What's up?
We're getting him in. That's it.
Can you hear us all right?
Bosh, look at that. Perfect.
What's good, Matt? How are you, man?
Matt.
What's up, dude?
What's up, man? It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
Oh, we haven't met before because when you met these boys, I was on holiday at the time. But I'm JK, and it's nice to meet you, Matt.
What's up, bro? What's your name again?
JK.
JK.
Yeah, that's what I'm
nice.
Matt, do you know what's going on with Nico Price versus Phil Rowe?
No, what is it not happening or something?
Well, yeah, because we're on the main card now, but obviously it's the 6-fight main card. So I'm just confused why we're on the main card now, but where it is.
I guess maybe they got bumped to main card because of some cancellations or something.
A 7-fight main card, do you think? No way.
7 fights. Because the only cancellation that I'm aware of is the Cortez versus Rebus fight.
And then
it was that one. And then I thought I saw one that was.
They replaced it, right? Unless
I don't know if I can technically get off my phone and look on Google.
Yeah.
There was one other one.
I wonder what they were taking out to swap it out and in with. Or is that the fight that's not going to happen? Either that's the one that's cancelled or something else is cancelled.
We'll find out in a minute.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll clear it up. I've not seen anything since.
Yeah. Where's Anjos when you need him? He's often he's often the source. He's the source. He gets the information first. Man, I wonder.
We got the first fight up. So we got Eryk Anders taking on Kyle. Oh, hang on.
Please, his mother Christine was diagnosed with multiple breast cancer last year. Roe remains inspired and motivated. Oh, yeah, they're just picking it up. Okay, I thought it was
I was just about to get into Kyle Daukaus versus Eryk Anders, but if this fight's going to happen.
Yeah, they're promoting it. It must happen, surely.
So maybe it is happening.
It's bumped up to main card, which is exciting.
What fight on the main card's not happening?
I know. I'm confused.
How's your day been anyway, Matt? Been up to much?
Sorry, say that again.
You been up to much today?
Nah, not really, man. I did so Friday night I did or Friday I did a whole big day of training, and then we did like a hard sparring night, and then today I just kind of got up and went to the mountain.
Yeah.
Did some hiking, and then I hit like a lift, and I didn't do any like fight training really. I'm gonna do some more tomorrow, but today was kind of like my free auxiliary day. So
nice. What's your time now?
Jake Matthews, eh?
Yeah. 2 weeks.
Bruh, we was talking about this. We was talking about this. It was on.
Yeah, that was wild, bro. Yeah. It's crazy how fucking spoke it into existence, man.
That's it.
I mean, I'm the source. I'm the source. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We've got a hotline straight to Dana White here, so to Shelby. That's what happened.
G himself.
So we set it up.
2 weeks.
Well confused with what's going on right now.
The tallest active welterweight. Didn't notice that. Did not know that.
What?
Is that Phil Rowe?
Yeah, Phil Rowe, 6'3".
Oh, bro.
Wow.
Yo, this is gonna be a fight.
Yeah, this one's an interesting one.
I think we got a treat here, boys. We got a treat here.
I don't know.
It's good to see Nico Price back in there, to be honest.
Yeah, he's been out for a while, isn't he? But like Phil Rowe, like you said, long rangey. He's gonna have to use it to his advantage against someone like Nico Price for sure.
Would we have an update?
Also, his grappling should not be underestimated too. Like, I mean, granted, he lost, but he grappled against Gordon Ryan, and like he grapples with a lot of really, really good people. So that's something that he's got in his back pocket too. I'm sure.
Oof.
He's so man.
Yeah.
He's just got a very strong or awkwardly wide physique. Oh, we're talking about Price, aren't we? Not Price, sorry, Phil. But Price is someone who's got like an awkward physique.
Oh yeah,
he's got a wide frame.
Long.
Yeah,
so long.
That's different. Surely that's difficult to deal with.
Yeah, he's got huge shoulders.
What's his reach, man?
Is
Ash, would you be able to UFC and see what fight's been taken off the card for this?
I'll have a little
to
look.
be honest, it should say it on Wiki. You would have thought Wikipedia.
Oh, does it not come up?
All right, getting ready to
No,
time.
it has. They've updated it in 7 fights.
Round 1.
Really? Do you reckon it's
7?
Yeah, weird.
That's wild.
Right, okay. Well, we're into the
Well, we'll
first
take
round.
it.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to take this one then, Matt?
I don't know, man. Tough
Put you on
to
the
say.
spot.
I'd say maybe Nico, but Nico's been out a while.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
It feels very dangerous, man, and he's proved himself to like
Look at the size of him.
get beat up a little bit, but then come back and finish it. So but so is Nico. You know what I mean? It's hard to say.
Yeah, look at the size. Like you just said a minute ago, the size of Rowe is ginormous. It looks like middleweight. Rah.
He does.
Wow. Even frame-wise as well,
Yeah.
not height-wise.
You don't get many people taller than Price himself.
Yeah.
But Rowe looks.
This is the thing. Like, obviously, Price likes to bang, and once he's hurt, he's always like he will still come forward. So
You never get a boring fight with Price though, ever.
no.
I think
Do you remember
It
the
does
Alex
worry me,
Pereira
this fight,
one? What was Alex Pereira? That fight with Price and Alex Pereira. That
you mean Oliveira, not
Alex Oliveira? Yeah.
Pereira.
I was thinking it.
You got
The kicks.
You got Alex Pereira on the brain since he beat your boy Izzy.
Don't. Still sore. It's still sore.
In this first round, Matt, what's your timer on? Just so we're.
I'm on 3:45 now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I think we're about 10 seconds on you. So we're
a little bit
I think
ahead.
you guys are a little bit faster than me.
yeah, we've got 328, 327, 326, 325.
Okay, yeah. You guys are about 10 seconds faster.
We try our best not to react. All right.
Although, we are
not
a
promising
reaction
anything.
watch along show, so it might happen.
Oh, flying knee from
Wow.
Rowe.
That was good. Oh, madness.
Yeah, the fact that Price's knees are wrapped up, that's different.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I mean, different states have different laws for this, don't they?
Nice.
So you'd have to get permission and check each time. But I wonder what the issue is there.
Yeah, I'm super excited for your fight, though. Honestly,
Yeah.
we're super excited.
Is it, do
Oh, yeah, I can't wait, man.
we know if it's main card or prelims?
Semmelsberger, quick question.
Probably prelims, actually.
Sorry, say again.
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, I'm sorry. If you said asked if it was main card or prelims,
Yeah.
I think I'm prelims.
Hey, on the prelim. Okay.
Ah, it's disgraceful.
Oh, right.
I mean, I'm not 100% sure. We'll see, but I'm almost positive I'll probably be prelims.
Okay.
I was just going to say quickly. So when you're watching this, the fighters, you see the bands on the leg. Do you take that as? I mean, when you're in the octagon, do you take that as a weakness? Do you attack it?
No, you're talking about like the ankle bracelets or
yeah, he's got his wraps on his knees there.
He's got them on his knees. Not really. I mean,
Oh, Price teeing off.
He's looking good. Oh man, he's doing what he does best. He's been a dog.
He's doing well at getting in because
Yeah.
Phil Rowe should be using his range, but
All right.
Nico Price just don't care.
To be fair, I don't think Rowe's really getting hit, but Price is constantly pressing. He's not had a
If Nico can stay out of the way of those straight shots, man, the straight shots are what's gonna fucking do a lot of damage, I think, for Rowe because he's so long.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's kind of like Holland.
bro.
Oh, he's just doing a skanky leg.
Gave me a 1-2, but look at Price.
The chat extension.
He's still coming.
I mean, Price gets hurt and still comes forward. You'll see in a minute.
We try not to react. I love that.
His side, it really set me off because you're ahead of me as well. I'm like, what's happened?
Yeah.
Only,
Only by a second, but man, he done a stanky leg a little bit.
Oh, do you reckon he could have stolen around
That's
with
the
that?
most significant strike potentially, but see how they score it. There we go. We got also Wazza tuning in. How's it, brought?
What's good,
Wazza?
Wazza?
Yes,
Hey, Wazza, how you
see
doing, bro? Welcome on in. Feel free to ask any questions you want. We are here with Matt Simmelsberger. That's Semi the Jedi. And we are going to be here for the next 2 fights, I believe. Maybe more if he's got some time for us. But basically, the whole idea of this, we've got 7 fight card of what it looks like.
Yeah, that's mad.
Which is
I don't know,
the
it
first
looks
time we've
like
seen
it.
it.
I don't
We
know.
haven't seen that before. Yeah. So yeah, welcome if you're just joining us. Like and subscribe. We are currently watching Price versus Rowe, and they are in the first round with 15 seconds left here on the clock.
Well, this is Mike Davis's boy, isn't it?
Oh,
Still my
Philip Rowe,
boy.
yes, of course.
Oh yeah, he was telling us about this guy. He was.
I think Phil Rowe could have stole this round, with them big shots.
You reckon?
He's got that sneaky power, Rowe, though, doesn't he?
I don't know. Price definitely outstruck him that round, though.
Yeah, definitely. But the few bits there's the few bits of success we saw from Rowe, so effective. He hadn't compromised almost on the feet.
Did you just say something about his hand?
I think he was just saying like I'm not too sure about that round.
Water.
Maybe
Oh.
could have been
Who
either.
do you reckon took that round, Matt?
Probably Rowe.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10-9 Rowe. He landed the cleaner shots.
Yeah.
I think he probably definitely outlanded him. But yeah, I'd say Rowe by a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Effectiveness wise, but it's
100%.
It's tough. I mean, the thing about Nico Price's fighting style, right? And look, Matt, tell me if you think the same about this. He just goes to distance. He goes through so many wars, doesn't he? The guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at this.
Philip Rowe flex.
Philip Rowe looks ready. He's ready.
What is he doing?
Hello.
What is he doing?
Hello.
Oh, Christ.
But yeah, the point is he goes through so many battles, doesn't he? And
He's had some wars, man.
and I just wonder when he's gonna sort of like when his clock's up.
I mean,
When
he's
is
been
his
out
clock
for
gonna
a
be up?
while though, so
That is the one thing about that style of fighting, man. I mean, you gotta count your days. It's like burn bright while you can,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you gotta respect it for sure.
Yeah. I mean, always brings entertainment,
definitely
never a boring
limited.
fight.
That Tim Means finish, when he'd finished Tim Means, always rings a bell in my, just because like he's so hurt, and then he's up against the cage and bosh. Flatlines Tim Means with just the one bang. That was quality.
Wild, man.
So good.
what's the time where you are, Matt?
I'm on 4:30 right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we're for 20, 19, 18. Yes, it's just taking down.
Ooh, Price with the pressure.
Oh. Which fighting style, Matt, would you rather go up against between the two here? Long and rangy, or just constantly pressing at you?
Oof.
Honestly, tough to say. I'd probably rather face somebody more like Nico, just because I don't know. I'm more of like a forward guy too, so it just be kind of like a little bit more. I respect the technical like Rowe style, more laid back and uses length and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's definitely an art to it, and it's not easy to deal with. So I would rather have somebody who just wants to fucking get in there and.
Oh, good body shot.
I hear, yeah.
Not to say.
Oh, Nico
training,
Price is marching forward.
Yeah. It makes for exciting fights as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, you want that
That's something for the fans.
50 Gs.
Man, this is so good, bro.
Chance of the 50 Gs.
Do you reckon we'll go get a knockout in this? We could get a reaction.
I don't know.
Oh,
I think it's a good decision.
Okay. Something different's just happened. That's
Good
different.
takedown.
Yeah. It's different. But it's cool. Maybe it should have been something you should have explored a bit earlier on, to be fair. We're in
Oh,
round
Nico
2.
looking for an arm.
Yeah.
Nico chucking his legs up.
Looking to
Oh.
secure, but
No, it's all good. It's all good.
excuse to get back.
It will make him get off him. Oh, and as he stands
It
up,
looks
just
like Rowe just tested the waters there. But I like him.
just jump straight out of there.
I'd like him to do it again.
I've already got Nico Price's next fight booked
Yeah, you got an idea.
after this.
Have you?
Oh, win or lose?
Either way. I reckon.
Oh, mate. So
It's a bit
Nico
of a
Price
wild
just
one.
throws his hands and
my
hopes
God,
something
Price
lands,
just-
doesn't he? He just goes. He just goes.
Wow.
Incredible.
Wow.
What do you reckon fuels him, Matt?
He's just, mate.
What does he put in the
like a
tank?
scrap.
That's just instinct, man.
He's
Got
on
that dog
rocket.
in him. He's got that dog in him.
The dog. It's rocket fuel, I'm telling you.
But it's just the way he throws such laboured kicks as well. He just got caught there because he threw a laboured one. Phil Rowe got a love heart in the back of his hair.
Hello. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it looks
as well.
like it.
I missed
With
that.
his hair. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I'm staring at his hair.
He has got a good fade, though. Thanks for pointing that out. I like his fade. It's a good fade.
You know, complimenting on his face.
I wonder what his nails look like. Man chat. Oh, look at this.
Oh, get him!
it's
Get him! Oh, it's in. That's actually
This
in.
is
Philip Rowe
dangerous.
using it to take the back.
This could change the outcome of round 2, boys.
He's just trying to.
Ladies
Yes,
and
good. Price is
gentlemen.
looking good.
But good defense from Price so far, attacking the elbows. I think the round's going to finish with Philip Rowe on his back. Ooh,
Yeah.
Price is looking to turn.
Yeah, go on, keep turning.
That leg lock is almost. He's using that fence quite wisely. That fence being in
The thing
the
that
way.
will scare me about Nico Price is so like aggressive when it comes to these positions.
Yeah.
He's just going to try and explode out without
He's just got.
thinking.
A lot of output here, but you know the way he's flailing his hands like that could mean that he gets something like this happen.
Nah.
Sneaks a lot. That's an awkward
No.
crank.
Go for a neck crank.
That's
It's
an
a neck
awkward
crank,
crank.
I don't think.
No,
Price
he's
is
all
gonna
right. It's not
tap
hurting him,
into
but that's
that.
still. Oh, sorry, it's not going to submit him, but it does hurt.
Yeah, it's
Neck
neck
crank,
crank
yeah.
at the moment.
See, that's the thing. When you're just
not
throwing
much.
your arms around, you know, you're not defensive enough, and it does give scope for a skilled grappler.
Ooh.
Wow, like Rowe.
Nice.
How's he standing up with this?
to see
Hey,
something.
Tony Ferguson roll.
Talking of Tony Ferguson, that's all I had in
If
mind
it-
for Nico Price. I think Price versus Ferguson would be fire.
What if he wants to go to? Yeah, but welterweight though.
Yeah.
What do you think
No,
Ferguson's
but
that
that's the
welterweight?
thing. I don't know if Tony Ferguson will want to continue cutting down to 155.
If Price can land a big one,
Oof.
We have 5 seconds here. Our clock calls off because of the stoppage, the extended time they had.
another Phil Rowe round. Do you reckon, Matt?
What's that?
Do you reckon another Phil Rowe round? 2-0.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely Phil. I mean, I think Nico's still coming forward. Obviously,
Yeah.
he's blending for sure. But Phil edged him out a little bit, especially with the takedowns and the taking the back and stuff.
Yeah.
He was controlling from the back too, and he was threatening the choke pretty
Yeah.
decently.
It's the thing. All depends how tired Phil Rowe is, in my opinion. Because I think, obviously, as you said there, like Nico's still going to come forward. So all depends on how tired Rowe is. I think Nico could still. I reckon Nico could get him out of there if Rowe's tired. But
Oh, he could pull it off for sure.
yeah,
He's got it in his locker.
But I will say, Rowe's been pretty on point.
he has. Yeah, yeah,
Especially with his defense and everything. So
yeah. I think he'd get a takedown if Nico just keeps pushing forward the way he was, like he
He
did.
could do, yeah.
End of that second.
Yeah. It's got to be frustrating, right? If you're knowing that you're the harder worker in these fights, and we've seen these outcomes happen before with Nico Price as well. He's definitely been the harder worker throughout the 3 rounds.
so good, look
But he
at
still
him.
hasn't been
Screaming at him.
He still hasn't been given the
Shouting at
decision
him.
win because
He's so game, man.
the other guy's been more effective, of course. And that could be the case here as well. Definitely the harder working Price,
right,
bringing it for the fans, making the fight happen.
Oh, good fight.
It's so sick.
Here we go. He's
Price.
turning it up
Price
now
is
because he
pouring it
knows
on
now.
the third
Man.
round, I've still got gas.
Let's go, Price.
That tank, man. That tank is something else. Something else.
Oh my goodness.
I wonder what his corner said to him.
I have your daughter. If you do not knock him out, then she has 24 hours to live. I don't know. The way he's coming out, he probably said that.
Bit malice, sorry. Bit malice.
Whoa, dark.
I mean,
Oh, mate.
when's the last time you've seen a man move like this? And I'm not talking about any of the Taken episodes, the Taken movies.
I don't know.
What are you on about? I think you need a breather, mate.
Yeah.
You know,
Someone's
Taken.
not
Bit on
watched
time
fights in
out.
a week.
You know what I mean? Put you on the time. Oh, big right to Nico. Oh,
hard knee up the
oh,
middle.
Nico's time.
Oh,
Oh, knee.
left hook.
mate. I reckon Rose just.
Oh, Nico brought it on.
Rose just got to be curious about what's this guy eating. He's just not stopped throwing a thing. He hasn't stopped throwing anything
surprise,
for the last minute and a half now.
I think I picked.
Oh, I dropped him.
Oh,
He's on the ground. Elbows are in.
Oh, that was to the back of the head.
Oh, that was to the back of the head, yeah.
Oh, that was right to the back of the
He did
head.
get a warning.
Naughty
He
man.
did get a
I
warning.
put Price second round TKO, actually.
You did, did you?
I did.
Oh, Price put it
But
on.
it's third round
This is
now, but
crazy.
I'll take
No
it.
way. No
Wow.
way. This is crazy.
Oh, come on, Nico, get him out of there.
Wow. Come on, Nico. He's in my parlay.
Wait, do you see? Oh, do you know what? Even if
Oh,
this
he's
goes
pinning
to
the arm.
decision, a round like this, that could put Price in the winning slot.
I mean,
Even at decision at this point.
I think the
closest
first round
round.
was closer than the second.
do you reckon?
So you don't
You
know.
never know with judging, man.
Yeah, so I mean, the
You
first
never know.
round was closer than the second. Second was 100% Rowe, but the first round was a lot closer. So who knows? But
you know, there's a judge
the,
there.
the round's not over yet.
He's up.
And Rowe could land up on, on top
use
here.
that fence.
He's got the body lock.
Oh,
He's got the body lock.
But I think
Rogue.
you also got to think if he keeps dominating, he could pull a 10-8 off.
yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, and that's it.
Oh, he's still
long as
throwing
you've
in the
got
back up.
a
He's
knockdown,
still
you could score it as a 10-8.
Look how laboured
Rowe
Rowe
fought back
is,
there.
and he's barely thrown anything.
Oh, big right.
He doesn't have the power
yeah,
in this round, I don't
chance.
think, Rowe. So knockout from his end's not likely.
Nico is ridiculously tired.
Yeah, but so is Rowe. And the funny thing is, Rowe's not thrown anything. It's justifiable for Nico to be tired because he's just literally thrown everything and the kitchen sink at him.
Yeah, he's like, Nico's done. He
Yeah.
needs to like stop throwing laboured stuff like
He
that.
hasn't stopped for the last 3 minutes of this round.
Come on, Nico.
He is fully
2
entitled
minutes,
to have a minute
baby.
off and another minute on.
Oh, good elbow.
Oh, nice
right hand
right
by
there
Rowe.
from Rowe.
Oh,
What a round. Oh, that's a
and
Rowe coming forward.
again.
From Rowe.
Shit.
Ah!
Oh, Rowe's gonna get
Nico's
out.
Dunzos.
No
Nico's
way, this third
Dunzos.
round
What
is
is
wild.
that?
Nico's
Oh,
Dunzos.
funky leg.
Oh, big knee.
Oh, Phillips Rose teeing off.
Yo,
Oh,
he
Phillips
does
Rose,
that
that's
to
it.
Oh,
That's it. He saved Nico there.
shit.
Oh wow.
Oh, shit.
Philip Rowe coming back
no
from the
way.
dead. Well,
Wow.
almost.
Wow.
Wow.
Mate, that was class. No
It was because
way.
of how laboured Nico's
He
shots
punched-
were.
Do you know what? He weathered the storm. And that there is a very good test. For me, that's a great test. Because we wanted to see what this Philip Rowe guy can do. And if he can weather Nico Price,
Yeah.
welcome to the UFC, baby.
I mean, you've been.
Well, welcome to rankings. We can even start saying that.
That leaves Philip Rowe.
Surely.
On
We can look at him getting ranked.
3
Did he
fight
won
win
his last
streak.
two? Oh, three,
Yeah.
last two.
And another TKO in as well. 2 in a row.
What do you think
3 in a
about?
row, sorry.
What do you think about that stoppage, Matt?
Well, usually, Matt, when fights happen like this, we go to the rankings, and if they're ranked, and like suggest, like we suggested to you fighters. So I reckon if you beat
Ooh.
old
Ooh.
you could be paired up with Phil Rowe. What do you reckon?
Ooh.
Oh hell yeah, I would love that. Dude, I was supposed to fight Phil Rowe for my first UFC fight.
Really?
Shit, yeah.
That's something. No, I didn't.
Yeah, so backstory. I was supposed to fight Phil Rowe. I was supposed to come in on short notice because I guess whoever he was fighting pulled out or whatever. But anyway, I got offered him and I said yes to it, but then he had ended up getting injured and then they replaced him with another guy named Carlton Minus, who I ended up fighting. But yeah, I was supposed to fight Phil for my first
Oh
fight.
wow. Little insight there. Love that.
Look at that.
Yeah, definitely, man.
The fight
in the
that-
future.
Yeah.
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 Look, real run
There
it
you go.
back.
There you go.
Run it back another time.
Makes sense, but you know.
I've said it now, so it's happening.
Yeah, like I said, man, we've got a hotline straight to the UFC right here. There we go. We've got a call.
Oh,
Instead of-
dear, making fights work.
They must have
I
forgot.
mean,
Take out Jake Matthews. Bosh.
yeah. It,
Off to
yeah,
the races.
Makes a lot of sense. It's that upper, well, I say just outside of the rankings kind of area, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd still say Nico Price, Tony Ferguson.
That's the fight you
That'd
like
be
to
a
see.
dog
It sounds
man,
weird.
but-
It sounds weird, but just I think where Ferguson's at, where Nico Price is at, similar.
You see it? You think it
I
happened?
can see it. Let's get to some chats.
It would be a good fight, but Tony Ferguson accepts
I know,
names fight.
probably not.
If he had came off a win, If he came off a win tonight, that would have been more likely. But coming off a loss.
But then Tony
potentially,
Ferguson has won in his last.
I realize this,
5,
but I think he's got to be fighting another person ranked on a loss or someone who's not ranked on a win. Maybe if that's
Tony.
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess
that's how it would end up.
I guess fighting.
Do you reckon Nico could be done though?
Crazy.
What do you reckon?
We still love. We need the Nikos of this world. I mean, I get it. He's a journeyman. You know, he's in there. He's working hard. He's bringing it for the fans.
For a while now.
I feel bad for him. I do.
I don't think so. He had a good fight tonight.
He did have a good fight, but at the same time, we need the Nico Prices of this world.
Some chats. Canadian Bacon. Good to see you, Matt. You're a legend. Wazza said he's been to the darts or something. We've got Wales to New Jersey back in the house. He says, "All right, lads." Some bangers tonight. Yes, Wales to New Jersey. Yeah, man. Good to see you as always, my man.
What's up? Welcome in, all of y'all.
Nolan Zebra says, I'm well, fellas. Thanks for asking. Back in night shift, although we night off tonight. Okay, there we go. Sorry, get me Scottish.
Our longest active knockout win streak is on a 3 behind Pavlovich just fighting later.
That feels like that's incorrect. I'm sure there'd be more.
That's incorrect. That's wrong.
No, sorry. I think the UFC. I mean, come on. Probably. UFC tend to make mistakes on their website a lot.
Just a quick one, because we always do it. Matt, who do you reckon's going to win out of Jan Pavlovich versus Magomed Ankalaev?
Oh, that's the UFC 282. The next card coming up.
Put you on the spot.
That's really tough because Ankalaev's a beast.
Yeah.
Like the light heavyweight, like version of like Khabib and fucking Chimaev and all that.
Yeah.
So it's I want to lean towards Ankalaev, but dude, it's like Jan's a freaking vet dude, and he's still just got freakish power. So, but I remember Ankalaev because I fought on one of the cards that Ankalaev was on, and I remember seeing him and then watching him fight. Monster, dude.
No, he is.
I'm gonna lean towards Ankalaev, but can't count out Jan.
You can't.
Yeah.
He's got a wide set of skill sets, Ankalaev, isn't he? He's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Glover put the blueprint out there. I think, and obviously Ankalaev's got the tools to do that and just take him down and wear on him. But saying that, obviously, Jan did hurt Glover before that takedown happened. So, like you said, you can never count out Pavlovich.
No,
it's true.
But, I mean, Ankalaev's got good distance management as well, isn't he?
He does, really good. Yeah, an interesting one. Who else is on that card? You got Paddy Pimblett.
Paddy against Jared Gordon.
Yeah, against Jared Gordon on that one.
Co-main, isn't it?
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
Paddy versus Jared. Oh man, I don't know, dude. I'm not sure. I want to ride with Paddy, but it's hard to say, dude.
It's a tough fight, man.
It is.
Yeah, it's a tough fight for him. It's a step up for sure from his last one. That's for very sure.
I wonder if he can get a knockout.
Paddy.
So far, it's all been by finish, hasn't
it?
All of his wins.
Yeah.
What is it? His girl Molly just lost, didn't she?
Yeah.
Not on the same card as well together. Kind of a bit of a demon when they both fight in that same card.
Yeah, so I mean, Paddy weren't there, and that's why.
Do you know, I think I said in the watch long, it's almost like, you get those Pokemon cards which you play, and then you play another card to strengthen the other card.
Yeah, it's like when Paddy's there.
You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I play my special card, and it strengthens all my water powered.
You know about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Is it Yu-Gi-Oh? Is it?
Yeah.
I've never played either of them.
Yeah, we know.
This is just what I heard.
But yeah, I'll get where you come from.
Yeah, it's a bit like that. Like, especially, and then if you're in the UK, that's like some sort of boss power up special, and it's sort of like
Yeah.
But because their home audience, home crowd, undefeated. Yeah.
Matt, how much more time have we got with you?
I was about to say, man, I gotta get up early.
Yeah, no worries, man. I remember you messaging me saying you'd only stay for one. That's absolutely fine. I thought I'd just quickly ask.
Oh, yeah, no, it's cool, man. No, I wanted to have one at least for the one fight, but I was glad.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No, thank you for jumping on, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah, dude, no problem at all. I'll probably be busy this next 2 weeks.
Yeah,
man.
because obviously you got your fight coming up. We wish you all the best.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, dude. After the fight, I'll definitely have to get back on and talk
Yeah,
to you guys.
mate. Love that.
Yeah. Let us know. We'd love to have a chat.
sounds good. Yeah.
Be perfect.
Well, thank you for jumping on, man, and all the best.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Best of luck, Matt.
Matt, you've been great.
Have
Thanks,
a good
bro.
one.
All the best.
Thank you, mate.
Rest easy. Ciao. Bosh.
As one drops in,
back.
Sadiq Youssef drops in.
Oh, is he?
He said he's going to come early. He's tired.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We'll be right with-
okay.
Mate, that's why I asked. And I was that's why I asked. I
timing.
thought, crap.
Oh, I see.
Great timing, yeah.
I mean, we ain't got the. Did we have the?
Now we
scenes
got
for two?
Sadiq Youssef.
I think I had a scene which could have accompanied two fighters.
Okay.
Yeah, I did have it prepared.
Oh,
in case.
right.
I mean, Ash would have to forfeit his camera. He would have been
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I'll just go. I'll go for a quick nap.
your voice would be coming through, but you wouldn't be on see.
Yeah. Cheers, boys.
Exactly. Oh man. But yeah, that's great, dude. That's some good stuff.
Okay, we've also got, as we're just waiting for Sadiq, we've got Philippe. Philippe's in the house.
What's up, Philip?
Yes, Philippe.
Yo.
Yes.
Guys,
Long time.
what's the fight? It's been very good card so far. Yeah, I mean, we've had quite some surprising finishes, I think.
Yeah.
The fights that I thought would go to a decision have ended up in finishes, and the fights that I thought would be finished have gone to decision. So, yeah, it's been up and down, of course. West New Jersey, did we lose a fight? I thought Price versus Rowe was in the prelim main card. No,
we were scratching those the same way.
7-card main card. I
ever?
think the UFC have just been behind, or something's not been right scheduling wise. And of course, no, Zebra giving Matt some good respect there.
Yeah, man.
So it's gonna be exciting to watch Semi the Jedi compete.
Should we get into this fight before Sadiq joins?
Okay. As we're waiting for him, you'll have to let us know.
Yeah, just so because otherwise I could guarantee we will not get this fight broken down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Conan. Good shout.
Oh, hang on.
So I jump into Carl
did I hear him
Daukaus then. No, he's not. I'm looking at the Zoom.
Oh, you're
I'm looking at it.
nice.
So I'll give you the heads up because once he's connecting, then I'll give you the heads up.
Cheers.
Jump into Carl Daukaus then has got a pro record of 11 wins with 3 losses with 9 submissions and has 4 first-round finishes and has a UFC record of 2 wins. I was just on here now. Two wins and 3 losses. Made his UFC debut in 2020. On the Dana Contreras in 2019, and he's never been. And Sadiq is in the house.
All right,
Smash
got to
that
change the
scene,
scene.
baby. Let's see.
Two-
Splash on there. All right.
There we go. He's in.
Bosh, Super Sadiq in
Let's
the
get
house
back.
again.
Yo.
Yes, Sadiq.
Welcome
How you feeling?
back, my friend.
Good, man. Well, I mean, I'm a little bit on the tired side over here.
Yeah, we're what, 3 a.m. in the morning?
3:30.
3:30.
I could only imagine you guys. I told the dude, I was like, man, let me come on earlier because I'm starting to get sleepy.
Yeah.
But I can only imagine you guys.
Bro, you're a pussy, man. Come on.
Hey, man. Hey, sometimes yes, man. I was working all day today. I went from practice to doing interviews and then hanging out with the obligations that I gotta do. So
Love that.
I'm ready to call it a day.
All right,
To be fair, we have had about at least a 3-hour nap in. I did that for like 3 and a bit hours. So I had to.
Ish. It's
Yeah.
That fucking sucks. You guys, this is the time you guys always watch the UFC.
Hello.
Most of the time, yeah. It's usually like 3 a.m., right? Or
literally.
2 a.m. in the morning. So
Most of them are 3 a.m.s, I think. We are the odd 12. don't we?
Yeah. So any one of you guys that are like fans over there, you guys are like,
Ooh.
yeah, we
Breaking up a little bit.
we
Damn.
really get up early. Yeah. Is your connection okay, Sadiq? You seem to be lagging a bit. I'm not sure if that's a Wi-Fi thing or someone's using the bandwidth. Oh, we lost him. We'll see if we get him back.
no. That was me. I forgot to turn on my Wi-Fi.
That's it. I was going to say.
Yeah, it should be good now.
Yes.
I love
yes.
that.
All right. Sweet. That's good.
There we go. Yeah, we're back. That's cool.
Yeah. Did you guys just see the last fight?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, mate. What a fight. Ooh.
Shout out to Fresh Prince, man. He's a good guy. That's one of my boys.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a win for him too. That's a good way for him to get his name out there too.
Yeah.
100%.
Man.
We had Mike Beast Boy on the channel a few weeks back, and he was saying the same thing about Phil. Just look out for the guy, an absolute absolute dog.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
When I was first coming up, I was like a white belt in the fighter house. He came over to visit our gym. This was like before I had any fights. I think he was like maybe 0-1 as a pro, or maybe I don't think he had a win yet as a pro. And I remember him like showing me his fights on YouTube and stuff like that. I thought it was the coolest shit I've ever seen, man.
Wow.
I was like, man, you got fights on YouTube. It was so cool. I remember back then.
Yeah.
I think McGregor just made his debut, and he was telling me, he's like, man, this McGregor guy, man, this guy's gonna be a beast. He's gonna be like, I was like, man, this guy, like, who the hell is gonna like this guy sucks. Like, nobody knows this guy. Like, he was one of the first people like talking about how good Conor McGregor was gonna be. So you could only think about this. I don't think I started striking yet. At that point, I was still like a white belt in jiu-jitsu with dreams of being in the UFC one day.
Wow,
man!
Wow.
I mean, that's mad.
We're only as of late seeing this guy really step into the scene, aren't we? And it's crazy that this goes back.
It's funny now. There's so many like stories like that, like guys that I came up with. I remember my first like mixed martial arts tournament. I don't know if they do it anymore, but I signed up for WKAs. It's like a local kickboxing tournament, but they also host a mixed martial arts event. I remember that same year they had Davon Lewis and Corey Sandhagen. All of us is like amateurs, like in the WKAs. I think Corey did kickboxing tournament, but me and Davon did the mixed martial arts one, and it was pretty cool. I was like, man, all is like a class, like a freshman class.
Yeah, you
it's like
graduate together.
That's
madness. It must be really cool to sort of like step into that success and grow through. You're pretty much still growing up with your classmates, effectively.
Yes.
That's cool.
100%. It's like whenever you see them, you gotta give them the heads up, like, oh man,
we come from the same place. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Wow, that's cool. Oh. That's so cool.
Who we got in this fight coming up now? We've got Eryk Anders taking on Kyle Daukaus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was literally just about to ask you guys the same thing.
I've got Kyle Daukaus this one.
Yeah. Daukaus is like he's like funny built, man.
Funny built, man.
super funny built, man.
A bit like Price.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. The funny built.
I'll get that summary.
Timer's running, yeah.
What do you reckon we can expect for Kyle Daukaus in this? So.
Yeah, and I'll ask you as well, Sadiq, in a sec. But I mean, personally,
I think. Oh no, you go ahead.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So what I was just going to say is, like, I think Daukaus does need to stay composed. So he has just basically be prepared as he can for Anders, just to offer the first. What he's going to sort of throw in the first round. Because he might.
You expect him to.
You don't know what sort of Anders going to get.
A little bit.
Yeah. So he's got a way to work with that. But if he can survive that, then I think Daukaus can actually sort of look to take over once Anders slows down. And that tends to happen a bit later on in the fight as it goes along. But eventually, probably work out his timing level changes. And then sort of when Anders loads up on his striking, change those levels and take him down to the ground, something like that. But yeah.
Man, hey, Daukaus is looking really good right now.
Yeah, the leg kicks
are
surprising, man.
Leg kicks are.
Yeah.
Would you expect this?
I don't remember the last time I seen him like really like strike, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, well, not like this at least, but he's like putting together combination. Oh, there we go. All right.
Yeah. Just when to shoot. What time are you on?
All right. Yeah, mine is 3:33.
You're on it, mate. We're on it.
We're literally on the exact same time. We're 3:30, 3:32, 3:29.
I'm the odd one out here. I'm 2 seconds behind you guys. God's sake.
Nice.
But this is a good test for Daukaus though, because obviously Anders he's been in the UFC a while now, so it's a good test for him.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Going back to what we said earlier with Daukaus, I think he looked good against Kevin Holland. But he didn't look so great against Roman Dolidze because he was anticipating that like freakish power that Dolidze holds. So it's
but to be honest, Eryk Anders is kind of the same thing. There's some guys where you're expecting him to like run through and he struggles, and then there are guys where you think will beat him when he does pretty good. He's kind of on and off too.
For sure.
What's your expectations, Jordan, of like
for Anders?
Anders, on the other side.
I think it's clear that he'll be he'll have the physical advantage on his side. in terms of like frame. I think going to the ground with Daukaus will be risky, and I don't think he should go down that route. However, I think Anders will believe he can secure takedowns and use his size and pressure to nullify Daukaus on the ground.
Yeah.
That's providing he's on top, though,
Yeah,
right?
providing he's on top, of course. Like I said, it's not the smart route, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does that. I think.
I'm not gonna lie. This fight's gonna finish on the feet. Oh, look, I said that.
I mean, left hand.
That's what I was gonna tell you. I really think this fight's gonna end by somebody getting caught on the feet.
Yeah.
So because Daukaus seems like he's gaining a little bit more confidence in his striking. And Anders is pretty dangerous. He always had a big left hand, since he got into the UFC.
Yeah.
One of them is gonna clip the other one. Because the grappling is kind of canceling each other's out.
Yeah.
The way Anders is built, he's so compact and tight. He's hard to take down. And I don't think he wants to really mess around on the ground.
No, it wouldn't be wise.
Yeah, one of them is gonna get clipped. One of them is gonna get clipped.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm just waiting for it.
But it would be wise for Daukaus to be relentless with the takedown attempt. Still, it would be wise.
Yeah. You gotta remember, like I said, he's like a weirdly built guy. Like Anders is compact. Even though this is an 85, Anders is he's short. I don't think he's a very tall guy.
No.
It's hard to get under his waist.
Yeah.
I mean, the size of Daukaus, he's tall, he's long. You'd think that sort of strategy would benefit you striking at range. But yeah, his advantages, funny enough, are on the ground, I think. But that being said, he's done impressively well in the stand-up. The power's not there.
His striking is looking better than usual.
Yeah.
His striking is looking better than usual.
For sure.
Oh, good body shot from Anders a minute ago. Oof.
We are 35 seconds here in the first round as we sort of go down the stretch. 30 seconds left. And so far, what do you reckon, Sadiq? Who's taking this fight?
Oh,
no.
That's an eye poke. That's a bad one.
That was a headbutt.
That is a bad one.
That was a headbutt.
Yeah, that was a headbutt.
I thought it was a knockout. I thought it was done.
That was a bad headbutt, man.
No, it was mean too. I think
that was really bad headbutt.
I think some blood came out on that headbutt.
Oh, sugar.
That was brutal.
I wasn't even looking. I was looking at the hands and not the heads.
No, that was bad. That was literally like Kevin Holland versus Daukaus headbutt.
What's that? Oh, yeah, top of his head.
Eesh.
Okay, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. It's like he wasn't even.
To be honest, I think Eryk's gonna finish this fight.
Yeah. He looks comfortable, doesn't he?
Eryk's gonna finish this fight. No matter what. Speaking from somebody that's in there, no matter how much time they give you, those cobwebs they never really go away. It just makes it easier to
straight away.
It makes it easier to get dropped the next time.
Yeah.
My goodness, yeah.
True.
Look how quick why is he jumping? How long do they give you, Sadiq? 5 minutes? Or?
Man.
That's what I'm telling you. It just makes it easier to get dropped as you're in there.
Yeah. Just
a lot of times too, you don't remember any of these happening.
Yeah, man, I hear you. And you should have taken more time, right? Or they don't give you the full
100%. 100%. Sometimes too, though, you guys got to understand the person's concussed. I'm surprised they leave that up to the fighter.
Yeah.
Like a rule that they could make in the future is to make the coaches pick those decisions.
Yes.
Yeah, because when you leave it to the fighter is not all the way mentally there, no matter what they look like.
Yeah.
You might do something foolish where if you was in your proper sense, you're like, oh wait, I would have taken the full 5 minutes, but I'm concussed. Like, like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I might just
no sense of time whatsoever. Like,
right?
Because think about it, if you guys are his coaches are definitely gonna say yes.
Yeah.
Like the coaches are always gonna make the best decisions to help you win. But as a fighter, you got the ego going on, you got the crowd going on. There's too much going on in there to let fighters make that kind of decision.
Yeah, it's true. I guess the pressure of the crowd as well, and the fact you don't want them to get bored almost. You feel off their energy.
It's so awkward, man. Have you guys been to like live shows when they had the 5 minute breaks? It's so awkward.
Yeah. Just sort of waiting for. I mean, no one really takes the full 5 minutes, but I just think you should. You fully should.
Yeah, you should. To be honest, like it's better for your career.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I think Daukaus needs a takedown now.
He does, but I mean,
It's difficult. The size.
It's not looking so good.
Here we go.
Man.
He's shot. He's giving it a go.
Opportunity here now.
Can't connect his hands. Going for a high crutch. Can't pull that leg out.
Opportunity here.
So he's using a lot of energy for this takedown.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I'd like to see?
What?
I mean, he hasn't really gotten in his arsenal, but I reckon one of those teep kicks, stomp kicks to the face that we saw Chandler do on Ferguson.
That would be great. Yeah. Especially when you're facing a compact guy like that. That's when stuff like that is really good. Man, Anders is so strong.
Yeah, look at that, man.
Man, good base too. Okay, the problem is if Anders tries to grapple back, it'll be a problem. But as long as he's defending, he's good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of energy Daukaus is using here, man. Man, Anders is looking good.
He's looking really good.
This is a great performance.
He's looking really good.
I think we're starting to see the beginning of the end here.
Yeah. Well said.
Daukaus is
he's dunzos.
Yeah.
hoping that Anders is going to play the guard. Look.
When you start seeing guys pull guard like this, it's kind of a sign of defeat.
Yeah.
Well, I think Anders is letting him recover here. Right? He should either just pull away and let him get back up and then go back to work.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. Although he's doing well.
I honestly, if I'm Anders, I would go into that guard. You know, you blocked him a few times. He got some cobwebs in his head. I think you could finish the fight on the mat.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Good shots to the body here, though.
Great.
Oof.
He's point
like
tagging.
Daukaus' ground game is great and all, but like he's not like Royce Gracie. I mean Kron Gracie. You know.
Yeah.
It's like take your chance.
Yeah. He's either way. He's wearing down the clock and he's looking good for the duration.
Oof,
that's
mate,
a defeated fighter.
That did not look good. Him getting up, did it?
It's the defeated fighter.
He's slowly getting up like the way he did.
That was like me getting out of my chair.
You can just hear all of the old man noises in his head. Oh,
like you guys were saying earlier, a front kick will really do Daukaus great.
That's
in this
the one.
fight.
Yes.
Like a front kick will really help him out drastically. The ref is gonna stop this pretty soon because like his body language is not all the way there. Even though he's not taking a lot of damage.
Eryk can smell blood in the water.
This is good for Anders, man.
Eryk.
Oh, look at no nonsense Peterson giving him all the time.
Right now. He's got money on Daukaus, isn't he? We're talking about the money line here. Oh, that's it. He finally steps in. Eryk Anders
back to the win column.
W.
Yeah.
Look, and it's done,
mate.
Back to the win column for Anders. It's because he's been on the channel. That's why he won.
Yeah. Man, that's a hell of a performance by him too, man.
Yeah. I said it'd be a test for him.
Sometimes Eryk Anders looks like a straight monster, like somebody that's gonna be super hard to deal with, and sometimes sometimes he don't.
Yeah. You don't know what Anders is gonna come out sometimes. I did like Daukaus for that fight, though. To be fair, in terms of who I thought was going to take it, I did go Daukaus.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be able to.
I did actually pick Daukaus. Yeah.
If I had to pick before, I probably would have went with Daukaus too. But I do know like sometimes Anders shows up and he's a monster. He's always had a great left hand,
Yeah.
And he comes from a good athletic background. So him picking up new skills, like his takedown defense looked legit today.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I thought that Daukaus would have done. Come in there, just put the pressure on Anders, take him down.
Yes, and drag them. Maybe I mean hindsight is 20/20. Maybe if Daukaus went for like more trips instead of doubles, it might have been a little bit more helpful. But we're sitting at home on our couch judging these guys.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's easy to do when you're a fan.
When
I could have done that.
In there, it's never that easy. Trust me.
Mate, I could do it. I'm like, I could do it. Put me in there. I would have beat up Eryk Anders. Yeah.
Enter their body and play him like a video game.
Yeah.
I'd be setting a canvas, 10 toes down. He wouldn't be able to move me.
The biggest thing, like from when I'm watching fights and when I'm in there, is the drastic change of perspective when you're fighting. Like when you're watching a fight to when you're in the fight, it's almost two different worlds. It's not even like, because like sometimes like if you see someone play soccer and you play soccer, you kind of could think like, okay, I'm doing what I watched. But when you're fighting, like the view is so different, Like it's hard for me to explain. I guess because like on one end you're looking at a field. If you're shooting a ball, you're like shooting into the net. You're still looking at a field. But when the person's in front of you, and you're throwing a punch like from the first person perspectives to the third person perspective for fighting is world different from any other sport.
Yeah, it's all of a sudden it's like you actually look a lot bigger in real life, or you know.
Exactly.
and another dynamic is like the octagon size. You realize because on TV most octagons actually just look the same size in most cases.
They're all different. Yeah. They're all different. From the apex to the pay-per-view card, is like you don't realize how much room is in there and how tiny the apex gets.
Yeah.
I remember when I saw one of those heavyweights fought in the apex, I was like, this is not even fair. like fighting Francis in the apex cage. Like, man,
it must be like keeping a husky in like a cage in your like tiny flat in like the city.
Bears go at it, like.
remember when he ran across the ring for Jordan Struck?
Yes.
Shoot.
I mean,
he probably take like 2 steps to make it to the other side of the apex cage.
And then when he ran, he just stepped twice and he was there. Insane. Great win there for
I'm happy for Anders, though, man.
Yeah, 100%. It's great to see him.
Like I said, he definitely won because he's been on the channel. So you're definitely going to win your next fight, Sadiq.
Nice.
Third fighter, I think. Yeah.
He's done good. He's done good.
Mad.
We're going to be one of them omens. Do you know, like whenever
we hope so.
We hope so. Yeah. Do you know where is it when Drake bets on people, they lose. Whenever they come on our channel, they win.
We're open.
Nice. So you guys woke me up. I was halfway falling asleep before the Fresh Prince fight.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Now I'm back awake again. What's the fight after this?
Sadiq, this is why we do what we do, man. We have this saying, never watch alone. Exactly, you know, UFC. if you're a fan of the UFC, this is a place to be, and never watch alone.
That's it.
You know, you got to be doing these things.
I've got Hermansson Dolidze next. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. How much of your time do we have? Can we go for the next fight as well? You're around for next fight too?
Yeah. I'll stick around.
We'll do that. Yeah, we'll check after every fight.
Hermansson, great fight.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Any chats coming through, Jordan?
Did he just call out Jamie Pickett?
Did he?
I did.
Oh, I don't know.
Really? We don't tend to get like the sound on this side, but please fill us in with that if you can. In the chat, let us know what you heard.
Let me rewind it. There's no way that was right.
I think that's a good fight for him, though. To be fair,
Jamie Pickett, that's a fucking good fight. That's why I don't think that's what he said. That's what...
It's a good fight for someone like Anders, yeah.
There's no way he just called out Jamie Pickett.
It reminds me when DC was defending his belt.
Isn't Pickett just an absolute unit?
No, James.
Nah, he was meant to fight Bo Nickel, wasn't he?
Let me not talk.
He
was meant to fight Bo Nickel, wasn't he?
Yeah, let me know about that.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
yeah. I know, yeah. I keep getting Pickett and someone else mixed up. I can't remember who it is in that middleweight division.
The Pickett athlete. Shout out to Jamie Pickett. He's probably a great guy.
Yeah.
I just don't think Eryk Anders should be called. If I heard him right, I might have heard it wrong. I couldn't. I was halfway listening to you guys.
Yeah. We'll have to chat to confirm that if he can. But it reminds me when DC was. It was a while ago. He was defending his belt and he was calling out. He was getting shade chucked at him on Twitter. And he was like, I wanted to fight you. I wanted to fight. I asked the UFC for the easiest fight going, and they said,
yeah.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Yeah.
You said it, I didn't say it.
That's
why I was like, what? Jamie Pickett?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I need to start.
That's Chris Curtis.
I gotta start like looking on the roster and trying to find who I think is the easiest person for me to and say forget the rankings. It doesn't like the person got to make no sense at all.
CM Punk, you should give him a work for, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna say who I want to fight, and then you tell me who I have to fight, who I need to fight next. But I want to fight the easy guy, so it's gonna be him. I want to fight him.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Who's 0-2 at featherweight at the moment?
Yeah. who's on the debut? Just steps in.
Who are you close to cutting?
Feed them.
That's what I want next.
You know what I mean? It's a different type of gatekeeper that, you know what I mean? Like, before you go.
So Sadiq, he's the last fight before you get sent out to UFC.
Sadiq's 10-0 and he's not moved in the rankings.
Yeah. We interviewed him and he said he wants nothing to do with the belt.
You're basically just be like the gatekeeper, like the Grim Reaper of the UFC. It's like you take people over, you cross them over.
You send them to Bellator.
Man, did you guys do it? Oh yeah, you guys did the show for the. I was at the fights. I was trying to remember what happened for the Pereira card.
Oh
yeah,
man, that was crazy.
Yeah,
oh, you're live, man. Oh,
our reaction was class as well.
Oh,
man, that was crazy, yo.
Wild.
That man, but that's how all three of their fights looked. You know, like Izzy dominating and that guy fighting somehow winning.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, man.
it's like. It's very strange. The first one I thought Izzy won for sure.
Yeah.
But the second and the third one both the same, you know. Like
He was winning it until he didn't. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
What's
mad
your
about
thoughts on the
fourth.
stoppage,
I
though?
wouldn't be mad about seeing the fourth either.
You said what's my thought on what?
What's your thoughts on the stoppage?
The stoppage, I thought it was fair.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
fair.
Thank
I'm
you.
not gonna lie. Yeah, I thought it was fair. You know, like to be honest, Izzy isn't really like super adamant that it wasn't unfair either. He just saying he could have recovered, which could or could not be true. But the stoppage itself, there was nothing wrong with the stoppage itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
if
what I
no
think
nonsense
is
Peterson
very
was there, then they'll still be fighting.
That weight class, to be honest, Izzy is the person he matches up with like the best in the weight class out of all like the top 6 guys. Because to be honest, I think Derek Brunson will beat Alexander Pereira. I think
I reckon he takes him down, and I
think
same.
Jack Hermansson will beat him. I think Marvin Vittori will beat him. Like, there's so many people that I think like their game plan to fight him, like they could beat him easy. But I also didn't know how big he was until I saw him in person. I was like, oh my god!
The guy, he pretty much walks around.
I did not know how big he was.
He pretty much walks around at heavyweight. This guy, he's
I did not know he was that big. Because to be honest, like people underestimate how big Izzy is. Like a lot of them think he's like a skinny. He's not really a skinny guy.
Nah.
Like he's a lot bigger than people think he is. But when he's sitting next to Pereira, he looks skinny.
Yeah.
He really looks skinny. You know.
And sometimes it's about how hard your weight cut is. You know, and Pereira really cuts down. You know, Izzy doesn't have to cut a lot.
The more muscle you have, the more easy it is to cut water, you know. So some of those like ripped up guys like Paulo Costa and him Pereira, like they carry a lot of muscle, you know, so a lot of water could be sucked out of it, but at least for the final water cut they could cut out a lot. Like dieting down is probably around the same thing for him and Izzy, but when it comes to cutting the water, he could probably cut a whole lot more water.
I mean that being said, of course, Costa's not the best example for weight cuts.
Oh no, not at all. Yeah. I always find it very I find it very funny that Costa was caught doing IVs and like it just went away. Nobody ever talked about it.
Oh yeah. That's true.
It just vanished. It's like, oh yeah, he must have just stopped doing that. But I'm not gonna lie though, I like Costa's like turnaround. Like but people the people that know him, I have a lot of Brazilian teammates. They said he's always been funny. They said he's always been like that. It's just he doesn't speak English.
Did you read the story, the tweet he done the other day about Izzy? He was like, nah, Izzy's a good guy, you know. I've got a lot of respect for him. There was one time where a baby was crying and everything, and he took it, hushed it up, and breastfed it.
He's a funny guy. I've heard about him, and I've heard about Moicano. They say Moicano's funny too. Like if you speak Portuguese, they say like
he seems funny
and stuff like that is very funny. And his last interview, like that was the first time I saw it, and I was like, oh okay, I guess that's what they're talking about. They say like he's actually like a funny dude. It's just they don't speak English.
True. I guess we're just seeing like this rise now of Brazilians that are learning English and just taking over.
And they find out they're all freaking top-notch comedians.
You're a comedian now.
For the run for their money.
Moicano wants money.
That was quality. That was quality.
We call out, man. The money fights. The money fights.
Dolidze fighter.
Jack Hermansson.
Yeah, they're about to fight now.
So what we do is a couple of history points from Ash, and then we'll all talk about some expectations. But give us a history for Dolidze, Ash, if you can.
Jump into Roman Dolidze. Then he's got a pro record of 11 wins and 1 loss with 6 KOs and 3 submissions and 7 first-round finishes, and has a UFC record of 5 wins and 1 loss, and made his UFC debut in 2020. Is currently on a 3-fight win streak and has never been KO'd or submitted either.
And then Jack Hermansson.
And then Jack Hermansson, who's got a pro record of 23 wins and 7 losses with 11 KOs and 6 submissions and 10 first-round finishes. And that's a UFC record of 10 wins and 5 losses. And he made his UFC debut back in 2016. And he also fought in Cage Warriors as well, which a lot of people don't remember.
Oh, well, go back.
Who did Dolidze lose to?
That was against Trevin Giles.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But
It's crazy. Super close fight.
Yeah. He's actually been on a 3-fight win streak since.
JK, did you check Discord? See what?
It was a decision he lost by. That was back in 2021.
Angus put in there.
No, I'm gonna have a look now.
Angus is jokes, man.
Angus is funny. Does he have a question? Angus, do you have...
Angus,
No,
Angus
he put something
sent Eryk Anders a message.
Man, did you guys talk about Kraus?
Oh,
no.
we haven't brought up. We haven't brought up this channel yet. We haven't brought up on this channel yet. But we're in our Discord. For those of you guys who haven't in our Discord yet, links below. Get involved. We've been talking about it till the cows come home. Yeah. But yeah, it's just been the news of the week for sure.
Man, that's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
To be honest, how I don't want to get in trouble, but how is the UFC gonna enforce this rule?
It's really difficult. At the same time,
there's too many people at a gym. I understand the stuff that happened with Kraus. That it was so suspect. It was almost like blatant. Like it was something funny going on there. Yeah. But think about how many people are at a gym. Yeah. If anybody gets hurt at a gym, it's very hard to keep hush.
Yeah.
You know, not all of us train privately. Some of us train, and there's people walking around the gym the whole time. And if that person decides to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and then they start putting money up, things are gonna get a little wonky.
It's tough.
Is it because Kraus has got his own channel, his own betting channel?
Yeah. No, it's definitely because of his little Discord stuff. But the fact that they said they sent us that letter yesterday, I was reading through it. I was like, wow, they're not fucking around. No. They said if you because Kraus owns Glory. He owns Glory MMA,
shit.
Yeah,
so are you gonna say all of those guys can't fight in the UFC anymore, or are you gonna tell them they have to move out of town? Not everybody can just pack their bags and go do camp somewhere else.
That's hard.
If I'm a fighter, I'm like, UFC, you put up with me at the you tell me where to go. You can't just.
But you got to find yourself new teammates. Some of those guys, they're town guys. They actually live over there.
Wow.
It's or are you gonna tell Kraus he has to leave his own gym? Cause I'm pretty sure he's the head coach over there.
Wow.
I didn't think of that because I thought perhaps it'd be a no-brainer and you just tell Kraus not to turn up to the gym and everyone goes throughout the day.
But it's Kraus's gym.
That's mad.
And then that's what I'm saying. How's the UFC gonna enforce that rule? Are you guys gonna show up to the gym to make sure he's not teaching?
You're
you're gonna have to. But at the same time, look, you see why, right? Like you said, it's really hard to keep police the rules. So what do? You make an example and you scare everyone by coming down really hard on one person. It could have been anyone.
He's the scapegoat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%. And it's just a case of you punish him hard enough and people get too scared to even, try to get away with it.
I was about to say, who got in this fight? Hermansson or Dolidze?
I want to pick Hermansson because I like Hermansson. I like the way he grapples. His striking is very, very awkward, but I do like his grappling a lot.
Yeah.
And I watch his fights for his grappling. He actually does that Hermansson choke is one of my go-to moves. That's one of my favorite chokes.
Nice.
So I like Hermansson.
You see his last outing, his last fight that he was in. I mean, he really stepped it up, in my opinion. I think he's.
Who did he? The last fight I saw him with, I thought he looked very off. Who did he? Oh,
that's Chris Curtis. Yeah. So he as of late he's been. Yeah. I think he's been doing quite well. So against Chris Curtis, he had a strategy and he just kept to it, and it was frustrating. Yeah. It was frustrating because. But what I was impressed about was just.
Who did he fight before Curtis? Was that Vittori or something?
Yeah, I think he was off against Strickland.
Yeah, he lost to Strickland.
Strickland. Yeah, that's the one where he looked off. Yeah, that's the one where I was like, man, he looked crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing to me because I thought he would actually beat Strickland, but like you said, he didn't look good that night. But I thought he was going to steamroll through Strickland just because of Strickland's stand-up style and how Hermansson grapples. But
yeah, fair, exactly that. But
leg kicks are paying difference.
He's got a lot of tools, Hermansson, and in his last couple of fights, he's been sort of showing a few more of them. I like his elbows; they're really good. They're quite sharp. But yeah, particularly he mixes them well. He does mix them really well. Are you back in time with us?
Is Dolidze from King's MMA?
Dolidze's
Is he
Extreme Couture, I think.
Rafael Cordero?
Yeah, Dolidze's Extreme Couture.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right, Extreme Couture.
Yeah, I think he's actually got Chris
So this
Curtis.
is
he's got this guillotine. Is this him?
It's tight, but no, not quite.
He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it.
Oh, no.
But Hermansson has gone to 3 Extreme Coutures in a row. Then if he's at Extreme Couture.
Yes, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. He's literally
That's
tearing
why
him out.
Chris Curtis is there in the corner.
They must love game planning for him.
Yeah.
Chris Curtis is loving it in the corner.
Good sweep.
Oh,
Sweep.
Wow, that was
that's
good.
Beautiful.
That was really good.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was filthy.
But to
So
get
I'm a little
back
bit behind you. Apologies.
Oh.
You don't.
But this is the thing.
You don't really.
Oh, go
I
on.
was just going to say you don't really see. You don't see this Hermansson in those other fights because, but it's great because he's able to sort of like turn it on, turn it off. His grappling, based on the strategy, based on how he wants to fight. And I think
How can
some fighters have a particular style they stick to. I was just going to say, and but
Yeah.
the good thing about Hermansson is he can bring a different style to a different fight, and he's
how can he
versatile like
grapple with someone like Dolidze but not grapple with someone like Sean Strickland?
that. So that's a good point.
It's weird when he fought Sean. It's like Sean was just like jabbing him up, and he was just
Yeah.
falling down.
Yeah.
It was a very strange fight.
It was
It
difficult.
I'm
was a
baffled.
very strange fight.
I think it was difficult for him to get
Baffled.
to get in on him, because of that jab.
Yeah, I just think Hermansson is going to keep doing what he's doing, piecing him up. But Dolidze doesn't throw that much, but
He's waiting for that.
he's
one.
obviously got that
He's got
power. He's got that
Yeah.
takedown ability.
Hey, I'll tell you what, if he keeps eating those calf kicks, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know who throws a switch calf kick like that? Your boy, Arnold Allen.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was
yes.
going to is the switch is a step off calf kick. But like Hermansson is doing a good job of landing them. And I think Dolidze is trying to get into like boxing range,
Yeah.
If I'm Hermansson, I would just keep doing what I'm doing here. We're just never gonna box.
Yeah.
Just stay on the outside. and
I'm
pick
gonna
you
throw
apart.
like a million kicks at you until the fight is over.
Yeah. Angus says, if Dolidze wins a single round against Hermansson, I'll eat my hat. Jack is going to make it look easy.
Not bad. Check.
I'd say
check
if
it
it keeps going like this, it's gonna look easy. I think like Dolidze wants to box, but he doesn't want to move forward. It's
Yeah,
kinda
he needs to
strange,
get into that range instead of standing there.
Yeah, timing is
Yeah,
different.
Hermansson just needs to do what he's doing. As long as he doesn't listen to the crowd, I mean, I'm sure from the last fight,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because obviously everyone was booing him at London. Yeah.
Chris Curtis was
He
swearing at
just
him.
keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. It's frustrating, but he had the strategy, and he had to do what he needed to do to win at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Which every fight.
To be honest, the way I fight is naturally fan friendly, but in my mind, I'm trying to get a win no matter what.
Yeah.
Like if I was somebody that had like that stick on you wrestling style, I wouldn't give a fuck what the crowd was saying.
I'm getting paid, bro.
Are you taking these punches for me? No, you're not. I'm taking these.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's different.
At the end of the day, after the week of fans complaining, it's gonna be a win on your record.
Yeah. And they'll forget about it.
Yeah.
And that's it. And
At
the
least
round,
I got to figure something out, man. He got to figure something out.
Yeah, he's got
to be honest,
something up.
Jack has given him chances by punching with him. Because if he wanted to, he can make it very, very boring and only throw kicks for the rest of the fight.
Yeah.
If you refuse to move forward, and I could just keep calf kicking you and teeping you for the rest of the fight, all right, you go ahead.
Chris Curtis is sitting there thinking, where was this Jack? Where was this Jack when I was fighting him?
Exactly.
mean?
But Curtis is one of those guys. Curtis, and to be honest, maybe that's probably why Sean Strickland did so good, because Sean Strickland and Curtis will walk in front of you and just spar like that. I've seen them sparring before, so they're used to fighting like that. They just keep walking forward and trying to box you in boxing range. Yeah. And it's scary to do, man. Like that's something that like you gotta like really be ballsy to try and mix martial arts with these small little gloves. But I'll give it to them; they do it every time.
They're strikers first mixed martial arts second, aren't they? So they really only have those
100%.
tools.
Chris has got to be telling him, stop doing what I was doing. He's got to be telling him. Surely.
I don't know. Chris Curtis
He's in the
was
corner.
pushing him.
What's he telling him? Because obviously, like Sadiq said, he's trying to get in boxing range, but he's not getting there.
No.
So what does he do,
I
Sadiq?
think Chris Curtis had more pressure.
He's got to mix it up.
He has to, he got even punch his way in. As long as he's just not standing there, like he's on it, he's standing ready to counter. Okay, see, this round, I think we're gonna see something different. Maybe they talk to him in between rounds, but he's standing to counter, like he's trying to counter with overhand hooks. But Hermansson is not like Hermansson's just trying to touch you and move.
Yeah.
And to be honest, unless if Hermansson makes a mistake, like the fight's gonna go like this for the rest of the round.
Yeah.
If I'm Hermansson, I would just stay at kicking range the whole time and never box with you.
Yeah.
Dolidze hasn't thrown one kick the whole fight.
No, he
That's
hasn't.
what I mean. He's got mean kicks as well, though.
Yeah, really good. Oh, he's trying to catch a kick. He's fighting counter style at the moment.
Yeah.
Trying to.
Yeah, he's in a countering stance.
Yeah.
You can look at his hands, the way his hands are held,
Yeah.
the way he's squared up. He's getting ready to counter with hooks and overhands.
Yeah, exactly. And he just sort of having faith in his power, but.
Yeah, well, Hermansson is taking risks. You know, Hermansson's getting in there.
He is.
Which,
That
to
was
be
out of
honest,
nowhere.
Mixing up every
to
entry.
be honest, he doesn't need to do it. To be honest, you know, like he could play it safe.
Yeah, he's taking more risks than he did in the Chris Curtis fight.
Yeah,
that's for
definitely.
sure.
Yeah, that's true. But the power of Chris was some.
That's what Dolidze needs to do. He needs to throw more than one. He needs to throw 3 or 4.
Yeah, string, put a bit more on the end of it. Yeah, the switching stances here.
Oof, good straight.
Yeah, it's because of leg kicks.
Yeah,
That was a big left.
that was decent enough. Yeah, punch a hole in his
Yeah.
chest nearly.
Here comes the crowd.
Yeah.
Good leg strikes there. 0 legs thrown for Dolidze. 17
Yeah,
for Hermansson.
Dolidze, I don't think he's thrown a single kick the whole fight.
No.
Do you reckon he's worried about the takedown? Do you reckon that's why?
I mean, he did so good on the ground. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Like that
Reversal,
sweep hit was very high level,
True.
and he hit it on somebody like Hermansson. He almost swept him to mount.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what I mean. He does actually have powerful because he's a powerful dude. So he must have at least some pop to them leg kicks, surely. I think I've seen it in the past.
Is this what you
I
expected?
think he's so heavy on his feet though, man. You can tell he's just looking to counter with while boxing.
Yeah, he's almost headhunting a bit, isn't he?
And I mean, you might get it, but you might not. You know, it's one of those things. Like you kind of like all in, like poker player. Like you're putting all your chips on knocking them out.
Yeah. No, I hear ya. Is this what you expected?
life
Did
for
you expect it
Manson.
to be a stand-up affair, or did you expect maybe one of these guys to be initiating the grappling more so than they are?
I'm not super familiar with Dolidze. I'm not even gonna lie to you, you know. But I thought Hermansson was gonna try to take him down. But this is one of those things. This might be an audible, like on a game plan, you know. Like this might not be the game plan he came in with.
Yeah.
But he saw like if I'm in a fight and I see something like this happen, I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great level change.
Oh, it's
man.
good. Yeah,
Perfect
real
time,
good.
yeah.
Secured that.
Great level change. And look at this sweep.
So where was that against Strickland?
The sweep that Dolidze is doing is super high level because he's setting up an arm bar at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
So if I was him, I wouldn't be afraid to go down to the ground with Hermansson.
Ooh.
Hermansson can't afford to
Yeah,
hang out.
Dolidze is nice.
can threaten off
Dolidze is
the
nice
back,
on the
man.
ground, man.
He's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
wow.
back.
Reverse triangle.
He's got underrated
Wow.
grappling, man.
Oh,
Look at
naughty.
this.
Like
Look
his
at
ground game
this.
is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So see,
Wait.
if he can do all this on the ground, it doesn't make any sense why he's not kicking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly. That's
This
what I
is
mean.
legit.
Yeah.
This is legit. This is high level
so
stuff
good.
right here.
He literally wrapped up what looked like a triangle and a knee lock at the same time.
Oh man, he
Forfeit
got
one
a
of them.
calf slicer. He got a calf slicer.
Oh,
He
shit.
got a calf slicer.
Yeah. Oh,
He
shit.
has a fight calf slicer.
Oh, shit. That's deep.
Oh,
No!
yeah.
How'd you get out of
Oh,
that?
shit.
Whoa!
on fire right now.
Whoa! Where did this
Oh,
come
my
from?
goodness.
This is a big
Oh,
risk.
where did this come
Leeds
from?
is gonna punch him out.
He's stuck. He's
Oh,
stuck.
shit.
He's
He
stuck.
literally
How'd you get out of
move.
this?
Hermansson-
No, he's got nothing he can do.
He's literally
He's
stuck.
got
The
nothing
fight
he
went
can
in right
do.
there.
How'd you get out of that? He's got to pick it somehow.
The fight.
He's
You
got
have to
nothing.
be-
He's got a
you have
whole
to be on your
minute.
back. You have
Yeah.
to be on your back.
Yeah, I
you
think
have
you
to be on
do.
your back. Yeah, he's stuck.
Wow.
You have to be on your back.
Roman
Yeah,
Dolidze
Holy
has taken
shit.
out Jack Hermansson.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
That's crazy.
That
Look,
is
look how the game goes.
Bruh.
Look how the
elite.
game goes.
That shows how
Yeah,
elite
and this
this
is short
guy
notice
is.
He
as well,
threw
boys.
nothing.
This is short
Yeah.
notice as well.
Yes.
It was meant to be Brunson
Nah.
versus Jack Hermansson, wasn't it?
Bear in mind,
and that came from him actually executing what he does the best. You know, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
But it's like you said,
See,
Sadiq, I'm so surprised he didn't go like he didn't throw kicks or like,
Yeah, the fact
like,
that he can do stuff like that,
crazy.
like when he hit that first sweep and the
Yeah.
first sweep he hit, like that showed like that's some high level stuff he hit him with.
He
I'm
was-
like,
yeah,
man,
he
you
was-
shouldn't be afraid to kick if you could do stuff
Yeah.
like that.
He was like unreal off his back. He said like
man.
throwing submission attempts left, right, and center.
wow.
Wow.
Have you seen?
That's
I've not
legit.
seen one of them
That's a damn
before.
Calf slicer.
I've not
Yeah.
seen one of them.
Do you reckon he'd be ranked now? He
I've
just
known
took out
about-
Hermansson
yeah,
there,
he
Sadiq.
will.
Yeah.
That's
So to be honest, like that calf slicer right there, like the finish is to wrap around the person's waist
Yeah.
and stretch them. But if you could get them flattened out, this is MMA. You never
Yeah.
see it end like But since he got on the stomach in MMA, you literally can't get out. To get out, you have to be on your back and push your own heel against the heel that's trapped. So like the heel that they have trapped, if you could push your other heel against it and basically kick your leg straight, that's how you would get out. But if you're flat on your back, that's not happening. I mean, if you're on your stomach, that's not gonna happen. And since it's MMA, the person could just pound you out. If it was jiu-jitsu, sooner or later he would let go to advanced position. But MMA, you just gonna punch the lights out of you, yo.
I mean,
that was impressive.
That was so impressive. It's practically a submission. That
What did you boys put on fight picks, Jordan?
Mate, I put
terrible fight picks.
Oh,
I put second round TKO for Dolidze.
Did you actually?
Did you actually?
Oh,
I think I wanted to do that. I put decision Jack in the end because I was like,
Mate, that's crazy.
I think I went
Nice.
Oh man,
I did think I'd go for Jack as well.
Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Sorry, no, I didn't. I put decision. Sorry.
Mate,
I swear I put
me like that.
Sorry. I put decision. Sorry.
Oh, he's just
I was
changed
about to
it.
say, man, you're a beast.
He would have just changed it.
I've got quite a few wrong today.
I know, mate. It's looking good.
Yeah, no.
Obviously,
Hey,
I had
who
Daukaus.
do you guys have, Jared Gordon or Patty?
It's a tough one. If I'm gonna pick, if it's coming off of like, if I'm gonna pick like a fighter to win, I could actually go Gordon. But obviously, I want Paddy because I think this is a tough test for Paddy.
Yeah.
And obviously, he's not started off well.
Jared is beating that. Jared is beating Paddy on that.
But this is what I'm saying. If Paddy's having the slow starts and because he was in a bad situation against Jordan Levitt and like we're on about Jared Gordon here. So Jared Gordon, if Jared Gordon gets Paddy in that situation, I think he subs him.
Oof.
Yeah.
But obviously, we're going to be rooting for Paddy, but it's a tough fight for him. Really tough
always
fight.
got to get behind. What about you, Sadiq? How do you think that one goes?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I think. Gordon's a lot better than people think. Like Gordon, I actually think he's gonna like. I'm surprised. I think he's the underdog, but yeah, I'm very surprised at that. I don't think Paddy's gonna beat Jared Gordon.
No.
Man, what a high level submission jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
I wonder what belt this guy is. Because the first
just
sweep
made a new one for him now.
I got a few teammates that do that sweep, and like it's hard to like. They've tried to teach me a few times. It's hard to do.
Yeah, because he does. Like, no offense to him, he doesn't look that athletic, obviously, because of the build that he is.
No,
obviously,
he
looks athletic, but like I know what you mean. He doesn't.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like the way he moved. Obviously, we saw Jack Hermansson was on his feet, bobbing and weaving, and obviously,
that way.
he was sort of stood there like that way, and then the way he managed to pull that off.
Oh my goodness, wow. Jack really messed up though, man. On that, man,
tapped the wrong way. Look, at this point here, look, he's grimacing, fully grimacing.
Yeah, it's over, man. It's over. I want to message my jiu-jitsu coach right now. That's only. I think
Monday morning we're running this.
Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
Charles Oliveira. Those are the only two cap slicers.
Yes, I forgot. Who was it against? It
was early UFC. I think.
Who's that? Sorry,
Charles
Who did you say?
Oliveira got a class
Charles Oliveira.
I remember now. Yes. Who was that against?
He went from heel hook. He went from a heel hook to a calf slicer.
Yes.
Oh wow.
I remember seeing the submission now. Obviously, do you think he's going to be ranked after this? Obviously, taking that number 8 ranked.
Hell yeah. If he's not, that's a travesty.
I reckon they could pair him up with Andre Munoz. In at number 10.
Oof.
Oh, nobody wants to fight Andre Munoz.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
You talking about jiu-jitsu? That's real jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Then he won't throw a kick.
Or it's Eryk Wisely.
Exactly.
You got a calf slicer on Eryk Wisely.
Eryk Wisely was.
What year was that? What year?
Oh, I wouldn't have got that.
That was 2012.
Oh right, yeah, we're going back.
There you go.
Yeah, I just graduated high school. I remember that was like
No, that's jokes.
Man.
Yeah, that's the only sort of matchup I can see, unless. Yeah, that's the only matchup that's available right now.
That's not right though. You just beat number 8. They should put.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
At least you should beat number 8. At least give.
Unless they give him Derek Brunson, who was meant to fight Manson.
Yes, that would make sense.
Yeah. Give him the fight that was supposed to be there. Wait, oof. That could be a good fight actually.
Yeah.
That could be a good fight.
What number is Brunson?
He's 5.
Brunson's number 5 though.
It's a step up. Yeah, it's a big step up.
Well, this was a massive step up, so who knows?
Yeah. I mean, you never know at the moment. There's been so many like big step ups in divisions due to fights falling out and things like that. Yeah. I think there's some exciting fights for Dolidze in that division.
Man.
Everyone's match. I would have said
fellas,
Strickland.
It has been nice.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, no, thank you for jumping on.
Wow, man.
I'm glad we woke you up a little bit.
Yeah. It's been fun. Yeah, you guys did. What card are you guys doing next? I guess
pay-per-view.
next week's.
Yeah, got a pay-per-view next week. I won't be around for that, actually. I'm traveling, but the boys will be.
Don't worry, they can replace me. They need one black guy on the show.
We'll get you in on the cycle, mate. We'll fly you in.
Fly you in a London City.
I'm gonna sit right there, right next to him.
I don't know how to feel about that, actually.
Replacing you, that'd be fantastic.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Mate, you're being replaced.
Hey, hit me up on Twitter though. Like same
we'll
thing.
do.
I'll let you know if I'm free.
Love it.
Cool.
No worries. Thanks, bro.
We'll do that.
Near the time.
All right,
All right, then.
Cheers, mate. Thank
All
you.
right.
Sadiq,
Nobody's
you're the
getting
man.
replaced. All right, see you later,
rest.
Sadiq, man. All the best.
Oh, that's class, mate. You're being replaced. You are getting replaced.
Do you know what? It's a case of if someone wants to like make my life in the Hollywood, put me in Hollywood or put me in like a movie, who would you have play you? I wouldn't mind Sadiq playing me on the channel. You know, for Hollywood, I was gonna say Will Smith, but I don't know if I like. I would have that. It's too controversial.
Who did you actually pick for that fight, there, boys?
Oh, I went. I went. I've got everything wrong so far.
Yeah, I had Hermansson's decision.
Yeah.
I mean,
At least I got one right.
I was close with going Dolidze second round TKO as well because I had a funny feeling that the jump was going to happen. But
You did say.
Oh, because
I
I
switched
actually
it up
put it.
on Friday.
Yeah, no, I thought that he would get. I swear I had KO. But I must have changed my luck, man. They're not even live, by the way.
All right.
Yeah, they've split up, mate.
Band's
split up.
Yeah, the band's broken up.
I thought I'd ask him about the old finish, see if it was acceptable.
Yeah.
And that's like the third fighter now that said it was.
Yeah. A lot of people saying Alex
guys lost
Pereira
me.
finish was good. Philippe, man, let's get back to some of these chats. We've been
Yeah, we're going to get to the chats a little bit more now. So
pop a like on the video if you're
Apologies.
just joining us.
during.
Philippe says, I feel bad for my guy Jack, but damn, that was sick. And of course, yes, Philippe is from Sweden as well. So
Sorry, bro.
and I think Angus has got those Swedish roots as well. He was rooting for Hermansson.
Jack was winning that fight until I mean, but it's what I was going to say as well. 9 times out of 10, Jack wins that fight. Well, 7 times out of 10, 8 times,
but this
more
is the
times
thing,
out of 10.
he
He does.
Like Angus said, he was cruising his way to victory,
was.
and like we said a minute ago, Jack was making I wouldn't say they're mistakes, but that he was allowing the things he was doing recklessly, like a takedown that was just like a charged out of nowhere, things that he shouldn't have done. But yeah, you can't take nothing away from Dolidze on the mat though.
I think people have underestimated Dolidze's ground game in this. I mean, he's very similar. Like I know what you were talking about in terms of athletic build. It's not what you meant though. What you meant was like you look at him and you wouldn't say he's a jiu-jitsu player or he's good on the ground. He just doesn't look like
just the way he managed to get his legs up the way he was and doing this and doing that.
It's like Paul Craig as well. I guess if you've not seen Paul Craig fight before, you probably look at him and go, oh, he's a stand-up fighter.
He's going to use that range. He's going to use that reach.
Use range, etc. But off his back, he's
I can't believe we've had a 7-fight main card. What the frick?
I know, this is long, isn't it?
We're going to finish at like 7 o'clock.
I know. I mean,
I'm literally going to have to get Kyle up in a minute for football.
This is insane. And look how many ads they're running. They're not even like cutting it down.
Yeah, it's not like they're steamrolling.
I know Angus, we'll shout out to Angus in the chat. What he sent us in the Discord was quite funny, actually.
Yeah, that was class.
It was a message he sent Eryk Anders, and he said, Eryk...
When was this, though?
I don't know. This is probably a while ago. He said, Eryk, I can't wait to watch you compete on the 28th. Do you have time to answer a question from a huge Alabama/UFC fan? And Eryk Anders' reply was, absolutely, what you got? And Angus said... Could I crash at your place for the next few months just until I get back on my feet?
No way, did he actually?
That's fantastic.
Did he really?
Angus, mate.
That's the question he asked him.
Can I crash at your place?
That's class.
And then, of course, there was no response.
Yeah.
Eryk didn't answer.
In fact, I'm gonna if Sadiq's coming down here and staying here, I'm gonna see if he'll have me up to his place.
Mate, I wouldn't. He'll be in my bed. He'll be in my room. And then I'll be away that weekend. Literally in the morning. You right, Mr. Brown? But yeah, you're right.
It'd be so sick. Like, you know. I'll
Yeah,
wake
for
up,
you.
walk in,
I'll be away.
He's got
I'll be
Thai pads
gutted.
ready.
I'll
He's
miss
like,
it.
come on, JK, throw me a couple of kicks and then we'll go in. Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Take our to the little gym and sauna. All right, it's not PI Institute. It's not the PI, but...
Yeah, but it'll do, you know.
Oh, there you go. Look, the gambling protocols.
Oh, they've laid it out on the line, have they?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's really brought it all to light as well. But like I said, they scapegoated him. He got unjust punishment in order to scare everyone else from.
Have we got
doing that.
Tuivasa now or Matt Schnell? Oh shit, we got Tuivasa. Oh my god,
No.
Mate, this fight will not see the distance.
No, it shouldn't do.
Who did you pick on Fight Picks, by the way?
Pavlovich.
Oh,
did you pick?
I
Sorry?
think I went Tui, but I was in the mind of switching this one up. To be fair,
Pop like on the video
No,
if you're not
yeah,
already, guys.
I
Let us
said
know
first
who
round KO
you're
for
picking
Tuivasa.
in this fight. First round, you gone first round tight.
I went first round
You
tie.
switched it up. You told me you was going to go for Pavlovich.
No.
Did you not?
Check the voice notes. Nah.
I swear you said to me the other day when you were here.
No, I said I might switch to Pavlovich.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. I'll let you off. But yeah, I've stuck with Pavlovich with this. I can see it happening. I think he's a unit. I think he's a unit. An absolute, yeah. The way he done Derek Lewis.
My thoughts on this as well. Like what I was saying to JK, this is what I was saying. So obviously we all saw what Pavlovich did to Derek Lewis, but Derek Lewis did hurt Pavlovich, right?
I know.
Not that much,
Briefly.
but and this is Derek Lewis that. Like, look at Tuivasa and how he moves. He moves a lot more than Derek Lewis. He's quite athletic. He can take a punch, and he doesn't shell up like Derek Lewis. Look at what Garn did to him, and he was still throwing back that head kick
I know.
that landed flush, and he's still throwing back after that. I'm not saying that Pavlovich can't knock him out. Of course he can.
Yeah,
but
I think
I'm saying if Pavlovich lands and tries to charge forward like he did against Derek Lewis, I think he's going to be in trouble.
You think the counter?
Let's do this because I think you literally just read out some of my expectations.
Okay, well, either way.
How about we jump into it?
I'll jump on to Pavlovich then, who has got a pro record of 16 wins with 1 loss, with 13 KOs and 13 first round finishes, and has a UFC record of 10 wins and 1 loss. And he has made his UFC debut in 2018. He is on a 4-fight win streak and has never been submitted.
Yep, that's the guy. Now, fighting style, orthodox fighter, boxing style striker with a little kicks to his games as well. But he's straight, sharp shooter with power in both of his hands. He's got a lot of those pop precision sort of in his jab alone. So he puts people on the end of it and he tends to stun them. Like he'll use it to stun his enemies before rushing them with his power right hand. I think reading that, I feel like I've been playing Call of Duty too much. But, you know...
Well, I haven't been invited, so I don't know how you've been playing.
Mate, do you know the whole invite system's a bit weird? But I might...
Excuse me?
The invite system on that is a bit weird, isn't it? But yeah, you know Dan.
Right,
Dan hits me up and I sort of jump on sometimes, but you're never on when I'm on.
It's just not acceptable.
I've not played it that much. I must have played it like a handful
We're going to
of
stop
times.
the whole proceedings now. We're going to stop the whole proceedings. Where's the invite?
We'll sort it out. I'm actually getting there.
No, unacceptable behaviour.
COD is disallowed.
Well,
Not allowed.
I'm on tomorrow though.
Oh yeah, Monday. Yeah,
Not allowed.
All right, cool.
I'm on with Mike Davis and Orion tomorrow.
Oh yeah, sweet.
No.
Oh okay.
I'm just saying. Mate, I've got Vince Morales. I'm jumping on with him one day. Jumping on with Mike Davis. Jumping on with
definitely.
Orion.
Yeah, send me some of those gamer tags as well because I'll
we'll do.
I've got to sort my console game out because I need to sort of up it.
Well, anyway,
PS5
sorry,
vibes.
jump. Have you finished your
Yeah,
point?
so I was just going to say like a bit more about like how this guy is a shark. You know, when there's blood in the water, then he literally just goes for that finish. He can finish pretty much anything. Another point I got here was that his best weapon is his straight right hand down the pipe. What he lacks in his striking diversity, he makes up in that fast right hand. And it's just been a significant problem as we've seen those late. We haven't seen much mileage on this guy, though, because that power, he's not really gone through the rounds in many cases. So it was like cardio-wise, there's little to talk about other than that. But you know, he does back opponents up against the fence, throws overhand rights, then gets them to sort of duck, and you can see those uppercuts. They will follow inevitably. You know, he takes his time just to go get into the striking, but he would often make his reads, put his sort of his front foot first, but he sort of do that sort of planning strategy, plans entries, shadows opponents against the fence before letting his hands fly. So you'll tend to see a lot of that. I wonder if he's got time to do that today as well.
100%.
But while he's in the prep point, shall we bring up Tui?
Yes, and then jump on to tie Tuivasa, and if he wins, we're all doing a shoey. Jump on to his pro record of 14 wins with 4 losses, with 13 KOs and 11 first-round finishes and has a UFC record of 8 wins and 4 losses. And he made his UFC debut in 2017. Performance of the night bonuses, he has 4 as well.
Oof.
And he's half of his UFC record. He's had a performance of the night.
Yeah.
Well, his wins, sorry.
Performance of, okay, cool. Fighting style.
Right, I'm just going to go for a quick wee-wee.
All right, no worries. Just replying to Angus. Fighting style then for Tuivasa as he's making the walk. He's an orthodox fighter. He's got heavy hands with knockout power like none other. He's got blue belt Brazilian jiu-jitsu, ground and pound gorilla. Dangerous on top with second most knockouts by ground strikes, potentially. He might be a big guy, but you'll see him attempt flying knees and nasty left switch kicks. Likes to play possum. I'm pretty sure that's all Derek Lewis's notes.
Yeah. They're gone from the wrong side.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're on the wrong side. But yeah, you get it. He's very physical because, he first started out playing rugby back in the day in Australia. So that's where his athletic background's come from. He's kind of in the pocket kind of guy, really.
Yeah.
As Bam Bam.
Yeah, I mean, that's his nickname, right? Bam Bam. The guy's, he's all about that power and sort of trying to place that right hand. But you see him have it loaded most of the time as well.
Yeah.
He tends to build his fight game around that right, which doesn't mean that all he's got is that right. He sets up really well. It's like everything he throws is sort of teeing you up for that to land. And when he's got you back against the fence, that's when he's looking to land that right hand.
Yeah.
And in most cases, it's just a fight finisher. It's like a hard reset button. He presses that button and, all of a sudden the fight's over. And, he's looking at the next one. It's a great weapon. It really is. Some chats and then expectations.
Yeah, go on in.
And obviously, feel free to bring the chats up when the fight is on. I don't know if we had a lot, did we?
No, actually. But Philip says someone's going to sleep. Let's go. So he's pumped for this next fight. Philip, who have you got? You got Tuivasa or Pavlovich in this?
Yeah.
Angus says
Who's
Kebab
gonna
is
sleep?
saying another 20 minutes until I get it. Fuming. Oh, mate.
Oh.
Ordering food at this time when you're in the UK is, mate, it's wrong. It'll take at least an hour.
I generally
Plus.
think for delivery drivers at this time of night, it's like, do you know what? 80% of food that they deliver doesn't actually get delivered because, I've definitely been a victim of it or been guilty of it. Sorry. I get home after a night out drinking, I order food,
mate,
and I'm
take
out
an
cold before the food
hour
arrives.
plus.
I'm just like, and then knocking on the door trying to deliver my food, and then, I don't wake up. But so I reckon most of the time they don't get deliveries. So they
Yeah.
do a little
What
effort into
can
it.
you
don't they?
expect from Pavlovich, though?
Pavlovich. Oh, I see what you're saying in the.
Yeah.
So Angus in the Discord saying, but Sadiq would definitely have me round if I asked. Cool
Yeah,
guy.
I reckon he's that type of guy. Isn't he?
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely. I mean, we'll potentially have him round here.
He's my man.
He comes to London, you can stay. He's got to wear my name for the weekend though. You got to literally address him in Silas Brown in public, and people just like, you look different. All right, expectations here real quick before we get into the fight. But, I reckon Pavlovich is going to start with a high energy, a lot of movement. It would be wise for him to utilize that long range weapons as well, just sort of poke tie with them. He's got incredible reach, but it's just taking a lesson out of the book or the blueprint, I think, if you like, where the Ash said earlier, that Garn did. Garn laid out. Garn exposed a weakness to the body, so it's potentially still there. The issue here is that Pavlovich only uses his hands. I've not really seen him use his legs, kicks as much in the fights. He's predominantly a boxer. But there's not a lot elsewise that he tends to throw is what I tend to notice. But Pavlovich is great on the feet, on the front foot. He's very he does fight quite well off of his back foot as well, to be fair. But I wouldn't mind seeing him poking the bear, getting Ty coming forwards, and then looping counter shots over as he sort of enters into range. Yeah, sort of countering with that. I wouldn't expect Ty to go down as easy either, like Lewis did. Although that was a bit of a debatable stoppage. This is certainly going to be a real test for Sergei.
Yeah, let's bring Ash back in and get ready for that round time.
Chime in.
All right. Ready at that timer? What's your expectations on this side, JK?
For Ty, it's going to be to pretty much take the center of the octagon and plant on your feet. Really,
Stand and bang, baby.
Try to maintain control as he finds his way to counter and step into the pockets and deliver those frightening punches. It would be wise to take away the space and shut down Sergei's long-range weapons, but If this fight is at range, trust Tuivasa to hack.
Whoa!
Oh, there we go. Pavlovich throwing early.
Whoa!
I can't read these out.
No, mate.
Oh, mate!
Yo!
Pavlovich
swings
sends him
back.
down. I told you, mate. He's a gorilla.
He's got blood in the water. Whoa!
Pavlovich is a gorilla.
Pavlovich just pressed go.
He did.
Wow.
Pavlovich down.
He's got power at range.
Mate, I'm telling you. He's setting it up again.
Still there.
He's setting it up.
He's
shit.
no joke. He's no
There you
joke.
go, mate. Sergei Pavlovich has ended Tai Tuivasa. What did I say? What did I say? The guy is
This
a
guy's
gorilla.
like the
Look
Francis
at his
and
face as
Garner,
well.
man.
Look at his face as well.
He's
Garn
dead.
couldn't do that.
Stonzos.
Garn couldn't do that.
Wow.
Literally steamrolling
What a finish,
him,
man.
And now he's going to want
What a
top
finish.
competition in this division.
That's mad. This should have
This
looked
guy's a
like a
monster,
test
man.
for him.
What did I say?
It was
First
not.
round,
This guy's a
15
monster.
points. Thank you very much.
I'm more counted.
Good night.
I'm more counted Lewis, because I just you can't.
What a monster.
Look at what he's done to his face already, man.
I know.
In such a short period of time.
What a monster.
I
He's
think
just
Commission check his
moulded.
gloves. Check his gloves. He's got metal in that for sure.
Oof.
He could punch
Straight
like
left.
this.
Sets him down.
Mate, he felt something different.
Again.
All this while, Tai Tuivasa is literally thinking, "What's that guy got in his
He
gloves?"
finished Tai quicker than he finished Derek Lewis.
Did.
Yeah.
Like, he's a killer, man.
Look,
We're
there
gonna
it
go
is.
to rankings
There's
to
his
figure out what
uppercuts.
is next. 'Cause
Literally threw that over the top,
if I'm
ducked
Pavlovich,
under.
I'm like,
Oh,
I'm calling out everyone.
Mate, fucking
you just know.
but
he
this is
drills
the
those
thing,
shovels,
though,
doesn't
like-
No one's gonna
he? He
wanna
drills
fight
those
him.
shovels.
yeah.
No one's going to want to fight him.
Nah.
First razor blades to take him down and sit on him.
Okay.
Here's my theory, boys. This is why they made it a 7-fight main card. They was like, oh yeah, that heavyweight.
This fight don't count.
You know what I mean?
That's going. That's ending.
That's ended within 30 seconds. We can make 7 of it.
So Pavlovich is in at number 5 now. Do you give him Stipe? That's the only. This is should we get into the rankings before I even say
Stevie's
it?
not gonna want it, yeah. All right, let's have a look.
Yeah, I'll read out some chats as well. Because, I mean, Angus was saying, not to brag, but Tuivasa at UFC Paris was insane.
Yeah.
Psycho Paul says, calling it, tie first round knockout. Unfortunate there, buddy. Philippe had Sergei in this as well. Got that reach. Angus saying, Philip, I speak for all Sweden when I say we're taking tie. Fucking say, man. Angus, you can't.
Yeah, but looking at the rankings now as well, this is crazy because obviously Razor Blades is not booked, but apparently he was like Jordan met live the other week. Apparently he could be fighting for an interim belt.
Yeah.
And then obviously every single time we get into the heavyweight rankings, we always mention Stipe because he's worth mentioning because obviously he's the best
mention
heavyweight.
John Jones as well. And that's not worth
here's
mentioning.
the thing: the Stipe John Jones thing didn't materialize, right? Which is annoying. And in that, like I said, in the show, in that time, Francis Ngannou has been healing up, and the UFC might just make a pass on Stipe and be like, "Well, no, we're going to do John Jones versus Ngannou for the belt." So in which case, the UFC are either going to turn to Stipe now and go, "Well, you're either fighting Curtis Blades or Cyril Gane."
Yeah, but that's the thing. There's plenty of now that Pavlovich is up there now. You can do any of different than their matchups, like you said. John Jones, I think now that, like you said, now that Ngannou's rested up and had that operation on his knee in the new year, I think you've got to do it. He did, like John Jones deserves to leapfrog everyone and go there for what he's done.
Yeah.
And then you do Stipe versus Gane. I think personally that fight makes a little bit more sense. And then you do Blades versus Pavlovich.
Which could, which will get that. I don't know if Blades would want to take that fight.
That's the thing. Who, like you said, who's going to fight this guy? Who's going to fight this monster?
I know it's a horrible one. It's a horrible one. But it's next up there. You've got Aspinall, which I reckon the UFC, the rankings, they might put Ty
Giving your boy Gane, mate.
But
giving your boy Gane.
So nah.
Why would he want? I mean, he's just come off a win. Arsenal's come off a loss.
Has he?
Arsenal's come off a loss.
He's coming off a loss against Curtis Blades. He's done his knee in. I mean, we don't know when the return time is for.
The Artem's just got in there and chatting shit about Conor. Look.
Who? Oh, it's Artem. Yeah.
Artem Lobov's gone in there and he's chatting shit about Conor.
CEO of so basically he's translating but he's just basically translating what he wants to say rather than what he imagined.
Yeah, Pavlovich is being honest.
Pavlovich has just asked why Conor McGregor didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently he didn't get a bonus when he knocked out Derek Lewis. What the fuck?
Oh, what? Come on.
That's bad.
Oh, he's getting a bonus here.
Angus says if we assume Garn versus Blades, Miocic / Ngannou versus Jones, Pavlovich has no dance partner. Pavlovich is real life Ivan Drago. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Who do you give him next? Like I said, I think Tom Aspinall.
I think he goes number 3. I think we've seen people leap, skip, and jump up this division. Tied to Tuivasa for one. Yeah, absolutely. And personally, I feel like we should or could just have another one again. And it's almost a case of like you did it for Ty, why not do it for this guy? That rhymes.
Yeah.
Imagine this monster versus Ngannou.
I mean, you could sell Pavlovich versus Garn because you got 11-1 against 17.
I'm not even asking for that much. I'm saying, look, let's put him into give him number 3, Curtis Blades.
Yeah.
Pavlovich versus Curtis Blades, number 3.
And look, Curtis Blades has crumbled against power punchers in the past. You check his records. He's lost to Francis a billion times, and he's lost to Derek Lewis.
He needs to be tested as well in this ground game because we haven't seen that yet from Pavlovich. We're at this point where we're still yet to see a test. I thought this would be it. We all thought Lewis.
No,
that's not a test. He didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah.
Like you said, mate, this is why they did the 7-fight main card. This one just didn't count.
I think Pavlovich could very well go into my ones to watch for next year.
Mate, and those hands. I mean, he's just not given us enough, has he? But what he's given us.
Yeah, but you say ones to watch. He's going to be ranked number 4. So I think everyone's going to be on notice of him. I think we need to pick ones that
down,
not
beyond that,
not that far down the ranking.
Yeah,
I think for the ones that are either not ranked or
he's a sleeper though. You would sleep on this guy.
For the matchups, for the matchups ahead of him, the only one that I can see maybe a bit of an issue is Blades with that wrestling, and like you said, maybe Tom Aspinall with his footwork and his wrestling as well.
Still.
Yeah, I think Garn's going to be.
But like you said, to get that monster down is going to take some doing.
Yeah.
Could you imagine him versus Ngannou at the end of 2023?
Ooh, mate. Oof, man.
I tell you what, he lands. All he needs, though, the thing about this guy, Sergei, right, is a lot of heavyweights have that right hand power punch. He's got so much power in his left hand. He would use that first, and you just unraveled from that point. And then that right hand lands as well, and it's just too much. So, yeah, I think we've really seen him up against other strikers. So to see him up against someone else with that other skill set, the ground game, the grappling.
Yes,
we need to find out whether
we've seen him up against knockout artists that don't set things up. Like, obviously, for the reason we're saying up against the knockout artists in the heavyweight division, obviously, the difference being, obviously, a game that can piece you up from the distance. And obviously, I'm not saying he can't knock people out, because obviously he can. Just saying it's a different aspect of just using a knockout power like the Derek Lewis and the Ty Tuivasas.
Francis Ngannou would power double Pavlovich across the cage, mate.
Yeah.
You see that.
And that cage would break.
You will see that wrestling, mate.
Yeah.
Philip says Aspinall versus Sergei would be fire for Aspinall return. Canadian Bacon is in the house. He says big win for Sergei.
Yes, T.
Angus, are you feeling all right, mate? Because he says Gelson Almeida is going to be top 5 heavyweight end of 2023. Oof. See, and now he's on Gelson.
Imagine Almeida versus Pavlovich. Oh, stop it.
Get ready to clip this up.
It'll happen eventually.
Jolton versus Pavlovich as well. Oh my god.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Jolton would sub him.
We're talking about when now.
We're
talking about when now.
For Jolton to make that.
It's going to take some time to get there.
That reach. 2023 is his year to.
Hey, Jolton.
Yeah, get noticed in the rankings.
To be fair, the speed at which these heavyweight fights go, it doesn't really take long for people to get up the division these days. It really doesn't. All right, back to me.
Doesn't take long to finish either, does it?
No.
All right, cool. So back to the main card. Next fight up is the flyweight division.
Yeah, we've got Matt Schnell versus Nicolau, Matheus Nicolau.
All right, history. Let's go.
All right, let's jump into a match now then, who's got a pro record of 16 wins with 6 losses, with 2 KOs and 9 submissions, and has 9 first-round finishes, and has a UFC record of 6 wins and 4 losses, and he made his UFC debut in 2017, and he also was on the Ultimate Fighter in 2016.
Yeah, I might get a kettle on in a second, actually.
Yeah, I might have me.
Yeah.
Keep
Fighting style, orthodox fighter, black belt in karate, also purple belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, well-rounded, talented athlete who usually makes his money on the ground. But in his last few fights, I guess prior to the one we just seen, he showed us proficient stand-up ability and like a head of heart too. And I tell you what, we sent that reaction out on Thursday, didn't we? Of that match.
Yeah, man.
I used this reference once before, I remember, but exactly the same thing. The sights in that fight, the amount of blood, the amount of gore that was going on. It's like when you, I think I remember very clearly, you tell your girlfriend that you want to be a fighter, and this is the sort of thing that actually comes to mind. She's like, oh no, there's going to be blood everywhere. It was all of that. It was all of that. Blood all over the place, DNA all over the gaff. I'm pretty sure someone's contracted something. But yeah, it was a wild fight, and it just went backwards and forth. It was great.
What's that, Ash?
What's this? The Ultimate Fighter.
Oh, the Ultimate Fighter's
returns for its very first season in 2023. Yeah, which is a while off. What time? December 15th.
I'm saying, who's the coaches, though, do you reckon?
Oh, I see.
Are they going to announce that now?
It's going to be a while off till it goes, but they open the doors. So this is for people to enter.
Yeah, I might just apply now. Fuck it.
Oh, what? Not the actual season of Tough?
Nah, it's more of a promotion to enter. So,
well, why would it be season 31 then?
Well, that would probably happen in summer, but people would enter and do the recording.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to apply for it. Sorry.
People apply now. Yeah.
Well, mate,
so last point is basically just saying, he does move quite wisely. A bit of shades of Izzy Adesanya in there as well, I tend to notice, but the way he sort of shifts his head off the center line, anticipates the slips, although he does, his sort of reflexes, they aren't quite as sharp, is what I would say if I do make that comparison. But he does have fast hands. He throws a lot of counter combinations, but he does have a patient approach, and he doesn't really rush forwards that much either. But yeah, he's exciting. He's generally an exciting one to watch.
For sure, yeah.
Indeed. So then jump onto Matheus Nicolau then, who's got a pro record of 19 wins with 2 losses, with 4 KOs and 5 submissions, and has 4 first-round finishes, and has a UFC record of 6 wins with 1 loss. And he made his UFC debut in 2015. Also was on Tough as well. He's currently on a 5-fight win streak and has never been finished, KO'd or submitted.
That's right. And he's an orthodox fighter with black belts in jiu-jitsu. Incredible speed on all fronts, striking kicks and takedowns. Perfectly times that kick to the calf. It's capable of putting most people to the mat, to be honest. Excellent left hook, and it's one of his most educated weapons. He'll go to the body with it. His right hand, is there to then set up afterwards. Great ground game and good at mixing up his attacks. He focuses on securing the position first before unloading with strikes. Reacts fast, can scramble into dangerous positions quickly when he, as soon as he hits the mat. We've got Anthony 96, my boy Youth is in the house.
Yes,
He said, oh my god, Sergei is a bad dude.
Right.
Ty's face is scary to look at.
Oh
mate.
man, it didn't take much.
Yes,
look, Yuffie, that was supposed to be a test in my eyes. It was supposed to be a test for Sergei, and the way he walked through that.
Yeah, I mean, I was chatting to you earlier.
I'm excited to see what else
James
happens.
Krause thing, and Sadiq cleared it up for us earlier, and he said that Krause owns that gym, so it's for him to leave the gym,
Glory
can't
MMA.
really leave the gym, so it's a bit of an awkward situation.
So what's it going to look? Yeah, we talked about basically how he's been scapegoated. They come down hard on him basically, so no one else can sort of, make the same sort of errors. But yeah, they got to make an example out of someone. It's just, this guy.
That's a good shout from Canadian Bacon, who agrees with what Anthony 69 is saying. He's a lot of power in those fists. Only man to ever defeat him was Overeem. Bro.
Yeah.
Pavlovich just lost to Overeem. That's
He
crazy.
did, yeah. But that was quite
Early
that was a
on,
while ago. Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, this
It's
is
been a minute now.
different beast
Yeah,
now, man.
people are improving. This is some
I
improvement.
think he takes Overeem's head off if he fights him now.
Yeah, oh yeah. yeah.
To be
No,
honest.
he actually takes him to the graveyard and with a shovel
Yeah.
and
I'm
spade.
surprised that Overeem's still doing it anyways. He got knocked into orbit from Francis.
Man.
Which was
Which was about a year
over
ago.
A few years ago now, 5 years I think it was.
Was it 5
the other
years?
day. Yeah.
Almost to the day, a couple of days ago. Yeah. All right, so look, I feel that Schnell needs to attack Nicolau's leg in this fight. I think, it would do well for him to do that and slow down the movement. I felt that Dvorak probably would. He should have done that more in Nicolau's last bout. Yeah, but he didn't.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's definitely something that I think he could utilize a little bit more coming into this one. But head him off and just look for opportunities to get Nicolau down to the ground, basically. You know, he'll likely look to level change once he gets Nicolau to commit with those strikes as well. But from there, I can actually see the size being a bit of an issue for Nicolau. Other than that, lean on the grit and determination that we saw in his last fight. Yeah. That stuff was just gold. If it doesn't make for good fighting, entertainment, it's certainly going to help him weather the storms necessary to sort of get the job done, which we did see earlier in the card as well, some weathering of the storm. And
I can see it being back and forth on the ground for sure.
Yeah.
I'd expect a lot of reversals.
Yes.
But I think Schnell
I'll tell you what,
would likely come out on top.
Yeah, who did you go for in this one, boys?
Storm, we can see the grappling. He could win in the grappling area.
For Schnell. I know I keep underestimating Matheus Nicolau, to be honest, but...
No, I remember watching Nicolai's last fight. He looked class.
Yeah, I know. I've just got
But obviously, if it gets to the mat, then Schnell obviously could take it. But yeah,
that's the thing. I'm seeing improvements in Schnell's game as well. You know, I remember watching him against Buntorin, against Tyson Nam.
Nicolai's beat Manuel Carp as well.
Oof, that's good. Yeah.
Would you expect from Nicolau?
For Nicolau, I'm expecting him to be the one on the outside, using a lot of lateral movement and sort of just take his time to find his reads. You know, he grew into the fight against David Dvorak. Once he started to find his timing, I think we'll see the same thing from him again. Start patient and just pick up the pace as the fight goes on. We could see another point fighting affair from Nicolau in this fight, and I think he'll have the speed advantage over Schnell, which will help him with this approach.
Yeah.
In
my opinion.
Although looking how sharp Schnell is, he does look fast. Yeah. Rapid movement there. So it'll be tight. If it's an advantage, I don't think it's going to be much of one, but it's potential. Although, and we're looking at bald Schnell, aren't we? So, of course, the image we got down here is him prize.
That is bald Schnell.
Bald Schnell. It does sound like a Pokemon, doesn't it? But why did he cut his hair, Ash?
I missed weight, yeah. So he missed weight by 1.5 pounds. I needed to cut the pound because I think you can be obviously they're 125, so you can be 126, obviously because it's not a championship bout, but. He was took the pound off by just cutting his hair.
Yeah,
crazy.
He made it though. Yeah,
he looks so.
Yeah, mate.
I'd be gutted if I cut my hair off and still wasn't enough.
Shave, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Mate, you'll be like 2 stone without your hair.
Heavy on top. Oh, we're in.
To be fair, I can't wait next week when we replace you with Sadiq because he's got a better throw than you.
Yeah, mate. I just said to him, I'll see him on surfer next week.
Boys,
we're leveling up. We're leveling up in person and hair.
You can't wait to get rid of me. You can't wait to get rid of me. I will be back the following week. Don't you worry. Only one weekend. Getting subbed out. I mean, I don't mind getting substituted for.
Again, I've had 100% attendance. Everyone in the chat. So again, I've had 100% attendance 2 years in a row. These two boys.
Even when he got married. Even when he got married, he was there.
That's what I mean.
Got married on the Saturday as well.
Boys.
Lucky, mate.
Let's see you in the chats. Come on.
Got married.
Let's see you in the chat for me.
Basically planned his wedding, so it was on a day that the UFC weren't doing a fight, and everything else fell into place.
Ringing up.
Might cost an extra £5,000, but it's worth it. Just to get that date.
Patient start at the moment.
Yep.
Again,
it is.
He's going to be a lot of.
I keep forgetting when I'm looking at Nicolau. I think he's Schnell because of his hair.
Yeah. And then I look at Schnell. I'm like, who's this?
Yeah, and I'm like, whoa.
Who's this Tate?
He's taking a centre on here, though. Schnell.
He's
very surprised with that.
The waters, isn't he? A little bit on the feet. He's a little scurry.
I thought Nicolau would have taken the centre and used his striking that he did in his last fight.
Schnell's looking good thus far.
No,
I mean,
said he'd be losing a lot of movement.
He's definitely got more skin in the game, Schnell, I feel like. You know, not only is he fighting up, but also at the same time, he's cut his hair off for this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got hair in the game. One thing I was actually say as well, something you mentioned earlier, we should definitely have a version of ATF when we just get our replacements in. Sadiq can do me. You get Sanhagen there doing yours, and we get like Frankie Edgar doing Ash, and just basically call him Sai, JK, and Ash for the night. Just see how have us all replaced by UFC fighters counterparts.
I think we need multilingual versions of us. I can't wait. I just want,
Yeah.
I want the Chinese ATF.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want Hispanic ATF.
Yeah, we quality.
Not much is happening so far. Very, like you said, very tentative start.
Yeah.
Oh, good leg kick from Nicolau.
Tell you what, if they take our place, I guess we'll have to take their place and fight in the UFC.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm down with that, mate.
Good,
I'll be in the flyweight division.
Yeah.
Down for a scrap, lad. Who wants
Size in the heavyweight division.
We'll all do the interim titles.
Yeah, Sai loves an interim belt. Oh, good left for Nicolau.
So apparently, Sai's going to train with Tim Elliott for his belt.
Yeah.
Tim Elliott doesn't have a belt. Oh, for me, when I went bouts.
For your belt.
Yeah, working at wrestling.
100%, mate. He's a great wrestler. Although, funny enough, I said that and... Whoa!
Oh, let's drop Schnell.
Shit.
Snell steps a little danger too close there.
Hard elbows
Got
now
caught
for
elbow.
Nicolau.
Oh, man.
Have I slept on Nicolau again? But no, I think Schnell's looking good.
Mate,
He wants him up.
I need to refresh mine. You are so far ahead of me.
Schnell's just restarted.
About to get my drink.
I need to refresh
put the
that.
kettle down
'cause
for me as
that
well?
was...
All right. I mean, it's probably going to be cold by the time you get to it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
The pace this fight's going, I might get to it in about 30 seconds. Woo!
Wow.
Hands be flying. Schnell tagging his back. Definitely been the more controlling of the octagon and probably throwing more, I'd say, as well. But in terms of effectiveness...
What's your timer now?
I'm 117, 116, 150.
Oh, yes. I'm on par now.
Look at
Come
that.
on.
Let's go.
I'm on par now. I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
Don't ever do that on live.
Going
Right.
back to the
Oh,
corner.
Schnell
Joining us for the
landing now.
first time, get in the comment section, get in the chat, pop a like on the video. Welcome on into the watch along.
Yeah, man.
This is the
Place to be
Nicolau versus Schnell fight.
if you love the UFC.
Oh, JK with a Red Bull.
2 after this. Yeah, much needed, mate. Much needed.
Oh, wised up to that low leg kick there. Schnell pulled his head, pulled his leg away just in time.
I think Nicolau at the moment is taking his round with that drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Control for Schnell, rolling the
Pace at the
octagon.
moment for Nicolau.
23 seconds left here on the clock as we go into the final stretch. And Nicolau's relentless at trying to catch that low calf kick.
He is.
But Schnell's wise up to it. He sees all.
Schnell's giving a lot of reads on the feet.
A lot of stalking. He needs to get ahead of that lead leg, though, because he's actually just chasing Nicolau at the moment.
Yeah.
And he walked onto
He is,
something
yeah.
last time he did that. He walked onto something.
Yeah.
They've walked that last one out.
Cool Smeagol goes, Gelton Almeida was forged in jail. That's class.
That's
cool.
I
class.
love that.
Yeah, who did you guys go for in this fight? Was it Schnell or Nicolau? Let us know. But yeah, I went for Schnell. We'll go for Schnell.
Who did you go for, Si?
Nicolau.
Did you really?
I did. Oh, what am I doing there?
Yeah, I went Schnell decision.
But then again, obviously, I went tie. So, yeah.
So did I, man.
Oof. Yeah, I see. The points just haven't added up yet.
It's crazy to think we've still got RDA after this, and that's the co-main event.
Yeah.
We're gonna, mate. I'm gonna have to leave early in a minute just so I can take my son to football.
Are you really? What?
No, he's got 9:30 kickoff. I need to leave at least. Yeah, I could leave at 8. I'm not gonna get a nap in. It's not good. I wanted to try and get another hour, but that's not happening.
How long did you have before?
I had a good like 4 hours, I think.
Oh, yeah?
You're up down this weekend, next weekend, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Are you taking size bed next weekend?
Oh yes, I could do. Yeah.
Leave Kyle at mine. Are you all right? You having a fidget there?
A little bit, yeah. Let me try to get that timer on.
Oh,
You missed the time, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I was trying to straighten the camera up because it wasn't straight.
That's excuses.
4:30. And we're in. There we go. Timer's on. Is that what
Ooh,
5 seconds?
look,
Okay.
Match now is actually proper pushing the
He
pace
is,
now.
he really is.
But
Nicolau
Oh, just got caught again with that
ran
left.
through him.
Engaging.
We got caught again with that left.
Oh,
Dude, it looked
pulling
like more
guard
of a
here,
takedown.
tying
than-
him up. Dangerous in this position. We've seen
now,
him be real dangerous here.
does Nicolau stay here?
Yeah. Let's see what Michelle see what Michelle can do off his back.
Come on, Michelle.
You say it too quickly. It is Michelle.
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 Well,
Call Michelle.
Right. Cup of tea.
Go.
I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss a thing.
Right, we'd rather you miss it than sing.
Yeah, please. I'll tell you what we should do, JK.
Yeah.
We should actually have a button where we just mute side.
Mate, I've been all for that for so long. It's like that film Click.
I just got...
Do you remember Adam
Yeah.
Sandler Click?
yeah,
He just
Yeah,
put
just-
Si on mute like.
Now, every time he's coming in, he's getting caught.
Every watch along will be like, "Hello, everybody, and welcome to Against the Fence." And Nicolaus dropped him again. He's teeing over. That's it.
Oh, that's it.
That's Nicolau with a second round finish.
See, I told you you'd miss it,
Oh,
JK.
I know he missed it. Yeah.
Oh, I love that celebration.
To be
that
fair-
celebration was class.
I underestimated
Yeah.
Nicolau again. Underestimated him again, man.
I told you his striking's legit, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so good.
I just, I felt
Schnell was a dog in his last
Michelle
fight.
was going to be able to pick him apart.
That was class.
Man, insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
I mean-
And it felt very patient
Yeah.
throughout that as well.
And again, obviously,
Gonna
as
watch this
Sadiq
up
would
close.
say, Keith Peterson waiting for him to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah, see,
Peterson
that left
leaving
hand.
again.
That was
you
earlier
thought
on,
his
yeah, we
takedown was
saw
that left
that.
hand, yeah.
Just ran through him.
Well, he kept every time he just walked onto something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Walked onto
Kept
it.
pressing, and it was just quite
Counter-striking
patient.
that
Yeah.
Nicolau
Just
has,
caught him on his
as you say.
entries. That's a knockout.
KO, baby.
No, I think it was knockout. I think
Oh, yeah,
I think
yeah.
he went to sleep.
Yeah, no, but
He
this is
wasn't
the
out
thing.
there.
Like,
No, not here.
look,
He's right. But
1, 2, 3,
watch him
4.
limp. Watch you go limp.
5, 6.
That's it. That's a
Yeah.
knockout. That.
He was when he did.
He was donezo's before that because
Yeah.
he weren't moving. Like 3 punches,
Mate,
I think is
No nonsense,
Oh,
Keith
Kevin
Peterson. It was like until I start until he's
yeah. No, it's
been
not.
locked out.
Oh, it is Calvin
That's not,
Gastelum.
is
No,
it? It looked like it.
that looks well like Calvin Gastelum.
Did, didn't it?
Ooh.
That
Is that the
celebration
Brazilian
was
Calvin
not-
That
Gastelum?
was a nice celebration.
Cool
celebration.
Smeagol says it depends if Sergei can defend the takedown. I think he can blast blades like Ngannou or even Lewis. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, man. That's what I was saying. This is power punches which Blades kind of crumbles against.
But we do need to see that takedown attempt from him.
Yeah, to be honest, it's with Curtis Blades, it's more or less setting up the takedown. You know, masking it to the point where he doesn't get hit on the entry.
Just take one.
That's where he got clipped in the past. You know, all of a sudden, heavyweight is very exciting.
I tell you what, all of a sudden, that stoppage from that stoppage with
Yeah.
Derek Lewis makes sense.
Yeah, of course. The guy hits like a truck, mate.
Yeah.
He's a gorilla.
I thought it was debatable before, but now looking at that power.
Are you cutting some bread as well?
Yeah, man.
Oh, give me some to chomp. I'm hungry, lad. I could do you with a takeaway right now. Angus, did you get your kebab? That's the most important thing. I bet it's still arriving, isn't it? You're fucking arrived by the time the fights have ended. By that point, you just don't
Yeah.
want it. Like,
Yeah, that's it. You just don't want it. About the times you take home like cheesy chips or something, it was like, oh, I can't be asked.
you've been absolute steaming, and you're like, oh yeah, this is a really good idea. You take like 5 chips, and then you're like, oh, I don't want the rest.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Or you're like, oh, I'll save it for the next morning. The next morning, it's just cold and like mushy. Oh,
Right.
like you just choke on potato. This is pure potato. Creme. Ooh, good respect for Tai Tuivasa then. Earlier. From Surreal Gan.
Hang on a minute. What was the first fight, mate? Remember I told you that bet a minute ago earlier. There was a bet I told Jake and Sai before we went live. This was on Sky Bet. It was 500 to 1 every fight on the main card to be a finish,
What?
and we've had all finishes.
500 to 1? You wanking me
Yeah.
off?
No,
Oh.
and I was like,
It's good.
I've just realised every fight's been a finish so far.
But Thompson Holland is going to go to a decision. Thompson's taking a decision, mate.
Mate, could you imagine? Oh my God, I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Imagine my cash out right now. I could have had a bag.
You could have had a bag, yeah. Mate. Oh, fucking hell, bloody hell. Why, you didn't bring plates over, you mong?
That would have been a good idea.
That would have been a good idea. There's crumbs everywhere, you
Say,
tool.
washing up. I'll get tissues. Tissues, not plates. I ain't gonna washing up.
Oh, look, this guy. It's only a crumb, lad.
You're gonna be a crumb.
Come on, bro. Get this over here.
Look at mine.
Look, you just get the crumbs everywhere. Fucking this guy, man.
Take that.
Ah.
Good.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Right.
Jamaican spice bun that.
Angus has given me an update on his
Flavour
kebab.
from
He
the
said
Caribbean.
kebab just turned up. So hungry. I was just asked you a second ago. Has it turned up yet? In fact, you know. I'm glad you got it at
I think
last.
that's him answering you.
Ralston in New Jersey says kebab. I just got very hungry. Fuck, I miss UK
wow.
food.
Man.
Mrs. You too,
Nicolau
Rez.
just said that his contract with the UFC has run up.
Oh, is it?
Wow.
You going PFL?
Oh. Like for now, like back in the day, if he was on a
Oh my God, that is literally the Brazilian and Kelvin Gastelum. Brah.
no, he's not.
Come on.
I know I've seen better
Come
look
on.
at him. He's not. Nothing looks nothing like him.
It's like Kelvin Gaslam's
Right,
dad.
who's next for him then?
What was I saying? Back in the day, when someone was on a losing streak, you'd be like, "Oh, to Bellator." Now it's if
it's
you're
PFL
on a winning streak and you're in love,
PFL.
you've just gone through your contract. It's just to PFL, mate.
Do you give? Should we go to ranking? Sorry, before I say that.
Yep, sure. Let's have a look. Cool. So,
Right. So, Nicolau at number 6.
Schnelly
Does he fight Brandon Rival?
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming off. His last fight was matched
Wait,
now as
didn't
well.
Royval pull out at one point? Who was that against?
Must have.
Recently against Albazi,
Or
wasn't
does
it?
he? Or does he fight Pantoja?
Okay. A broken wrist. So it was only a broken wrist that he pulled out for the fight in 2 weeks' time, which was meant to be against Albazi.
Yeah. So, do you do Brandon Rival versus Matheus Nicolau, or do you do Nicolau versus Pantoja?
To be honest, yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow,
I
they're
don't
doing
know,
a
man.
tribute to that Elias, and his parents are there.
Oh, Les Teodoro. Oh man.
Yeah, that's class.
I forgot
Wow.
about. Yeah. Is that when did he pass? It was was it this year?
yeah, I think it was a few weeks ago. Oh, man.
No, it wasn't that long.
that's
It was
getting
ages ago.
emotional.
What a tribute.
Yeah, man.
What a tribute.
Look. Good man. The UFC taking some time to put some tributes in towards fighters we've actually lost this year. It's crazy to think we've lost Rumble Johnson and Elias Teodoro. I'm sure Teodoro was this year.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
But anyhow, we'll get back onto this. Nicolau could very well did Albazi is now got an opponent for 2 weeks time.
He has, yeah.
I was going to say Nicolau could just step up. Sod it. I'll fill the card.
Brandon Rival one makes sense, I think.
Yeah, I think that makes sense too.
But this is the thing. I think Pantoja now is in that position where he can actually wait for that fight between Figgy and Morono and actually fight the winner.
Yeah,
because
100%.
the streak is on and the way he's fighting, the guy's a dog. So I think he technically could be potentially waiting, and I think he deserves it.
Who's
the only
this?
potential matchup for Pantoja.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
So I think he needs to wait in the wings, and then the only one available for Nicolau would be Brandon Rival, unless obviously the winner of Alex Perez or Kai France becomes available.
I think Schnell. Yeah, true. I think Schnell's going to get the winner of Manel Karp.
Yes,
David
Dvorak. Yeah,
When is that fight?
Good shout.
Huh? When is the one Kai France one? That's UFC 284.
Yeah.
Okay, so just getting the timing of it for.
You could even chuck your boy Tim Elliott in the mix against Matt Schnell,
Hey, Hold on. Schnell's where? Like 7? Where's Tim
Maybe.
Elliott?
10th?
10. And the 2 above him are booked.
Yeah, true.
True. Surely Tim Elliott's due to fight soon.
Yeah, he's been out of the wild. What's your thoughts on this, Si? What's happened?
Yeah. Fill us in.
What, on Tim Elliott?
Yeah, give us what's happening. Give us the lowdown.
I mean, what the fantastic wrestler that is,
I think
Tim Elliott.
Tim Elliott will fight. Tim Elliott will fight Mohammed Makayev.
I reckon he's probably 2 fights away from the belt.
And then we'll see how good his wrestling is.
It's gonna be a good test. Be a good test, Makayev against Tim Elliott.
You never know. That'd be a good fight. Yeah, you could even give Sumadaji Tim Elliott.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
That could go well. Tim's coming off a
now.
win though. That was against Tagia, which was a good win.
Yeah, but I think
Yes.
Elliott lost his one before that. Yeah.
It was pretty much together.
Against Nicolau. So, yeah, he could very well fight. You could do 10 versus 11. Yeah, I think some good options there.
Yeah, and
Do we rate this card? Do we rate this card?
Rate it. Yeah, I think top
Yeah.
to bottom is great. Obviously, the main card has been watered
Down on the
down.
main card now. Yeah, I reckon it's like, obviously, I think they've got Robbie Lawler versus Ponzinibbio on there because it's got to be Robbie Lawler's last
I
fight.
know. I've been saying this. Yeah.
Because there's plenty of other, when they bring up the prelims in a minute, there's plenty of others that can jump up. So
Yeah, because originally
it's got,
they had
it's got to be like Frankie one.
originally they had Till versus Duplessis on the prelims. They moved that to the prelims, and Lawler versus Ponzinibbio was still on the main card. So it's like, you know, come on now, these two aren't ranked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
gotta
that's the
be.
case of last
Yeah, I
fight.
mean, Daukaus versus Rosenstrike could be on the main card just because I think that's going to be a finish.
I wish Chris Curtis and Joaquin Buckley were on the main card, to be fair.
Yeah, me too.
That would have been good.
Yeah, but it's a good fight though. To be fair, it's a good fight.
I've
Obviously, that Edmund Sabazian versus that Loon. I'm not going to pronounce his surname, but yeah, Edmund Sabazian against Dalachar.
Lungambula.
Yeah, that's going to be a finish.
Yeah,
I can see a few finishes on that card. That prelims for sure.
Yeah.
See quite a few.
All right, let's just jump onto this one nice and early.
All right.
Yeah, go on. Wales to New Jersey though first. Up the British tomorrow. Vindaloo. No. Mate, hope you're watching the game tomorrow.
You know,
Yeah, I'm going to be watching it somewhere, fingers crossed.
100%.
Nervy times, because if we get through, then
Yeah, France.
we play we could play France or Poland next Saturday. That means we'll have a busy weekend, Ash, because we're gonna.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Oh, at least I'll be around for the football then. That's class. Well, if we get through days, sorry.
yeah. You just got to come here at 6 a.m. That's all.
Yeah.
What time is it? What time?
It's 7 p.m. It'll be, if that's the case. So,
Of course,
Right, we'll
you
jump onto
wanted to
RDA
do
then.
some recording that day, didn't you? So
yeah, we're
Yeah.
watching
football
football.
then,
It's
that's a bit.
going to be chocha.
All right.
Well,
Let's get into it.
Go on.
yeah, jump onto RDA then, who's got a pro record of 31 wins with 14 losses, with 5 KOs and 10 submissions and 9 first-round finishes. He has a UFC record of 20 wins and 12 losses. Made his UFC debut way back in 2008. He is a former lightweight champion. He's beaten 2 former champions as well in Anthony Pettis and Robbie Lawler. And he has the most decision wins, which is 11, and second most fight time in UFC history behind the legend Frankie Edgar. But if he lasts all 3 rounds, he will overtake Frankie.
That's true. Yeah.
But
Madness.
if he lasts 1 round, he overtakes Frankie.
Okay.
Yeah, because Frankie nearly made it. He didn't. Was it 8 hours? He nearly made it 8 hours.
I don't know how. I think did it end in the first minute?
Yeah, I mean, if after it was close again, an 8 hour on the timer, but it was close. All right, fighting style. Muay Thai fighting style, southpaw fighter, 4th degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Great fundamentals on the feet as well, but his grappling is his bread and butter, let's be honest. It's been his key since against it's sort of key way of getting the job done. His key success basically against some of the toughest opponents in the division. But it's very difficult to hold someone with his grappling pedigree down. He's great at coming up, coming out on top if he gets into the sort of scrambles in those situations. But when standing, he's got menacing body kicks. You got to be aware of them. Well, not you personally, because you won't obviously have to absorb them. But the idea is that he's able to sort of throw these out of the southpaw stance as well. So it really does add to his sort of striking diversity. but his fast left-handed power shots that land straight down the pipe, he could do that with very little setup. You know.
Sure. For sure.
Yeah,
for
indeed.
Sure.
So then we jump on to Bam Bam then, Bryan Barberena, who's got a pro record of 18 wins with 8 losses, with 11 KOs and 2 submissions and 5 first-round finishes, and has a UFC record of 9 wins and 6 losses. And he made his UFC debut in 2014. He is on a 3-fight win streak, and he just knocked out the former champion in Robbie Lawler.
Yes. Ayash.
What's that?
You should remember it. It's your wedding gift to us.
All right, no one cares about that.
Ah,
Right, let's get into
that's sweet, isn't
the
it?
fighting style then of Bam Bam Barberena. Bam Bam Bam
Bam, Barberena. To be
Southpaw
fair,
fighter.
some say whoever wins on his card gets to keep the name.
All right, cool. Sorry.
So if Barberena wins, he gets the name. If he loses, then it's another toss up.
no, I don't think so.
Bam Bam or Bam Bam. Come on.
Southpaw. So I've even lost my train of thought now.
That's all right,
Bryan
it's on the
Barberena
page.
is a southpaw fighter, predominantly a flat-footed power puncher. He's got a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, though. Dangerous to stand up with. Not your fast hands, but powerful looping shots that rock opponents when they connect, of course. Lives up to the name of sort of Bam Bam, and likes to brawl with his opponents with very much a slugfest type of fighter. He
Yeah.
has an anti-wrestling approach where he'll stuff the takedowns and keep this fight on the feet. When he's pressed up against the cage, he likes to pepper his opponents with those short, rapid punches. It's something, it's significant, but it's annoying. Not always look like the most powerful of shots, I guess, but very effective at the same time.
Yeah.
They look good in the judges' scorecards, I guess. What can we expect though for Rafael dos Anjos as he makes the walk?
Rafael.
So for Rafael, I think I reckon RDA will actually be moving in and out of the pocket in this fight. Unlike Barberena's last opponent, Robbie Lawler, who will be seen return on that card next week, as we were just talking about. He stayed in the pocket the whole entire time. And I reckon
That's his style, you know? Yeah.
And look, he's a people's fighter. We love to see it.
And it
But I
worked
think
well for Bam Bam. We saw it again as well, the one fight beforehand,
Yeah.
which was the Matt Brown fight,
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, so far, it does look like Bam Bam's putting away the veterans, like the absolute long timers in this division. So, is it going to be a case here as well? It's probably going to be a big question. We're all wondering. But generally, expectation wise, I think he's going to be effective on the feet by mixing up his kicking arsenal as well, just to prevent Barberena from walking him down and jabbing his face off.
Yeah.
His speed should be an issue for Barberena, I would imagine. But Dos Anjos is very good with his level changes. And it's actually going to be interesting to see if he can take that Barberena down, looking at the size of him and, the awkwardness of it. But I think he'd actually have a significant advantage on the ground if he's able to secure it.
Yeah, I've gone for a wild card pick in this, and I actually went for Dos Anjos sub.
That's
Called it out.
the thing. You're not silly with that one. That's I think his route to victory, like obviously,
Even though
we
RDA's
all
not
saw-
subbed anyone in ages.
I know. Obviously, he's moving up a weight in this as well. But like, you're not wrong when you're saying that because like he nearly subbed Marocano. I know that was a lightweight, but we all saw that like how good Marocano is now.
Yeah.
And RDA made it look easy, and that was for 5 rounds. And that was your short notice fight, but RDA's been there and done it. But this is the thing: if you stay standing and the power of Barberena, I just don't know. But to be fair, RDA was holding his own against Faizev. So
yeah.
So,
Yeah, it wasn't.
it's just a surprising one, as I said when we started the stream. He's jumping back up to welterweight, but I don't know. Is it going to be a mistake? We're going to see.
Would you expect, JK?
For Barberena, I think he's he's coming off of back-to-back wins against veterans, like we said, and he took out the former champion, welterweight champion, and now he's fighting former lightweight champion. It's going to be his punching power and volume that will get him the same result, potentially. He's going to find himself stepping into range when RDA opts to throw the body kick. This will help, land his strike, his power strikes, and kind of knock Dos Anjos off balance. I think he needs to use his physicality in this fight to kind of rough RDA up in the clinch exchanges.
If he can turn it into a brawl, that'd be
basically just turn it into a
Yeah,
brawl,
100%.
really,
That's
for
exactly what he needs to
Barberena,
do.
and they're the ways in which he can do it.
RDA's wise for that, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he's good in the clinch himself.
I think he's just got a lot of he's got a lot of experience in the game.
I mean, he
to get suckered into like childish games like that.
Yeah,
Surely.
RDA's got a good tie plum on him, to be fair. Which he uses, but again, against someone who's probably a bit taller and Bryan Barberena, it's gonna be a lot difficult. Muscle someone like that. Some chap saying Wales, New Jersey says your boy Chris Curtis versus Buckley gonna be a good one, mate.
Wow.
Yeah, a bit nervous for that one because Buckley looks great as of recent, even though he lost to him. Great scrap, I think, against Chris Curtis. Angus says, let's go Senegal. Wales says, why do the Welsh hate the English so much? And Angus has retracted a comment. But he said, because watch what the ATF boys say in response to my last message. I mean, it's just the rivalry, really. I think
just because we're better than you, mate.
I know this is a bit of a dynamic, right? So if you're looking at the in Scotland, Scottish people tend to like to see the British lose, I think.
Yeah.
But if the Scottish were in the World Cup, I reckon everyone from England would be rallying behind them.
It's because the Brits are just a bit more. We're just a bit more cocky in what we say and we do, I guess.
Yeah,
that's where it comes from.
I don't know. I'd be rooting for you if you was if you were. I
mean, like,
I'd be doing that.
like for example,
I would be rooting for you if you were good.
I'm just saying, like, our tennis player, right? Oh, this is all going on.
Yeah, mate.
Our tennis player is Scottish.
What, Andy Murray?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
That guy, yeah.
And it's like, we get behind him because we don't have a good British counterpart.
Yeah,
but for Scotland, it's just like, I mean, we don't have it. We're not in the game ourselves. We wouldn't get behind England. I say that, well, Scottish are British, but England, if you know what I mean.
Well, it's gonna be hard for RDA to get him down just because of how big he is. But if he gets him down, I think he'll stay down.
Yeah. So far, he's gonna be. What does he do? Cheese grinder.
He's
shit.
He's trying to get his arms free, and there he is. He's down.
He's down.
Oh, I thought he was tapping.
The side of his head.
I'll take that sub.
I was like, JK's like, JK's loving it.
I'll take that sub.
I felt tap. That's the thing. Like, you're not wrong in putting a sub because he's known for it, and the pressure that he's going to put on him now. I don't think it's early, so he could put. Bam Bam probably has the cardio to get back up. But if he does this,
look at this.
Here we go.
Look at this.
Head arm choke.
Head arm
choke. Step out.
That fence is getting away.
What did you guys pick?
Oh, sugar.
Let me know. Trying to answer the phone. I think I went for RDA. I believe in RDA. He's still in there. He's still in there.
RDA might gas his arms out.
Oh, hold on. Get his toes out the fence because that is definitely preventing this sub from taking place. His toes in the fence. That's not allowed.
I think he can just hold him here now, not squeeze.
Yeah.
He's let go. He knows.
He's let go of it.
Yeah.
He's just burn his arms out. He needs to try and find.
Yeah, very smart, very wise from RDA.
Yeah.
So I went RDA sub. What else did anyone go for?
I said decision for RDA.
I think I said third round TKO from RDA, but what I think, but my thinking there was
this
TKO.
Bam Bam's got his nails painted just like your boy Izzy. He's definitely lost. Fucking hell.
I said TKO. He's not embarrassed. He has no shame.
Softening him up.
Yeah, he is
softening him up. RDA. He's going to step over now.
Yeah,
potentially. He's going to try it again. See, for me,
I don't think he needs to squeeze. I think he just needs to lean on him.
Yeah.
Lean forward on him.
I thought the situation would look something like this: maybe flatten him out and then just TKO for punches on the ground. But
Bam Bam's doing well here. Why do I keep saying Bam Bam? Sorry, Barberena is doing well here.
Got back to half.
It don't feel right calling him Bam Bam.
Yeah, we just had that.
Don't feel right.
No. You're just a pound lound to Tuivasa.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You're a wish tied to Tuivasa, mate. You're not the right Bam Bam, mate. Right?
She's landing nice though.
Oh, good shots.
Is doing very well. This
is
the fight he needs to have.
Ping the arm back now. Oh, you just step over to Mount.
Look how
steps over. That was naughty.
The RDA is though.
I know.
Bam Bam slapping him in the face. Get off.
They just tapping him, saying, "Hey, excuse me, if you just move your leg." You know what I mean?
Oh, I think you should just.
He's trying to get it back.
What
Here we
did
go.
you put
Flatten
first
him
round or
out.
second?
Flatten him out.
I think I put
nearly.
second,
No.
though.
This could be a
This is the thing. So Sai's going to get 7 points for a TKO, or you're going to get 7 points for the.
If I could have,
but second
even if I got 15 points, I've had a shocking enough card.
I mean, we got no points at the moment, but
yeah,
Yeah, because they're not updated yet, are they?
I've had a shocking enough card. Look, I feel like his want is submitting. Look, RDA is looking for submission.
yeah.
That was actually well crafted there. Obviously, Mark Goddard come in to take the arm off, and Barberena was like, "Bosh, I'm going to get back to my feet." But RDA was wise to that. Oh, he's getting back to your seat now.
Yeah, trying to stand on up.
So you exert your energy. You exert that energy, getting back to your feet. Knees to the middle.
Here we go. Look, he's trying to get his hips higher. So with RDA, with his hips being higher, it means that he's going to have more control when it comes to whether it stands up or not. And that's his goal.
That's
there.
it. Look at that. You see that heel to his base leg.
I just love like the development that RDA put in with it with his wrestling when he came in and beat.
I was going to say he's been at this for a while.
In the day, like
Yeah,
it was just mad. It was like, oh wow,
and that was the kind of blueprint to beat Anthony Pettis all them years back. And obviously, like Anthony Pettis struggled against grapplers so much.
What do you reckon?
After that fight,
10-8? 10-8?
No,
10-8.
I don't think
Well,
so.
what did Barberena throw? Other than probably a strop at the end of it.
lot of control from RDA.
Do you know what I mean?
A lot of advanced.
I love that side.
Positions.
What did he throw? A strop?
Pretty much just threw a tantrum.
That's quality.
Nothing else. Look, he's having a long, hard think about his life decisions now, and his story. He needs to do something different here in a second. Very different. And he's got a big problem to try and solve now. How do you keep him off here?
RDA's second round sub is coming up, guys.
Oh, don't stop it.
You say first round? Second. You do.
Yeah. Oh, God, I can't wait for this. It'll be
Get ready with the timer.
Pavlovich finish that I managed to get secure, and this one.
I'm not really bothered. The points ain't adding up, so
Don't count.
yeah, it don't count, mate. Your locks don't
You
count.
know this year only counts if I win, right? The picks this year.
Yeah.
Like last year, if I don't get 2 in a row.
Have you got any on the main card right so far? Si?
Probably not. I don't think I have. I'm actually.
No, you put timer.
Schnell.
You put
No. Wait, did I go match Schnell? No.
You went Nicolau, didn't you?
Nicolau.
No, you went. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You went Nicolau.
And then there's like.
Oh!
Ooh,
Good shots from Barberena there.
Whoosh.
But imagine if Barberena gets RDA down. RDA's definitely not getting back up.
Nah.
He's got a lump on top of him. Yeah. I'd hope that RDA pulls a sub off from the bottom. Oh, come on, RDA.
This is good from Bryan,
it's
though.
good pressure at the moment. You know,
We're on him.
finally using his size.
Oh, I
to
think
his
if he outside trip.
advantage.
No. Oh, shoulder shrugs.
Okay. Oh, now RDA switching it up.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Let go, and then
this is
it
like,
gets him
now I'm
down.
gonna get you down. Oof.
He's gonna grab the heel. Oh,
Wrist.
nice.
Decent.
Go on, RDA. Get it down.
You decided to grapple, mate, so I'll show you.
Yeah.
Turn him the other way. There you go. There's the trip.
This is how it's done.
Oh,
Get
he's
off the
gone.
fence,
He's gone.
mate. Get off the fence.
Sit down. He's got his knee back.
You got
Knees on the
RDA
mat. There we
taking
go.
his
It's better.
time to
Still got a high hip.
News. He's tapping. He's tapping.
Nice. Blade.
He's tapping. He's tapping.
Good pressure from RDA. Ooh.
Mark Goddard adjusting that mic.
Whoosh.
Yes, Mark.
This is in deep now. This is
It
in
is,
deep.
yeah,
He's
he's
going for a
tying up
ride.
his
Oh no, he
legs.
just gave it up. Just laid down.
Yeah, he's got to take that.
There you go.
post away.
First fight. See, look at that bottom right. He's beating Frankie's
Oh,
record.
he has, yeah.
Bottom
there you
right.
go. First
8
UFC
hours of
fight,
the octagon
8
time.
hours,
Yeah, he's done it.
Oof.
Wow, 8 hours of fight time.
Very nearly Frankie's.
That's crazy, man.
Wow.
Yeah, that could have been Frankie's. Oh, great
There you
takedown.
go. And that's right where he wanted.
That could have been Frankie's one.
Just shy.
This is going to discourage someone like Barberena, though, because obviously he likes to stand and bang, and being taken down over and over and over again, it's going to discourage him.
Yeah, it's not going to be great. Come on. Kimura now. I think it looks like RDA is looking to secure...
Exploding
out. Body here.
Explosion from Barberena.
It's decent
Get back
explosion.
to full guard.
Full control from
and now
RDA, though.
and now he's choking him, so.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing that move.
Simpson.
The Bart Simpson. There we go.
Let's half guard now for RDA.
Look at RDA. He never sits still, does he?
No, it's constantly on.
Always looking
relentless.
to advance.
Guy's relentless, man. Wins at lightweight, wins at welterweight.
No,
He's a
amazing.
professional.
Really
He's a
good.
professional.
The only thing missing on his resume is to winning 3 different weight classes like Frankie, and then you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, here we
All
go.
of the credit.
Oh, both hooks are
He's
in.
riding him.
Let's take the back
What
now.
other way
Oh
we
man,
checking
there we
it?
go.
Here
Second
it
round
goes.
sub.
Oh, no.
Jordan
Oh.
called it.
Somebody suck me. Somebody suck
Yeah, he's
me.
gonna tap.
He's going to tap in a bit.
Yeah, he has to.
I was just waiting for it.
He has to.
Oh,
no, he's
yeah,
he's
he's
on his
squeezing.
back.
Like, I don't know what
Dear
here.
life.
He's got a tap.
Yeah,
He's got a
yeah.
tap.
Is.
There it is.
Somebody
Second round
suck
submission.
me. Second round submission for RDA.
Insane.
And your boy's right with his locks.
Yo,
Brother.
man.
No, that's what I mean. I was gonna go sub, but I'm joking.
Now I thought it'd be like a TKO scenario of like flatten him out on the
I
mat
thought it'd be
and use his hands, but you can see his preference was
Barberena
sub.
he's tough,
Yeah,
and I
he's
just thought he'd hang in there, and I just thought he'd get a decision. What do we expect from RDA now? Like, obviously, he was ranked in the
knows,
lightweight
mate?
division.
Who knows?
He was
Great
actually on a
threat.
tear, and obviously could have potentially fought for the belt again if he would have beaten Fizev.
Could
But
have, yeah. Usually wait for the official decision, but shall we get into that?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the last submission that he got was against Kevin Lee, RDA,
oh, wow,
which was back in 2019. So, you know, that was an arm triangle. Subby. We love a good sub.
Yeah, we do.
Love a good sub, mate. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell when he's taking a fight
yeah, I
like this.
really, you're 100% right. I was about to say it's a funny one, him taking this fight. So we're gonna have to see what he says first, because what can we say? What's next for him? We don't know what weight class he's going to fight at next. Like you said, I'm surprised he moved
Is
to
he
welterweight
still-
for this
Is
fight.
he still ranked at lightweight?
I don't know.
Just on
That's
this.
the point.
I'm just gonna have a look now, because otherwise, if he isn't, then I wouldn't be surprised if the UFC put him in at the rankings and shovel Daniel Rodriguez out.
Maybe
You know,
he could even fight D-Rod next.
yeah, he's in at 7th, so
That's what I mean. That's why I was well surprised.
you know, I don't know, man. I'd like to see him take another fight at lightweight, but if he's done making the cut, then you know, put him in at the bottom of the welterweight rankings, or have him fight Daniel Rodriguez next, because he's got a winner against Neil Magny.
Yeah, but he's 7 in lightweight, right? He can probably come in at a top 10 here. Vicente Luque would be a good fight for him, I think. I would like to see that. I mean, the guy's got like 8 hours octagon fight time,
Luque
and he's got a hell of a legacy.
Luque
I don't think
versus
it's respectful
RDA
to give
is
him
a good
15.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight to be. But obviously, I think Belal Muhammad sort of gave the blueprint to beat Luque, and I think RDA would beat him, but just purely on taking him down.
Yeah, stylistically, maybe not a great one for Luque, but both great names.
Yeah.
And I think that would be a good pull to go look at.
I just
that
want to
factor
see
as
what
well.
he has to say. See if, because obviously, surely Daniel Cormier is going to ask him, "Do you want to stay at welterweight, or do you want to go
Yeah,
it down?
that's a good shout.
Why did you like? Obviously, no disrespect to Bryan Barberena, but ask him what. Well, he's not going to ask him why he took the fight, but I would love to know why he took this fight. You know what I mean,
yeah.
obviously, he's a former
I imagine he
champion,
wanted to test himself.
ranked in the lightweight division, and he's moving up to welterweight. Surely he would have fought a ranked guy at welterweight.
Barberena's be
someone that's not
a
ranked.
former champion before as well, though.
True.
You know, and he's been fighting.
No, but he's not ranked though.
No, but Barberena has been fighting guys who are, you know, they're what? They're like,
Well, people just outside the rankings, or you know,
yeah, but
veterans,
they've been
like,
named. So Robbie Lawler, Matt Brown, like
Neither are ranked.
no, but they have been in the rankings before. And, you know,
Well, Robbie Lawler
RDA
was,
technically
yeah.
is not ranked in this division either.
No, but RDA has wins over, you know, like I said earlier, Neil Magny, for example, you know, at welterweight.
Yeah,
So there you go, thanking Jesus
Yes.
Christ. So
Yes, my guy.
Ash is, Sai's now a massive RDA fan. And in
Why
fact,
shouldn't
he's
I
going
be?
to buy his fight kit next week. So yeah, there you go.
Tell you what, mate, the guy knows the truth. Just preach.
Wales New Jersey, a proper veteran is RDA, and for sure.
Let's go back to the other scene, shall we?
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what he has to say.
Yeah, me too. Let's quote some Bible verses. Let's go.
Maybe he just wanted to fight in Orlando, to be fair.
Yeah.
Who knows? But let me see on his resume. Oh.
Yeah, he's got. I knew he was going to do that. McGregor.
He's called out Conor.
Conor
That's
McGregor.
probably why he's taking a fight at welterweight. Yeah, your foot's up alone.
Yeah,
That's why I went welterweight then.
Yeah.
Look, why not?
It's
Crazy to think.
bulking up
Obviously,
for that
he
Conor fight.
what he just said as well is crazy. Saying that like Usman and Ngannou were fighting on prelims when he first started. Now, obviously, RDA is still fighting in main cards and stuff. I know, obviously, Usman and that were champions. Well, fastest is still, but crazy. The guy's like legit, man. Like his skill set is still legit.
But here's the problem, though. It's like if you do Conor RDA, then it's
because of the bad blood, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because he was meant to fight for the belt.
Yeah, you've got that story there, right? But if you're the UFC,
Andre.
can you do? Conor's only going to headline pay-per-views. Can you
They're
do?
both sat in the crowd, Rebus and Thingy. What's going on here then?
Huh?
Rebus and Cortez both sat in the crowd.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, they were meant to fight.
Yeah, because they were pulled. They
What-
pulled
yeah, but
Cortez due
why?
to medical reasons, but I don't know.
But why is she still sat there then?
I don't know. That was weird.
weird. Usually they wouldn't
as I was saying, like, if you're the UFC, you're going to do Conor versus RDA as a pay-per-view headliner.
You could.
Like, if you RDA and you've just fought Bryan Barberena.
You've got the
They're
you've got
drilling
the promo
takedowns
for
there.
it,
Look at
but
this.
like
They're drilling takedowns there.
Yeah, hang on,
got
we're talking about this.
Sorry.
you got the promo for it, but I don't know. Like you just said, like obviously Conor's coming off 2 losses, right, or 3?
Yeah.
2?
I mean, Conor's name's going to sell it regardless, right?
Oh yeah, of course he will. I just mean like you just said, RDA coming off a win against Bryan Barberena. Will it sell it
It's
a little bit more?
winnable
It
fight,
being
but I
that,
also
or-
think Chandler's a bit more of a selling point.
Chandler versus Conor would sell more. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely would.
100%.
I mean, it would do RDA dirty, but
And it would actually put. I mean, you could take either of them to be fair, and it would put Conor in a better position should he get a win over Chandler.
Yes.
But what?
Yes,
it's
that's the
more in
thing.
it
Yeah.
for
and
the-
that-
what
that's
division?
we-
What
yeah.
division?
well, actually, no, it'd
Will
be
that
a welterweight though. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Okay. Thought
So
so.
Conor wouldn't take the ranking of Chandler.
No. Unless he
All right.
cuts down.
Yeah, because he's got to fight a welterweight now because he's bulking up, isn't he?
Yeah, or he could cut, and he could just be at the topper end of the
do.
lightweight division. It'd be some time, but
But that's the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Like you come in, you beat Chandler. Obviously, Chandler's been so exciting while Conor's been away. So yeah,
picking up party, not. But yeah, what I was saying was, if you saw like behind the scenes, I did a bit of a promo of showing us the fighters. I'll get them up now, so they're at the bottom of the screen. But you know, Wonderboy Thompson was drilling takedowns. I think we talked a bit
He's not going to be taken
earlier with
Kevin
Sadiq
Holland.
Yusuf, and he was saying he doesn't think it's going to hit the mat as well.
Nah.
I mean,
I don't think it will either. But I've got like you never know. Like you know what Kevin Holland like. He's always going to talk. Imagine him taking Wonderboy down, saying, "I got wrestling now. I got wrestling now. Look."
Yeah. Yeah, I can't see it personally. Wells to New Jersey says, shout out to JK with the Venom gear. Looking good, bro. No homo. Cheers, my brother. I've got a bit of a collection going on at the moment. I think next week, if you tune in for the pay-per-view, I'll be rocking the gold jacket.
the full
gold kit, mate.
full Monty.
So,
All kit wanker.
yeah, I've got a from now on. That's all I wear is just Venom gear. Yeah, the gold jacket
Venom
I got on
completed
an
it, mate.
absolute steal. Which, you know, if you was on the in the Discord, I did post it. It was
Links
the
in
gold
description
one was
below.
£18 over here. They
It was somehow you got it
somehow
real good.
there was some glitch. They put the wrong price in for it, and I got it for 18 quid, mate. Banging.
I think it was like
offer.
on the picture, it said it was like what 60 odd, but when you click into the picture, all of a sudden the price has changed at the checkout.
It should have been 60 quid, but it was. They put it down. It was down for 50%, which was like, you know, so it should have been 60, but nada.
Seeing that up.
Man, this one is obviously.
Did we get in?
I'm a Wonderboy fan. I'm a bit nervous for it, as always, because Wonderboy's just gone on a bit of a decline.
What's Holland saying about retiring? Because he was talking about.
No, he was just chatting.
Yeah,
about
the only reason he's talking.
Get a
is
reaction.
No,
He did get dirty in the last
because
one.
obviously it was like because obviously he was probably. He probably didn't get no more money for fighting Chimaev. I don't know. I don't know.
He would have had to. He would have had to. I'd have gone mad.
But this is the thing. Like, obviously, I'm not saying he was forced, but like he was dealt a bad hand in fighting Chimaev.
And I think at that sort of last minute, it must have been like verbal contracts, and then all of a sudden, what might have happened potentially. Sorry, I interrupted you. Yeah, you carry on.
That's right. I've lost my train of thought.
My bad. I was literally just saying, like, in terms of the mine as well. But in terms of like the payment, if it was a verbal contract like that last minute, I think he was just trying to make sure that they followed up and said what they were going to say. It might have like just said, look, I need an extra like 50 grand on this, and they
I
upped
think
10
it's
grand. He's like, no, where's my 50? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's to do with favors. He's on about like there's fighters out there that fight for get like 6, 7 fight, 8 fight, sometimes 9 fight win streak, and don't get like a title fight or don't get like an interim belt or title fight. And then there's fighters that come in and just like obviously look at Alex Pereira for one. Obviously another one. Look at Yuri Pishaka. Look, I'm not saying they gave them favors. Obviously they've done their job and obviously won fights, but there's certain others that just you know what I mean. Look, Conor McGregor for one, he could probably talk his way back into the belt.
Yeah,
of course.
He could do. Yeah, right. And I think you're right because he did say the words company man. He's been a company man. And I feel like if you're a company man, then you just sort of you blend in.
Like he's going to have that on the UFC for ages now. Like the fact that
but that's what I mean.
He kept
so many times on one year.
Chimaev on the card because that card would have been not as solid. It was a pay-per-view. You know, they had no choice. It was going to be clearly. I think everyone else had rejected the offer. You think, the people that were there. Yeah, D-Rod was the only other guy at welterweight that had not fought Chimaev.
Again, that's not really. And obviously, I think they obviously went to Kevin Holland because there was obviously the backlash backstage and things, and they probably said to Holland like, listen, this fight obviously makes more sense and whatnot. But he could have turned it down. Yeah, he could. But I reckon they kind of forced his hand a little bit in that fight. I reckon
a little bit.
But this,
also
this is why
the way that fight
he's now headlining a fight night.
Yeah,
really.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Of course, he's come off a loss. Yeah. So.
This is crazy though. It's crazy because Kevin Holland versus Wonderboy, they've both been so nice to each other. They've been on a podcast together, like the day before.
Oh, really?
It's crazy.
Very strange, but he's
a lot of forces at work. Shall we get into it?
Yeah, let's get into this one then. Yeah, I'll jump into Kevin Holland then, who's got a pro record of 23 wins with 8 losses, with 13 KOs and 6 submissions and 11 first-round finishes, and has a UFC record of 10 wins and 5 losses, and has made his UFC debut in 2018. He was also in the Dana White Contender Series in 2018. He's never been KO'd, and he's got the tied most fights in the calendar year, which is 5. Company man.
Yeah.
Oh,
man, this guy, definitely. And he had a great streak until he didn't as well. So I think for some fighters as well, it does sometimes make sense, especially if you finish people early. It's a case of what was that thing Max Hemmelsberg said earlier?
That last fight just ended in the finish, didn't it?
Yeah.
I'm the main event away when I could have had 5 bags.
Yeah.
Every fight is ended in a finish so far.
This will go decision.
Yeah.
Christ.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
Yeah, but the cash out though, man.
Oh yeah, cash out would be good still.
Should have put £1 on it,
Damn
man.
it, you fool. You fool, bro.
Fighting style. Orthodox fighter, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, 2nd degree black belt in Kung Fu. So long, he can actually generate power in his punches. And it's that kind of sneaky power as well. The ones that you don't expect. He delivers it with such great technique. It just...
Straight shot.
It lands different. It's wild. But look, wherever you put him, standing up, lying down, he can deliver that power punch. Very confident. You can actually see it in the way that he fights. He's never really fazed by his opponent's strength. You know, I feel like sometimes people might call it a bit of a disability when you're not aware of the dangers. You know, and he's definitely someone who just walks. He'll probably walk across the highway without even looking left or right, just completely unaware of the danger. A good example of that was just taking a whole Hamzat Chimaev fight. But he does have that sort of wild style. You know, he's very surprisingly accurate at the same time, but a dynamic ability to his game and just very lethal weapons to his arsenal too, which you'll likely see that a little bit later. But yeah, he's a playful fighter, and he's like I said, just a bit wild in his fighting style.
Yeah.
Indeed. So then we jump on to Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, then, who's got a pro record of 16 wins with 6 losses, with 7 KOs and 1 submission, and has 5 first-round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 11 wins and 6 losses. Made his UFC debut back in 2012. He has lost his last 2 fights. He has beaten 2 former champions in Robert Whittaker and Johnny Hendricks, and also has never been submitted either.
No.
Yeah. I'm just going to go for a quick wee again, Christ.
But yes, fighting style for Wonderboy. He's an orthodox switch southpaw fighter and very effective out of both stances. At his best, he'll dance between both of them. It's so effortlessly as well. He's got that karate and kickboxing background with a diverse arsenal of kicks. He's got brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That brown belt has actually got a lot higher than I thought. I thought it was a lot lower than that, but that's pretty impressive. He's excellent at utilizing distance, bouncing in and out of range without getting hit. He keeps his opponents from closing the distance and by throwing the side kick to the leg or to the body. He's a bit of a point fighter, not known for his power, but his ability to evade damage and strike around your guard makes him dangerous in the judge's eyes.
Yeah, and one thing I was going to say as well, brown belt is in jiu-jitsu, but does he use it?
No, I know, but still, it's impressive the fact that this guy's got such a diverse martial arts background.
He's got the capabilities.
Karate's obviously his go-to, his one, but he's had an extensive career in kickboxing. He's forever learning as a martial artist and building.
Looking at Kevin walking out now, and do you know what? When I saw his head on earlier, I thought, it's half done. He's probably going to get it finished before fighting.
I don't like this. What
is
this, man?
He's got his hair half done. He's literally said...
He's got a half of Johnny Walker. What the...
it could be like a mohawk down the middle, but that's literally... They just braided half of his hair.
I thought Johnny Walker's hair was bad.
I hope he paid half the price. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I hope he didn't pay full price for that trim. That hair thing.
He walked into the barber and was like, look, haircut's a tenner. He's like, I've only got 5. He's like, say no more, fam. You're getting half a done. He's probably gone to a Jamaican barber as well.
Yeah. I'll take it. Yeah.
You do that. Can only do half, man. Can only do half.
That's quality, yeah. Say no more. Sit down. I got you. I'm done. Come on, man. UFC didn't give me my bonus after fighting Chimaev, so
yeah,
didn't give me no extra pay. Right. Man, crazy. Should I get some expectations on this one?
Kevin, no.
All right. Now, look, despite the reach advantage behind Kevin's insanely long arms, like I think he's gonna have a sort of fighting style which wastes no time in getting into Thompson's face.
Yeah.
He's going to crowd him up against the fence. Just to prevent him from firing those kicks. And we've seen Burns and Muhammad do the same to Thompson in the last 2 fights.
Yes.
So if he does shut down the octagon, then Thompson will use the space to flourish.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't do it, then that's when Thompson would do that. And he's got to be very cautious because Thompson is a great mover and on his feet he can almost have his will with the strike and engage at will, I guess, if you like. Should he have the free reign to roam. But look, I don't expect Holland to attempt takedowns in this fight, but it would make the most sense if he was to sort of give that a go, in my opinion. Get this fight to the ground where I think he actually sort of have the advantage. I actually think he would even have success in the clinch also. But, ultimately be unpredictable with his approach. It worked against Anthony Pettis, of course, in his past. And I do think Kevin does have the element of surprise to this game, or that sort of element of wildcardness.
It is,
if that's a word.
Which makes him dangerous, of course, against like Wonderboy, for example, like that Anthony Pettis knockout of Thompson was insane. It was devastating. The fact he just fired himself off of the cage, to put Wonderboy. And that's the only time that Wonderboy's been put away,
Yeah,
madness. But as for Wonderboy, who's making the walk, my boy, I think it's pretty simple. Be a difficult target for Holland to touch, move backwards off at an angle and try to get Holland to walk into his high kick. He needs to use his turning side kick to create space and circle away whenever his back gets too close to the cage. I'm hoping to see Wonderboy have a bit more fun in there this time around. He knows the wrestling threat won't be there with Holland, So I think we can expect a better kickboxing display from the 39-year-old.
Yeah.
Soon to
He's
turn
39 now.
40, yeah,
Wow.
soon to turn 40. I think he's a February birthday as well.
Wonder Boy's your boy. I think I'm riding with Holland. I think he's been my boy.
I can see a Holland knockout. I can see a knockout.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if
Out of
it's
surprise.
gonna.
You nervous, JK?
I'm nervous. Out of surprise, yeah, I can see a Holland. It'll be a Holland finish or Wonder Boy's getting a decision.
Oh, Wonder Boy's
But
Christian.
I would, yeah, he is. He's,
I should go with him.
oh, look.
Yeah. Just realised.
Yeah, who's a bit more devilish? Well, obviously Kevin Holland. So
He's wild. He is. Yeah. Wild guy. Actually, do you know what? I think I picked Wonder Boy. Yeah, I'm pretty
bloody.
sure.
Oh,
No, I
this
did.
guy.
I'm pretty sure I went with Wonder
Oh,
Boy.
you're a disgrace.
This guy.
You actually picked Wonder Boy.
I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, but I mean, I would love Kevin Holland to win.
No, actually, I think I picked Wonder Boy.
No, I'm pretty sure with.
You don't even know who you picked, mate.
No, I don't, to be honest, bro. No, this one, I did go Wonder Boy. But why did I go Wonder Boy? Largely because I think he's going to have that. When it came down to the duration, I realized this fight was 5 rounds. That's when I was at that point, I thought, okay, Wonder Boy. But up to that point, before factoring that in, I would have gone Holland.
But then here's the thing,
Yeah,
like,
did you know Holland worships God, mate?
Does he?
I
Is he
actually don't
Christian?
know if he's Christian, I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Oh, I've just realized. Look at that hair.
The way he said that was so weird as well. Like,
No, to be fair, like what Joe
know,
Rogan mentions
pagan.
this time and time again, and he says that Tyron Woodley fought the perfect game plan to fight someone like Wonder Boy, and he beat Wonder Boy twice at Wonder Boy when he was in his MMA prime, and it is be patient. It's not going to be entertaining for the fans, but there's those small windows of opportunity which you can land big, and in a fight with not much going on, that's huge.
do you see Kevin Holland being patient?
No, I
Don't think
I
it's
can
his
see
nature.
Kevin
do you?
Holland potentially being a little bit standoffish at first because
Tentative.
he's going to be a bit tentative. He's got to figure out how he's going to enter range against Wonder Boy. He's got obviously, like we mentioned before, the range to do it. He's got long arms, which could be a surprise to Wonder Boy. But
Great.
I think he is going to struggle. Smash the like on the video if you've joined us or you join us for the first time, or if you just
Holland's going to come out in a karate stance.
I love that.
let me catch on the chats real quick. So Wales, New Jersey said, "Nice one. I paid $75 for mine. Great deal, man. West New Jersey, we gotta see you in your Venom gear, man. Pop any pictures in the Discord. It'll be nice, good to see." He says Hasbulla looks like he has a fat lip. You lads been sparring him. Anderson Silva, his head. If England lose tomorrow, I think he's getting decapitated if England lose tomorrow.
Yeah, his head's getting chopped off, mate, thrown off the balcony.
To be fair, he's still got Vaseline on his lips when Sai was kissing him the other day. So it's looking a bit droopy. It's looking a bit scary, to be honest. You fellas think Holland attempts a takedown? He says, we might see it. We might see it. Like we said in the expectations, it kind of would make sense for him to do that. Philip's going with Holland 4th round TKO. Okay. Not a bad prediction. Get your predictions in the chat now. Let's hear them. Wales and Jersey says, watch out for Wonder Bread. Very awkward style. Cobra Kai. I know there's Cobra Kai fans out there. I think he did make an appearance on Cobra Kai, I think, as well.
No way.
I'm not a big fan. I haven't watched it. But yeah, I'm sure.
I watched the first episode. I watched the first episode. I couldn't get into it, and then a friend of mine was like, "Do watch it. It's proper nostalgic."
Oh, you would love it. Oh no, you would probably love that.
And then I
you'd love it.
binged about 5 episodes. A great thing is, I do like a bit of chai chi. The great thing is, it's only 20-minute an episode, so you can get through it quite quickly.
Easy.
I pretty much skipped it, like most of it. It's really cheesy.
Really?
But I was just consuming it because my friend said that it was really good, like nostalgic. And I don't know, I'm still not hooked. It's like those guilty pleasure things, you know. It's one of those guilty pleasure things. Oh, ready with a timer.
Come on,
Can't
Wonder
wait
Boy.
for the kicks, mate. I know it wasn't the most entertaining fight, but that Wonder Boy versus Rory McDonald fight had me on edge.
We're in.
Yes,
watching
because
it, yours,
obviously
Ash.
Ron McDonald was in his prime.
Oh,
yeah.
Wonder Boy looks a little thicker on the waist.
I think he's always looked like that.
No, he's
look at Holland
better
coming out
shape.
flying.
He's coming in better shape before.
Look at Holland's frame now. Holland, you can see he's
Wide.
Oh, yeah.
Very similar frame too.
Ooh,
Whoa.
there's the unpredictability.
Yeah,
Although
there he is. You just got
use
to
it
come on in.
Yeah, explode.
Why'd you come
Christ,
on
I'm
in?
scared.
Look at
Me
him
too.
fainting in those hips. He's not biting though. Wonderboy's not biting.
Ooh, good left from Wonderboy.
And he's in. This is what he wants. He does want this. He wants
He
it
found-
very
he found
close
a way in.
quarters.
What is going on here? Oh, he's talking to him.
Yeah.
How's the kids? What's going on? What's up?
Quick game of
look, we're gonna
Warzone
have
after this.
They're gonna be playing patty cake all throughout the
Yeah.
rounds, just like constantly tapping hands.
Yeah.
High five.
That leg
Every
kick.
leg kicks. I'm like, yeah, good shot, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh, Wonderboy throwing hands.
Ooh.
Straight shots. That's where you know
coming
when
again.
you when
again.
you're
Low leg kick.
anticipating the kicks of Wonderboy. That's where he comes in with the straight punches and throws people
Yeah,
off
I
guard.
love that. I love that 1-2 down the pipe.
Yeah.
He throws. Love it.
I would love this. I would love to
Sharp.
see some more creativity in the kicks. Actually, man, that's probably a high risk game.
Cool. Smeagol's going with Holland as well.
I would just love to see them throw wild things. Wow, Thompson with a heavy left straight down the
Let's
pipe.
go, Wonderboy.
I feel like Holland's never really. I mean, look, let's be honest. If Holland had that same punch on Thompson, he'll be far more compromised. The power in Holland is just there.
Also, if Holland wins, we're off to the races at welterweight with Kevin Holland. So I think
He showed some good takedown defense against
he's
someone
not
like
ranked
Shemaev.
yet,
So
yeah.
Yeah, look at him
Ooh.
playing pancakes still. So he's just.
Wonderboy's got
oh,
cut
was
already.
that a head from a headbutt?
No.
I think.
Ooh,
Oh,
side
he's
kick.
running in. That side
Run.
kick almost. Ooh, he's trying to catch him fast.
Again, that 1-2 from Wonderboy's
Oh,
money.
look
I
at
think
that.
the counter of Holland is going to be difficult.
Nah, man, that's
This is much faster paced fight than I thought. It would be,
rapid
though.
hands.
Straight
Oh,
left from Wonderboy.
Oh, that left to his money.
Holland is just
Yeah.
walking through those straight lefts of Thompson. That's his power hand too.
Yeah. Come on. Left
walking-
high kick, Wonderboy. Left high kick.
He's both walking onto him and walking through them.
Yeah.
Wonder bread.
I just heard his dad's like, oh.
This not exciting, huh? This is
Kevin Holland's throwing
exciting.
wild.
Looping left
Yeah.
from Holland.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
Wow!
Oh, shit.
Guess who's straight down the pipe?
Oh, no.
Hard shot from Holland.
Oh!
That's
Run.
not a good one. That's
I
probably the
told
most
you as well.
significant of the
Run.
fight so far.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about. If he lands the same punch that Thompson did,
I can
far more
hear his
compromising.
dad, so surely Wonderboy can hear his dad
Yeah.
saying, "Run for your life."
Circle, circle, circle.
Oh, left eye kick went over the top. But, you know, Holland is just
Wonderboy,
aggressive here.
he just loves he loves a brawl as well. Wonderboy, it's
does, he
crazy.
loves a good
Don't
fight.
don't like that. I get nervous.
A fight like this, I'll just
Like, you need to fight a range, Wonderboy. Fight
Yeah.
a range.
Oh,
Hard elbows
mate.
from Holland.
Ooh,
elbows and
elbows
all
from
of them.
hell.
I know.
Why is he throwing a kick from a
I
clinch?
know.
He smiled though, so he's still going.
Yeah.
The side kick's not really working for him. Oh, there's
It's
a red
because-
left high kick. So need more of that.
It's because Holland's so in his face, if you know what I mean. Holland's
Yeah, he's crowding it.
he's not letting him set these kicks up. So he's always like he has moments where he just charges in. There's that left again.
Yeah, it found him. It's just not a lot of power, but not the power of Holland's got. It's not the same.
obviously.
Yeah.
Holland
Holland's
is successful
being
when
a-
he
Ooh,
explodes.
hook kick from
Wow.
Oh
Holland.
shit.
But the perfect timed kick from Holland
was
to
perfect.
knock him off
Sidestep.
his-
Oh, that left hand
sidestep.
again. That left hand is landing time and time again.
We're on 1 minute left here in this first round, and so far we've seen an
Straight right from-
impressive
good 1-2 from
display
Wonderboy.
of artillery coming backwards and forwards. Kicks from Thompson and
I need to follow up with a high
explosive
kick. You need to
striking.
follow up with a high kick
Holland.
when you get Holland backing up.
If you guys are new in, please like, please subscribe, join the channel, join the fold. Never
Yes.
watch a
This
fight
is
night
it.
alone. It's a
This
place
is
to
where
be.
we're at now.
Come on, Wonderboy.
Side kicks there. Ooh, fainting it there from
Oh,
Holland.
did that hurt him?
Oh,
Oof.
I don't know. Don't think so. Kind of just
Ooh, eye poke?
clashed. Yeah, hands pushed him really.
Ooh.
Holland
yeah,
is
better circling from Wonderboy.
Thompson's doing a lot better at his range distance management here.
Yeah. Oi.
Yeah, they're smiling at each other. They're going to do some really cool karate kicks and
Still
stuff.
can't believe just how big Holland is for welterweight.
Yeah.
Man.
I wouldn't mind seeing some spectacular kicks from both parties here, just because I feel like they can play. Do you know what I mean? They can play.
Yeah.
Ooh, Holland going to the body and then.
Oh,
looking to
that was
land
a good
up top.
shot to the body there at the end.
Good
from
round, but
from-
I think my boy Wonderboy has lost that round. I think it'd be Kevin Holland. I think Holland's done enough
Stop
damage.
playing around and stop patty cake slapping him on the bum after the round. Fucking, you
Here's
know
the
what I
thing.
mean?
I went for Wonder Boy, but I'm actually wanting to see Kevin knock him out. You know,
You hear him? You hear him,
Not
JK?
saying I'm
You hear him?
wanting
It's
to,
disgusting.
but it's just like I wouldn't be too disappointed with that. It does exciting things in the division. It does. I mean, Jake said himself, we'll be off to the races if it happens. But
Yeah.
yeah,
It'll be exciting for what's next in the division, but
but yeah, I went with Wonder Boy in this one just because the thought of 5 rounds.
yeah. I favour Wonder Boy over 5, but this is a strong start from Holland, so
Yeah.
I'm a bit worried.
Here we go. So what we're going to see
It's
here
whether or not Holland
is
can keep it up for the 5.
countering those kicks. That straight left from Thompson's been money throughout. And it was that one right there. Just knocked him
Send
back
him
a bit. He thought he was countering that left, but what Kevin did this time is he brought his right in, right under it, right behind it. Ready with a timer?
Also, that hair is just too off-putting. I'm not surprised
Yeah, it's crazy.
if Wonder Boy loses, I'm not surprised because that hair is just too off-putting.
One thing you
I'd probably absorb stripes just looking at that monstrosity.
It's a strategy.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Thompson's going to be recovering all the next week, and the only thing on his mind is not going to be like how he performed. It's just going to be like, so did he just pay for half a haircut? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's what's going to keep him up at night.
If Holland wins, I'm going to be looking at what fights could he step in for in the next few weeks because a high kick from Wonder Bread.
He must have just got his hand up just in time.
Yeah, his hand's constantly there. It's like stable to his chin, which is good. But even still, those kicks, if they land flush enough on your hand, your head does absorb a lot of their impact.
Cool Smeagol says Holland by a little. Holland fighting like Wonder Bread robbed a jewelry shop, says Wales to New Jersey. And he
good
also
onslaught
reckons
from
it's
Wonder Boy.
10-9 from Holland. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, he's pretty much
That shovel.
robbed a jewelry shop. Yeah, because generally he's been out there pretty much stopping crime, isn't he? Oh,
Yeah, true.
Oh,
yeah.
good leg kick from
Problem
Wonder
is,
Boy there.
I don't think Wonder Boy would ever commit a crime.
Who needs Batman when you got Kevin Holland?
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what? He should play with that. Do you know, his walkout should be like in superhero outfits each time.
Yeah.
Although the prep point would be a bit
comes out to the
time-consuming.
retro Superman theme.
Do you know what I mean? Was it-
Ooh,
Explosions
good blitz
from Thompson this time.
Oh, nice Wonder Boy.
So not many are hitting.
Woo! Yeah,
Left high
look,
kick again.
blocked that, but he still absorbed a lot of that impact. And now Wonder Boy is taking a leaf out of Holland's book and rushing him.
He is.
This is a
I think Holland can catch him on the counters.
knee
Knee up the
knees
middle
there.
from Holland. That was a
That knee landed.
He could do, but I don't think Holland's
that was
expecting
the
it.
most significant in that
I'll
round.
stop high-fiving each other and get it on.
Yeah.
Pat a cake.
bro.
They got a lot of love for each other. I mean, this is great. This is a fantastic duel.
Joel.
Good chess match.
Fencing.
This is a great duel, I have to say.
We're playing Hugo Cards. Let's duel.
Sir
Mixing
Thompson
up the
and Sir Holland.
Mixing up the kicks is Wonder Boy.
This is what look. I want him to play. Oh, nice.
Side kick.
I want him to play with it. I want
that
some
landed.
spinning things. I want to see like the sort of kick 3 times, kick the leg, kick the body, and kick the head, like on the right foot. Just mate, they're crashing.
Yeah.
Oh, was that a headbutt?
Nah, they're crashing in with with their hands and whatnot. But I don't think it was a head.
The dueling.
It's a great duel.
This is a great duel. You got me.
It's time to.
Wonder kick. I choose you.
Brilliant. I use Wonder Kick. Wow.
Ooh.
I play Wonder Boy and I put him in defense mode.
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Kevin Holland, 10 and Wonder Boy to
Kevin
give
Holland's
that
definitely in
back to
attack
Willie.
mode right now.
Say
Yeah,
again?
he is.
Yeah.
Kevin Holland's in
He's looking
attack
to
mode
set up
right
a
now.
trap card. Ooh, take down.
Interesting.
Oh.
He's standing.
I think that was back-to-back.
he
Okay,
should
so he
have.
didn't want it.
Although he could have. I think.
Look at the
out of
crowd cheering
respect.
on that.
I genuinely think that's out of respect.
think-
He wants a good fight.
Yeah.
I think that
But he could have.
Holland's confident in his ability on the
They're
feet,
talking,
which
it's
is
funny.
funny. Which is, bizarre.
Ooh.
Hook kick.
See, this is what I want to see. I want to see some fancy stuff because it's like when you watch fighting, you sort of fall down to the basics. Like Sadiq said earlier, like you think, oh, I want to do some spinning stuff. I want to bring out this weapon. I want to bring out this weapon. But when you're actually in the moment, A lot of it's like instinct. You start throwing what's sort of needed, and you don't really get all that sort of fancy creativity. But if you're playful and you're playing, you do spinning stuff, and these guys are both having fun in here. I'd love to see more creative striking just for our fan entertainment.
One thing that I heard in the week was the fact that Wonderboy's style is not really much longevity in it in MMA because he's so springy on on his legs. That it's very key to his movement.
Whoa, bro! Sorry, I just got to jump in on this because that's power from Holland's push Thompson all the way back to the fence. Oh wow, it's just backs and forward. It's just backs and forward. Both of them landing so well, and they're going back to Paddy Cakes at center octagon. Whiskers. Oh
wow!
Wonderboy's got him.
Wow, I think both.
I'm not seeing much power in Wonderboy's strikes.
Holland countered really well there.
Holland's willing to kind of absorb the onslaught, just to try and land a counter.
This is so good.
Who takes this round?
I think this could very easily be my fight of the night. I mean, they're only second round in.
Oh, okay.
And we've seen finishes up until. Even
I honestly don't know.
Wow.
I don't know who took that round, but my guess would be Holland.
We got a takedown in there as well from Holland.
Well, I think that was just
he
like
did nothing with it.
Yeah.
Although, if he had stayed on it,
aggression you had for Wonderboy in that fight, but in that round, but I didn't really see too many strikes that landed in those flurries.
I think any fighting promotion will be happy.
This is the first time I've actually seen Holland breathing heavy. It's the first time I've seen him breathing heavy.
It takes a lot out of you.
Colin Cool Smeagol reckons it's 19-19. That round was close from Wales to New Jersey. Yeah, it's hard to pinpoint. But yeah, I mean...
I love it when Wonderboy charges forward like that.
Yeah, I know.
It worries me, though.
It's not really in his nature, is it? And it's just great to see it.
It worries me.
Oof.
Help.
Oh, we've got to be surely in the next round by now. What is it? Round 3?
Round 3, yeah.
Come on. I can hear the whistle.
Come on. If you're just joining us, hit the like button on the video. Welcome in to your UFC watch along. We're into the third round now of Thompson versus Holland. It could be 1-1. I personally give it 2-0.
Holland is the favourite in this.
We'll see what this round has to bring. Whether Wonderboy can do anything significant enough.
Great kick.
Oh, my stream's lagging.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, my stream's lagging.
I'm gonna be ahead of you. I'm gonna be miles ahead of you.
Oh, I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah.
I've refreshed it and it's frozen.
Oh.
I'll just react with you when I'm not watching anything.
They're just exchanging leg kicks at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, that's the creative kick I'm talking about. Nice. Throws up right kick, chucks a left one as well, like almost switched in the air.
Master right one and then switches with the left. Yeah.
That was beautiful. But that's the sort of playful stuff I want to see more of, just because you can, and you don't have to worry about a takedown. So if there's any opponent to do it against, this is your chance.
I reckon it's in the contract of this fight, no takedown.
Yeah. You know what I mean? although for some reason Thompson was drilling it before coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he might take Holland down later in the round. I don't know. Just lay on him.
Oh, good left again.
Oh, he kind of fell on him.
He's going to stand up.
Yeah, most likely. He might get some success and then stand it up.
Oh, yeah. I think
he
Holland
let him up then. He could have landed some elbows.
He
could have landed some elbows and finished him there. You've got to give us a Holland. He could have.
Yeah, he could have.
Landed some devastating elbows then because it was there for the elbows.
He could have. I wonder if this fight gets to the 5th round and he starts regretting it. And he regrets doing it.
I don't think he'll regret it.
I don't know.
As in, like, he gets to the 5th round, he just doesn't have it in the tank. He's just thinking of all the times he did have Thompson down, and he could have probably got the fight done. He would regret letting him up. Could do.
Ooh. It's a knockdown.
Yeah, is it? No. Interesting, that.
I felt a tap.
Yeah.
Definitely just knocked him off balance.
Oof.
All I can hear is his dad.
What's that?
Ray Thompson.
What's that?
No, I was looking at that. Is that like part of a sponsor?
Yeah, it was. Well, it must have been. Yeah, top left screen.
Oof, good right from Holland.
Just missed by the whiskers, but yeah, decent. Certainly got that control, switching the stance as well, which is always quite good. But the moment he switches into that stance, Thompson is right there with those side kicks.
Ooh. Maybe Thompson could be taking round 3.
Oh, good left.
Unless Holland rattles his bell.
Certainly getting into
rings
a
his
groove.
bell. Near the fence now. Circle out, Wonderboy. Lovely.
At first, I thought, I don't want to see these two guys fight, because I don't want one of them to lose. But right now, sitting here, this is a win-win for me. I picked Thompson, and I don't even mind seeing Holland win. This is a great fight.
Whoosh. Oh, elbows from.
Whoa.
Yeah. Be dangerous in the clinch here.
Yeah, they're both got each other's numbers in the clinch.
50-50.
Have a little rest.
That's it. Knees to the body.
Oh, well executed on the exit there from Wonderboy. Oh, and it eats 1-2.
Wow.
And the volume that Wonderboy's throwing is crazy.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh,
The countering
good
on that is
one, too,
good.
again.
This could be a round to Thompson for what it's worth and how it's going so far.
As Holland's slowing down.
He is.
Oh, good shots against the cage from Wonderboy.
Looking to get it out of there.
Elbows.
I just don't think Wonderboy's got it in him to get a finish, though.
I feel like
is why I
Holland's
went decision.
considering to take him down. Whether he will, I don't know.
Yeah. I doubt it.
Go on, Steven.
Separate.
Here's the
and
clinch.
That's it. Kick
And he's
coming.
done nothing in it.
Oh,
I was waiting for that kick.
Waiting for those elbows.
Holland's breathing heavy.
He is.
Do you reckon the...
Oh.
Oh, the knee for the taking there. Oh, man. Look at these numbers. Ross.
Oof, Jesus Christ.
2020 at the moment.
Man, Holland looked good in the
Ooh,
first.
Holland's coming back,
Wonderboy. Holland swinging for the bleachers,
Yeah.
missing. Oh.
Man.
What,
It's cost him a lot.
In terms of...
Oh!
No way. They're
What are they talking
laughing
about?
at each other.
Let's have a little rest, lads.
Yeah.
Go, we're fighting.
Man.
Although I reckon I might look into this
amount of
fight quite
aggression in
closely
this.
with all that suspicion
Oh.
on fixed fights going on. When two friends
all
are
this
looking
betting,
into
all
this
this
one
betting
closely.
going on, and these two have put the house on it to go 5 rounds.
The way they're fighting is like, I'll let you up. And he literally just whispered in his ear, take it easy on me, I'm nearly done.
Yeah.
Whiskers away, spinning wall kick.
Yeah.
Both put a bag in.
Yeah. Oh, good 1-2 again from Wonderboy. Definitely taking this round.
Yeah.
I
Either
think
2-1
Kevin
or
needs this. Kevin.
It could be 2-1 Wonderboy or 2-1 Holland.
Yes. I need a wee, but I don't think I'm going to come back in time.
Just piss yourself, mate. It's all right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
you know, he's just
I
fucking.
think when it comes to watching UFC events, I think it's just fine to piss yourself in your seat, isn't it? Especially at this time of the morning.
To take one for the team.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, I don't know why you're laughing, Ash. You're going to be sitting in a puddle of piss next week. You know. But then again, I know you'll leave a poo for Si in his bog next week.
Yeah.
I hope you clean it up.
Will do, mate.
Wait, you don't even clean yourself up.
Oh, that actually landed as well.
It did land.
And then they hug and say, "Oh, can I have a rest, please?" I'll put a bag on.
I'm telling you, they're looking into this. They're looking into this.
Did you put a bag on too? Did you in the clean
Suspicious betting activity.
What did you bet? What did you bet?
It is super suspicious.
500
The
for a
betting
whole main
activity.
card finish.
Look at
Wonderboy's not even breathing heavy, and he's thrown so many strikes as well.
Yeah, don't know. Holland
Kevin,
looks like he could be coming into this round looking quite fresh, actually. Might have taken that round off.
potentially.
Could have.
Yeah. He's
Like you said,
confident that he's
Wonderboy's
the
not
first
got
round.
that cracked one punch knockout power.
Yeah.
No.
It could have
So-
took that round off.
Wellston, New Jersey reckons it's 2-1 Wonderboy.
Oh,
Wow, it
missed
did
that.
land, didn't it?
oh,
missed
that
that.
It was
landed.
that kick
What was
again.
it?
That landed.
Is that,
Wonderboy landed
is that
kick.
backward? Yeah, backward.
Axe kick.
Sort of roundhouse or semi-roundhouse
Crane
kick.
Yeah.
Crane one, yeah.
Yeah, so Cool Smeagol also reckons it's 2-1 Wonderboy.
It was more of a slap off the. It didn't sort of connect on the heel of it, but
This is where Holland turns into Khabib now.
yeah.
He's like, you know what? I've been nice now.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
yeah.
And now I'm going to wrestle to win rounds. Oh.
What?
down
That was a
on
bit of a quick break.
Leota.
They basically was like, you got me good. Let's hug.
What's wrong? Oh, headbutt?
Maybe. No.
What?
No? All
No,
right,
just giving a job of time to get into it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Holland's chasing though.
Gosh.
Holland's going after it in this round. Told you that last round might have just taken it off. Oh.
I really want to. I want to mic these boys
Wonderboy
up.
shouting something.
No, they're talking.
Oh,
Gosh.
nicely done, Wonder.
He's like, I'm
boy.
coming for you now, or maybe I'm gonna finish it.
Oosh.
You might have said, like, I love you, bro, but I'm gonna have to finish you. I really want to find out what they're saying.
Oh,
that's a
body kick.
nice body kick. Oh, he shot him.
Oh.
Now you
Who's a wrestler
know.
now? Who's a wrestler
Desperate
now?
takedown.
Yeah.
Oh, that body shot got him good. You can see it.
Yeah,
You can see
yeah.
it.
And again.
Once
Oh, yes,
again.
Wonder Boy.
Oh, you're a wrestler now, are you?
Shoots in on him.
Oh, he's yeah. Division.
You're breaking
one,
the contract,
Yeah,
here,
do
mate.
you know
You're
what I
breaking
mean?
the contract.
Division
I told-
one. Holland's coming out
I
now.
was kind of thinking it. You know, he's going to get later in the round and he's going to regret allowing him in the fight so many times.
Oh,
Anyway,
good shot. That's it. Wonder Boy to the body. To the body. To the body. Finish him.
Go on.
What?
You see it?
Oh, what? TKO?
TKO, yeah.
No way.
He's done.
Dan Merguez, it's time.
And now he just said time.
Oh,
Now he just said time.
It's a shot to the groin.
He just finished it. What?
What? Not the finish we wanted.
Oh, you
So
got
it's the
to be.
finish.
You've got to be more clear with this.
Is it time for
And
a
now he's
groin
saying he
shot?
saw a groin strike. Well, why did you end the fight then? You just ended the fight.
No, he did, didn't he?
He waved it off.
No, he didn't do that, did he?
He did.
yeah,
Watch
he
it.
did.
Watch it. Watch it. Are you going to show you the replay?
Oh.
Watch.
That's a cup shot. It's Dan Merguez. What is Dan Merguez doing, bro?
Look.
Oh, no. Oh, he's touched his cup.
Yeah,
he's
touching
saying
his cup.
groin.
It's
Yeah,
a
but
groin
look
strike.
what Dan does though. Look.
He's giving him 5 minutes.
Stop when he gonna.
Yeah, it's a
Okay. Then he threw a
it's a cup shot.
Oh, okay. I thought it was done.
He didn't stand in front of him and do that.
He did that.
He did that.
He goes. He spoke to him, and then the next thing he did was this.
I think one arm
Was
is
straight after.
one arm is to break the sequence and step in for the time.
All right,
Because
time
I
is
did
off.
see him do that. He did see him do that for a brief period.
Yeah, that was after though. That was
Yeah.
after. We'll have to wind it back and
Right,
watch.
so we're
Gonna
in,
get
we're in it.
3 minutes. Going back
Sorry.
into this, and I'll get a 2:30 timer in.
Well, Holland's definitely going to take this round, I reckon, now because he's had a breather.
I don't
I
know.
reckon.
He was
I mean,
tired.
it's good to get to
and
see
he got
more.
away with that.
It's good we
Yeah.
get to see.
Yeah,
more.
he got away with that. Got away with
Yeah,
that.
basically
now.
had the house
Annoyed.
on decision, didn't they?
Oh,
Bumbles
Double
him.
roundhouse kick.
This is Wonder Boy's round again.
Holy moly!
The shots to the body, the kicks that he's.
Could be 2-2. All to play for in the fifth, but
Oh,
Good
straight
left from Wonder Boy.
Oh, an
Oh.
elbow. But then
Wow.
Holland returns. Woohoo! Kenny Bacon reckons it's 2-1
Gonna
as
spin.
well.
got those spinning kicks on clock. Oh, he ate that one fully. I think this
Oh,
is
and again.
this is dangerous.
Holland's like a zombie.
Holland's
in
got
there.
a chin, man.
Coming
does.
forward like a madman. I'm not coming forward, but you know what I mean. He's holding in there. Oof.
He's just literally like standing there like a zombie, like letting Wonder Boy kick him. Oh,
Bro. Man, he's just making.
look at the
he's
strikes,
making-
82 to 46.
He's allowing Wonder Boy to look good. He really is. Should have ended it at that groin strike.
Holland is tired as well, some jersey. Yeah.
Oh, good leg kick. Nice. He's picking what he could do now. Wonder Boy's in his element. Is he going to spin?
Yep.
Is he going to kick?
What's it going to be? Or is it going to be straight?
Good
Punches down
leg
the middle.
kicks.
Yep.
Just having his pick
Good
of
spin.
stance. Oh,
Side kick to the body again.
look.
This is the round. I think he's got to finish it this
He's
round.
looking
I
at
think.
excuse to stop this fight because he could get out with any
I wanna
excuse.
see
Holland
that
is just.
that left body kick.
Look at
again
him.
from
No,
Thompson.
Holland's
drawing him
going
in.
back to the.
It's
Yeah,
not
what's he
smart.
doing?
It's not smart because he has less movement to escape those
Oof.
kicks.
I want to see left
He-
body kick.
Yeah, just keep chewing the legs up then. Keep chewing them legs.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of it.
He's got
from
nothing to
Wonder
throw, but he's hoping just to land the one. I think
Boy. Oof. Again, spinning kick again.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Holland, what you doing, bro?
Oh, man. He's swinging wild, is Holland. He's trying to get him on the counter.
Wow.
Thompson could get out of here. Yeah, definitely got to look into this one.
Can Thompson
It's
be the first one to finish Kevin
Why
Holland?
are you
mate,
allowing
imagine.
you guys allowing a decision
kick,
when this
that's what I
fight
want.
could have been ended on multiple
Literally,
occasions along
Wonder
the
Boy's
way?
going to have no toes left.
Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Oof, nice look.
Boy, he leaned into
I
that
don't
leg
actually
kick.
think.
That
I
was
think
fast.
if they are really friends, the kindest thing to do is knock one of them out and not punish them for 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Do you know
Oh,
what I
that
mean?
kick to the body was not nasty.
Nice. Back to the body again. Oh,
Oh, good
straight
one
right,
too.
yeah. Oof.
That's it. Work to the body,
Nice.
Thompson.
Oh, big left shot from Thompson. That is stunned
Still
Holland.
there.
But I don't think that Wonder Boy's got the energy
Wonder
to
Boy sub.
finish
Yeah.
him on the ground. I think if
10 seconds.
10 seconds, but Wonder Boy pouring it
No
on
way.
here. Mate, this is 10-8.
10-8.
Did we just say that at the same time?
That is 100% 10-8.
Yeah.
100%.
He had him on the ground. Look, honestly, I'm telling you, he had him on the ground. He's laying into him. He's having success. Could nearly got him out there, and he stands up. Someone's got the house on their decision.
Yeah.
Wonder Boy's mum's loving it.
Yeah. Mrs. Wonder Boy.
They definitely have a code in this, right? I reckon, yeah.
Wonder Mum.
I'm going to piss myself.
Go on.
Oh, he's risking it. You don't want to miss it, mate. It's going to be a finish.
It's over.
No,
He's
he's
waved
called
it
it.
off. He's waved it off.
He's waved it off. Wow.
Yeah.
JK's gone at the wrong moment. What a numpty.
Man, he thought
What a
he
num-
thought
he
it was
was
going to
done.
go
He
fifth
was done.
round. He waved
He
it
was
off
done.
because that could have ended earlier.
JK thinks you're joking as well.
Yeah, he fully does. he's probably just like, as if, man.
He thinks you're joking. Oh, he broke his hand, apparently.
He's always breaking something. The guy, he puts himself through so much.
Oh, look at that cut. Oof.
That's a nasty cut. Top brow. But look, here's the thing as well. Kevin Holland.
What a performance from Wonderboy, though, man.
Kevin Holland could have done it. He literally allowed the fight to get into a situation where he has little control over it, which is 4th, 5th rounds. He's got less control there because I don't trust him in the he doesn't have that.
Well,
the
JK
cardio
definitely
Wonderboy.
wouldn't have made it back anyway.
What do you mean? Oh,
Like he wouldn't have made it back in time anyway.
yeah.
JK,
We'd have started the round, and he probably would expect to get to decision or whatever. But
We're just telling him Kevin Holland knocked him out.
yeah, basically. Oh,
Oof.
well, here it is.
Oof.
If I was, I can't say I expected them to be respectfully going a distance or allowing each other up after takedowns. I
Yeah.
can't say I expected that. But it's great to see it. I didn't think there'd be much takedowns, but should
Yeah,
they
like
have
you
fought
said,
to their best ability?
Holland,
Kevin
he's definitely
could have done it.
regretting being on top twice now and standing up.
Yeah. I mean, he would, mate. He won. He does.
You think we're
he does
joking?
think I'm joking.
Look at the TV.
He generally thought I was joking, but no, you didn't miss anything though. It literally just waved it off in the corner. Yeah.
You absolute plonker. You missed it.
I think he broke his hand or something. He's got some injuries.
I didn't. Oh.
Yeah, straight
Goodness sake.
roundhouse kick knockout.
I generally thought you were joking.
Yeah.
I was saying, I basically pissed for a whole round. I was there for that long.
I think the kicks done it. The kicks, the amount of times he was blocking his face, the kick done it.
Oh, well, I'll take it. Take a victory for... Actually, I lost 15 points, but
I think he did say something like breaking his hand or something.
Wonder Boy. My boy's back with a win.
TKO in 4.
Oh, yeah, baby. Right, let's catch up with some chats. I think Canadian Bacon, Wales to New Jersey, were all having 3-1 for Wonder Boy. Canadian Bacon says Thompson fighting like a UFC video game character that only has access to the A and B button. Very true.
Yeah, throw the roundhouse kicks. Yeah.
Philippe says he broke his right hand. Western Jersey said it was a kick-in match. Holland should have taken him down and gone for a sub.
Yeah.
Respect to Holland, though. Always entertaining fighter for sure. Yeah, man. I think you're probably spot on
He
there.
didn't win the fight, but he did win a lot of respect.
Yeah.
Highest most knockouts in the welterweight division. Ooh.
That's not many.
6
in welterweight.
He's been around forever.
I know he's been, Lost the grapplers, what's he say? Wonder Boy.
He's wanted to show us. So basically, he had a little side bet with Kevin, say, "Hey, let's stand up throughout it."
Yeah.
Although
when it did go to the ground, it was him who capitalized the most in that fourth round, getting some shots in before they had to stand up.
Body kicks are brutal, man. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're going to talk about in a sec what's next for both of these guys.
Yeah.
Either way, Kevin Holland's probably going to headline another fight night.
Do you reckon? He's that much in their pocket? Yeah, do you reckon he's just like, what, you think you could make me sweet after fighting Hamzat Chimaev with one headline?
I think Holland fights Li Jingliang.
Do you think so?
Sure. What? Oh, he's not ranked now, is he, in the welterweight
Shall we
division?
get over to it? Let's have a quick look at
That's
it.
a good point.
That's a good
He
point.
did just fight a ranked guy. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
Man, this was a great fight for Wonderboy Thompson. I thought potentially Thompson would be the guy being too nice and it could lead to his detriment.
This
But it was
is
Kevin
the
Holland being
thing.
too nice.
Yeah, this is the thing for me, and which is tough because Stephen Wonderboy Thompson's in a tough situation right now because he's in the mix
Wrestlers.
with like grapplers. He's obviously beating Jeff Neal. He's already beaten Jeff Neal. Lost to Burns. Lost to Bella Muhammad.
Yeah.
And then above that is grapplers.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And behind him, he's beaten Luque, Sean Brady, or he could fight Masvidal.
I know. I think he's said that he's open to rematching Masvidal, even though he's already beaten Masvidal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Masvidal will probably want it though. I think he wants a money fight. I can't see it, but yeah, that wouldn't be.
Wonderboy that looks like he feels bad about beating up Holland.
Yeah, he's looking back at him going,
Yeah, he
Fair.
feels bad about it.
I know it sounds
It's
crazy.
your job.
No, it sounds crazy and probably wouldn't happen. I actually wouldn't mind Masvidal versus Kevin Holland.
yeah, I don't think it'll happen.
No, it won't happen. But it would be entertaining.
Well, yeah.
It'd be
Yeah,
entertaining.
that's a great one. Do they do Sean Brady versus Wonderboy?
No.
No, that's another wrestler, bro.
No.
I know, but I'm just saying, rankings wise.
I know,
Don't
I
want
know.
it. Don't want it.
Yeah. Like especially when you got the Rachmanovs coming up. Wonderboy's fought everyone apart
And
from
literally,
Burns.
it's crazy. You look at this welterweight division. You've got grapplers everywhere.
Burns.
Chiesa's in the mix.
Yeah.
Magny's there.
Has he fought he's
Shavkat.
fought Jeff Neal before, hasn't he? I think
He beat Jeff Neal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we watched that.
He beat Jeff Neal. He beat
homework.
Vicente Luque.
He's pretty much done a lot of
Lost
people.
to Burns, Muhammad.
Well,
Lost to
this
Burns,
was
Muhammad.
it. It would have been so much more options
Can't
if Kevin
fight
Holland had won.
Shemaev. That's
yeah,
just
no.
Would have been so much more options if Kevin Holland had won. But
unless he has a rematch with Luque. I don't know.
To be honest, I know it sounds crazy because he's coming off a loss. We're still waiting for Michael Chiesa to come back. I don't think Wonderboy's fought Chiesa.
Yeah, but he's a grappler though, really. Isn't he?
I know.
He'd be a nightmare for Wonderboy.
He can stand up, and obviously he can mix it up and make it a grappling affair as Chiesa. But that's pretty much your only option, unless that's it. This is your only option.
let's run a different dynamic. Do you think the fight would have ended the same way if Kevin Holland didn't give the chances he had given? How would that have most likely gone if he didn't stand up when he had it down twice in the first and second?
Because to be fair, there was an occasion where like he could have landed some bombs, landed some elbows, but didn't. Like you said, yeah. But I still think I don't know because he let him get back to his knees. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because they were blatantly letting him up.
Yeah. At the same time, being a winner of that fight, it almost takes from it, doesn't it? It's like, hey, I won, I beat him, but then it's like, oh, he did give me a couple of chances. Now my win doesn't feel as weighty as it could have been. And that's what I asked that question because before we look at what's next for Wonderboy Thompson, which could be up the table, it might make more sense that it's down the table. The performance was good, spectacular sort of output in terms of like the striking velocity and variety there was great. But I wouldn't be mad if Neil Magny and him were to meet again. Oh, they met before?
Who?
Neil Magny and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson?
No.
That could probably be a good next fight for him, I think.
But,
Magny's booked against Burns, isn't he?
Burns.
Oh, he is. If he loses that, because when's that happening? That's soon, isn't it?
If Burns makes a quick serve, I
23.
think probably Magny versus Wonderboy would make sense. But
When's the last time we saw Wonderboy? He ain't fought he fought once or twice this
tonight,
year.
last time we saw Wonderboy was tonight.
Well, obviously
last time
before
we saw
tonight.
Wonderboy was fucking tonight, mate. You pillow.
Obviously not tonight. You numbnuts. But when?
France.
He fights twice a year? If so. So realistically.
To be fair,
When was the last time we saw Wonderboy?
He lost to Muhammad.
Oh, I love that.
Derek Lewis versus Daukaus card,
Okay, so what?
which was December. So yeah, it was. He's not fought in a year.
Who's going through tomorrow?
So it's been about. So you might see him fight once a year. And my point of that is, he could fight if he fights once next year. It could be after 283 pans out, winner loser, and still wait a little bit more time. That Magny fight could still happen.
Okay. As for Kevin Holland, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say D-Rod maybe.
Yeah, I think D-Rod.
Has he already fought D-Rod though?
No,
No,
because he was scheduled to fight D-Rod.
that's the one. Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, I think that makes sense.
That's the one that makes sense now.
Yeah, agreed. All right, cool. Let's head on back and fight.
But I tell you, who's going through out of England and Senegal, France.
Yeah. I think.
That'd be Jordan fully clocked what you just did there.
Did you not realise that's what I said?
Did you say it?
Yeah, I said it.
When?
Well, earlier when
When was the last time we saw Wonder Boy?
Yeah.
Tonight.
No,
That was
I
quality.
still don't think you clocked. No, because you said who's going to win out of England and Senegal? France.
yeah, that's what
Yes.
Ash is saying.
Yeah, he didn't. What's that got to do with Wonder Boy?
Oh, for fucking hell! Mate, you no,
I don't think you get it.
no, he doesn't.
No, Jordan got it because Jordan said it earlier.
Yeah,
Well, not about Wonder Boy.
no, but we were.
Yeah,
Talking
it was
about
because
football teams earlier,
you said like when was the last time we saw Wonder Boy, and you went when was the last time we saw Wonder Boy? So Jordan took the piss by saying France because last time we saw Wonder Boy was tonight.
Oh yeah, I thought he said tonight. Yeah, his answer was tonight, not France. He said tonight, and obviously I went
He said
on about
France.
tonight. Oh,
Well,
I didn't
anyway,
hear that bit.
let's get
Either way,
into the
no.
recap.
Recap. Let's recap the events and Neymar.
Grab it.
fight the
TKOs everywhere.
All up the card, pretty much.
finishes. Yep. Hopefully, someone's won some bank.
Yeah, so
on that
are we in?
Yeah, I'm excited to sort of
So
comment
we
on fight
had a
nights
bit
in
of a
this one.
bonus. We had a bit of a bonus one
We did.
on the main card
7
at the
fights
bottom. It's
tonight.
not there. It's not there. But we had Nico Price taking on Phil Rowe, and this was actually a great fight. Phil Rowe winning
on the
round
last
1 and 2. Round 3 was an absolute clinic for Nico Price. Dropped Phil Rowe. Looked to be getting a TKO, but Phil Rowe fought out of it, stood back up, and then he hurt Nico and landed some bombs. And yeah, great stoppage from the ref. But TKO for Phil Rowe, and he moves on.
Nice. Yeah, you got a great memory, man. That's so long ago, I can barely remember everything that happened there.
fights ago.
But yeah, it's
Crazy.
astounding. It's great. You can recall that so vividly.
Yeah, man. And we move into the middleweight division where Eryk Anders taking on Kyle Daukaus. Again, I suspected a Kyle Daukaus sort of grappling affair, but Eryk Anders had good takedown defense. And as we mentioned, his left hand is money. And prevailed tonight. He got a TKO finish and he's back to, on the win column.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Spectacular fashion as well.
Good one for Eryk Anders, as I mean, like, you know, he said coming off a bit of a rut. It was a must win for him, and I think Kyle Daukaus was a good enough opponent for that.
With Daukaus, I think his biggest threat he had was his takedowns. We expect to see a bit more of it, but the height of him and just, I guess, the stockiness of Eryk, it was really difficult to pull off. And that would have been his ways to victory if he was able to secure it. But
100%.
Eryk denied every single one and did what he had to do, and to get it done, it was really well done.
Indeed so. And then we stay in the middleweight division where we had ranked 8th in the division, Jack Hermansson taking on unranked Roman Dolidze. Short notice step up for Roman Dolidze. Again, when we were talking this fight with Sadiq, it was a bit of a tough one because the first round was all Jack, and it looked to me like he had his rhythm, like Jordan said there, doing what he needed to do to win the fight. And Roman Dolidze had some great submission defense off his back, had a great sweep from his back as well, and literally always a threat off his bottom, and managed to pull off a calf slicer, and Jack Hermansson was just stuck.
Beautifully
and
done.
Roman Dolidze just teed off.
It was all Jack Hermansson's fight until that very moment.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it was just so beautifully done. But how that was executed as well, it wasn't as simple as that. Jack Hermansson shot, he fell to his back, and it was in the prime position. But immediately, Dolidze's thrown his legs up. I saw an attempt at a triangle choke, armbar.
Threatening, man.
Yeah.
And then he lands on the like all of that happened within like one submission attempt. It was wild how he cycled through that so quickly. And he just sort of fed off of one submission attempt into another one, into the third one, and sure enough, was able to get it in a very compromising position for Hermansson.
Yeah, man, but a big win for him. He's definitely going to have a ranked number next to him come Tuesday morning.
Yeah,
for sure.
exciting.
Anyway,
JK
and then we
will be
jump
giving
into the
coverage
big
of that in the
boys.
aftermath show.
Yes, and really?
No, he wouldn't. Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
UFC Orlando, bro.
That's the week after that.
And then we jump into the heavyweight division where we had Tuivasa taking on Sergei Pavlovich, and my God, Pavlovich is an absolute
Steamroll, mate.
monster.
Steamrolled
Tuivasa in under a minute. The guy's an absolute
twice.
monster, and he's going to be moving into the top 5 of this heavyweight division. It's getting really dicey now.
Yeah,
Jordan called that
great
one
year
right.
for Tuivasa.
Yeah.
But Sergei Pavlovich, I think the next year is looking quite bright for that man. But
Yeah, indeed. So
I would like
whoever he gets next is going to be difficult.
Yeah, I mean, I thought this would be difficult, you know. He does deserve a big leap up the division, just like Tuivasa had, but probably one of the most spectacular knockouts. So he must have landed, I could probably count the amount of punches he landed on one hand, certainly 2. And then to look at the state of Tuivasa's face after that, after, he withstand the shots he stands from Garn. The guy's just a powerhouse not to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
He's on our
indeed
radar
so.
now for sure. He's on our radar. If he wasn't before, he's now on our radar.
And then we move on to the flyweight division where we had Matheus Nicolau taking on Matt Schnell. Nicolau putting an absolute clinic on, but saying that rounds 1 was a bit of a sort of filly out round for both. But towards the end of the first round, Matheus Nicolau dropped Matt Schnell, and that was the only like significant bit of that round really. But then in round 2, dropped him again, but got the TKO finish.
He was catching him on the counters, was Nicolau, and he's so crafty with it. And look, I think to put someone away like Matt Schnell, I think was very impressive.
Yeah, Matt Schnell was really walking in, hunting, trying to get the job done. But little output, but effective output from Nicolau was what secured it. Great great finish.
Indeed. So, and then we move on to the co-main event, which we had in the welterweight division, where we had Bryan Barberena taking on Rafael dos Santos, and dos Santos doing what he does best, and just I was about to say grinding out a decision, but taking his opponents down, wearing on them, looking for submissions, looking to advance position, and got a rear naked choke finish against Barberena in the second round.
Dos Anjos. I mean, he was threatening in the first round. I think Bryan Barberena did quite well defensively on the ground against Dos Anjos. But RDA, man, he's a beast. He's relentless with his wrestling. Barberena came out second round looking like he was going to try and, flip the script a little bit. He was pushing Dos Anjos against the cage and looking to kind of wear him down a little bit. But as soon as Dos Anjos got the reversal, man, got the takedown, you knew it was going to be a sub from there.
Yeah, indeed. So then we move on to the main event where we had Stephen Wonderboy Thompson taking on Kevin Holland, which is my fight tonight. Yeah. Absolute crazy fight. And obviously we all thought it'd be stand up, and it was stand up. But as we were just mentioning a second ago, Kevin Holland did have the opportunity to end up on top, to either work for a TKO or work for a submission, but decided to stand up on 2 occasions. And that, led to his demise as Wonderboy Thompson got a TKO round 4.
They're playing real nice.
Stoppage.
A bit of pat of cake went on between the rounds. Very respectable. Completely a decent fight amongst friends. A great duel, as one might say. But then, the reality was, I think I've always thought in that one, Kevin Holland's going to be dangerous initially. And we said earlier as well, if it goes a distance, we would favor Stephen Thompson. It seemed the style in which Kevin was playing, was fighting, was too generous. And he allowed it to get to those late rounds. And that was, of course, where the advantage really stepped up for Stephen Thompson. And we saw that. Got the job done, waved it off, and between third and fourth round.
I felt Kevin had a really good first round. I think he looked really solid, he looked like he could go on and get Wonderboy out of there. One thing that actually surprised me and was quite impressive, which I felt, was the pace that Wonderboy Thompson was actually putting on. Because usually it was much higher pace than what we've seen previously.
Yeah, he went out and got it, didn't he?
39 years old, he went out there, man, and he put on a clinic. But he ate some shots. He took some damage, as you can see.
Yeah.
But I think he was in past that third round was when it was when he started to come into his own a bit in that fight.
He did, it's crazy. The pace, like you said.
He was, upping his ante when he knew that Kevin Holland was getting a bit sort of tired a little bit, and
And we saw as well after the second round, like he was a massive underdog. After Kevin Holland did what he did in the so it's incredible to see that the script flick like that. But if they weren't looking into fights in suspicious betting circles before, they'll certainly be playing a close eye to this one, because it's almost like the way they were fighting, they were allowing each other back into the fight, which can look suspicious. Although I think it's completely genuine. But I reckon you could argue.
That was my fight of the night. Knockout of the night is Pavlovich against Tuivasa.
Yep, agreed, 100%. Sergei was devilish with that knockout. And I think performance of the night, or submission of the night, I'll go, Dolidze.
Well, we only won,
Yeah, that was great.
Very.
Yeah, 100%. All agreed.
All right, cool. Nice one, guys. Thanks for joining us in the chats. If you're still around, much appreciated. And if you've not done so already, don't forget to hit a like on the video.
And subscribe. You guys have been absolutely beautiful.
Of course, if you've not done so already. But
what's next, JK?
What's next? We've got coming up, of course, we've got the People's Pick Show coming up, because we've got pay-per-view week coming.
That's it.
We've
Thursday
got
this week.
UFC 282 rocking up next weekend. So do stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Like I said, People's Pick Show will be in the week. So if you want to participate in the show,
yes.
The email address to send videos to is in the description. Use that. Just a short snippet clips of who you think is going to win, and maybe perhaps why, and then send it over. We'll add you in towards the show. So get a part.
Have your opinions on stage, heard by all, and of course, next to some fighters as well who have given their expert opinions too. So you get to compare your picks against some of those guys, which some might say fighters are aggressive people to pick fighters. Yeah. They really have an insight knowledge.
And then obviously the watch along at the weekend.
Yes,
the big one.
I'll be away for that one, but the boys will be holding it down here in the Hyde.
Me and JK, and also we're flying in Sadiq Youssef to replace Sai
on a permanent role as well.
I will be back.
You definitely going to be down this way, Ash?
Yes.
Cool, confirmed. Lovely stuff. All right, then, cool. Stay tuned to everything we got coming your way. Don't forget to hit the notifications bell on the channel as well if you want more. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the week. Stay good, stay sexy, stay
beautiful.
rested.
Thank you all. Bye.
Ciao for now.